We love you, baby. You go to town.
Yes, sir.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. You know, we right back at you with another video, man. I'm telling you, 9 o'clock, man, it ain't gonna be no fucking joke, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm over here cooking up a storm for you guys over here, man. It's crazy. Hopefully we got a good show, man. But definitely, listen, I just want to talk about Lamelo Ball right now, my man Lamelo. We definitely back. Shout out Rare Family in the building. I see y'all in the comment section. Even though y'all don't join the lives, I see all y'all consistent. Shout out Rap Guy Reloaded. Shout out, I be forgetting everybody's names, but when everybody start coming in here, I'll be able to, I'll shout y'all out. But Charlotte Hornets, give them credit. Mitch Kupchak, Michael Jordan, it seems like things have turned around. You understand, for my man Lamelo. You understand? This is a pop-up video right here. Y'all didn't even see this one coming. Y'all thought I was going to wait all the way to 9. You understand? I thought I'd drop another one for y'all. Pause. Listen. Kupchak, Jordan, they got some pieces around Lamelo Ball. They get the draft. They got guys. The first pick, I forgot his name. I don't want to mispronounce the name, but he had a funny name. But that dude is a good scorer, it seems like. I like his talent. It seems like they got it. They added a forward. You understand? So I don't know if they're going to move off of P.J. Washington eventually. I don't know. But it gives them something just in case, because they have some free agents. I think P.J.'s a free agent next season. Rozier's a free agent. We all know Michael Jordan is religiously. He don't like to pay nobody. We know this. You understand? So let's see what he do. You understand? So it's going to be interesting to see. But I'm expecting Lamelo Ball. I don't give a damn if Lonzo Ball is on the roster or not. Lamelo Ball is going to show up and show the hell out. I'm telling you, he's going to shit on all comers. I'm trying to tell you, Lamelo Ball will make the All-Star team next season. You could just book that right the fuck now. You heard it here first. It's Flight Sports TV. We're not politically correct. It's Friday night. I'm not playing with the people tonight. Lamelo Ball is the truth and a half. You understand? So we just got to pay homage, man. You know, so I still feel like you got to get Lamelo another star. These pieces you got, yeah, they nice and all, but you got to get another piece in there, man. You might want to think about trading for somebody for real, like a Karl Anthony Towns. Or I think Cat would be perfect up there in Charlotte. That's the dream scenario for the Charlotte Hornets. Getting him in there. Oh, man. Soccer, I want to apologize. Yesterday, sometimes I'm on and off the computer. I may not be there, so I think you was waiting and I didn't get a chance. I didn't see you. I didn't freeze you out.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, good.
Damn. On Lamelo?
Yes.
Having next season?
Yeah.
Well,
what's next season looking like?
Okay, yeah. I'll let Dex go first before I have my opinion.
Okay.
So I'll let Dex go for it.
With Lonzo, no Lonzo. What the hell is what you see in Lamelo Ball? I see damn near superstar.
Dex, you there?
Well,
all right. Since Dex is not going, I'm gonna go.
Lonzo,
okay.
Lonzo or no Lonzo? Just
okay.
Lamelo.
First we start with no Lonzo. Let's see. They got my favorite player in the draft at 56 in Scotty Lewis. I've been high on him from his senior year high school days in the McDonald's dunk contest. They got him at 56, so that's pretty good. And honestly, Charlotte stole the draft. They got Book Knight, they got Kai Jones.
Yeah, Book
Knight. They got damn near all what they need. Kai Jones can't even play center, so they're in good hands.
I'm going out on a limb. Lamelo gonna get a double-double, average a double-double.
No, honestly, I will not. I
Are you
will. I
not ready
will.
to
I
say
will.
that?
I will keep it at a double double because I don't want to increase the expectation
Oh
yet.
yeah, I said double double. I ain't say
So
triple double. He gonna
yeah,
average 10 assists next season.
yeah, he will because he has a shooter. He has someone that can cut. The only question here is what does this mean for Jello? But before I ask that question,
Mm,
to let me just wrap up my point and say that without Lonzo, they shouldn't have a problem scoring or being a playmaker. You shouldn't have any problem with that.
right.
Now, another question to ask, if we would ask, is JB gonna treat Lamelo as equal? Because this draft was seen as draft of stars, so is Lamelo gonna be treated like a leader? Because
Right.
now he's the face of the franchise. Now he's gonna be treated as the leader of the franchise. That's the
Yeah.
thing we need to also ask. Because I don't care. I already know Lamelo's gonna be all right. He's gonna have the stats. He's gonna have whatever he can. He's just that. Is he going to be trusted as a leader? And will he? Will what would this mean for Jello? That's the thing, because Jello is still having to face a 4 day trial in August the 3rd till the 7th. He has to face a 4 day trial in the scrimmages, and it's going to be against these rookies to see who's going to Vegas,
Right.
or else he's not getting the NBA. So without with Lonzo, I'm gonna say they're gonna be fine. It's just the question is Lonzo's position. Is he gonna start or is he gonna come off the bench? That's up in the air because they have to play Book Night. They have to play Scotty Lewis or even put him somewhere in the G League. They have to play different players, and they have my boy Nick Richards as well, who's a good defender with shooting potential and can do pretty good stuff. And they got Vernon Carey too, so it's like
Right.
they want to get rid like you always say this Charlotte was cleaning house on draft night. They were literally cleaning house.
Yep.
That's why they were drafting everybody. They drafted a point guard,
Forward.
they drafted a
They
shooting
they was
guard,
covering their
they
free
drafted
agents
a
because
power
they don't want
forward
to pay
slash
nobody.
center.
They're not gonna
They
pay Graham. They're not paying Graham, and they're not paying Rozier, and they're not paying PJ Washington. Watch.
Actually, it's Monk. That's the thing.
No, I
Rozier,
know. I'm telling you about Monk. Yeah, I mean, but PJ is next year, right?
yeah, PJ's next year.
And Terry Rozier is next year. He'll free agent. They're
Yeah.
both free agents. So they
So
got
it's
it
like
forward. They
they're cleaning house out
they got to
here.
keep Bridges. Bridges can't go nowhere.
No,
That's
Bridges,
That's
no.
his crime partner. They got to pay him.
Flight, listen up. Bridges and Lamelo are on the team's untouchable list. So everybody can go but Lamelo and Miles Bridges.
Right. Rico was good.
Not much, bro. Still at work. I co-sign what he just said, definitely. And the reason why Bridges is still on that untouchables list is because you're gonna do whatever it takes to make Lamelo happy. And they already got that on-court chemistry. They're not gonna do nothing to fuck that up.
And you Rico, you got to understand that Lamelo and Graham are developing off-court chemistry. If we look at what they were doing this offseason, and even Graham called Lamelo his star player.
Stop that. He said
So
PJ is untouchable. Stop that.
no, I'm not saying PJ.
No, not you.
I,
Somebody in the comment section. My bad. Go keep going, Saki.
no, PJ is not untouchable. This is the thing. According to many Hornets insiders and many Hornet fans, the only people that's untouchable is Lamelo and Miles Bridges. Everybody's expendable. Even Mr. Glass is expendable. They just didn't find the right trade for him. Mr. Glass is expendable.
You know what? I wouldn't even go that far. I'll be honest. I'll say the only untouchable person is Lamelo. The reason
That
why
is the truth. But
the
Miles
reason why
Bridges
I
is the
won't
second.
put Bridges there is because if you could trade Bridges for a better complementary piece to Lamelo, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. It don't matter
Uh,
how much he likes him. It doesn't matter how much. If you could
well,
get if you
uh,
could get a solid All Star to like upper tier All Star player to play with Lamelo, he's gonna look at management like you held Bridges for this guy, and you chose Bridges over this guy, and he's not gonna like management.
yeah, but the thing is that they want to keep Lamelo happy. Like you remember because of Bridges and Lamelo, the team literally is famous, and You know the team. You know who the owner is. He cares about the money. So those two are the money makers. So why would he trade his second money maker?
because
Think
you
about
can
it.
get a better second moneymaker. That's why. Like I'm not gonna. I know Anthony Davis is untradeable right now. The Lakers aren't gonna trade him. But if Charlotte could do what the Lakers did and trade all their young assets for a player like Anthony Davis, you think they're not gonna do it? No, he's gone. That's it. And
Yeah, every
if
team
and
thinks
if
like
the
that, man.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if they don't do that trade, he's gonna second guess management. He's gonna think, okay, they're only in it for money. They really don't care about what
And
Right.
and let me ask you something, Rico. Why would they want to break Airbnb? Think about it. Why would they want to
because he
break
wants to
Airbnb?
win. Because those two aren't what Lamelo wants. Like
Because
those
you
two
know what's
together,
funny is that
they're not
with
championship
book night,
caliber.
with
One
book
and two.
night, they have a big three now: Lamelo, Bridges, and book night.
No, that's
BBB.
no.
Well, what you just made that shit up?
No, I based it off their last names.
Oh.
They,
So that's the new big three: Lamelo, Bridges, book night.
All right,
If
let's
book
see.
night
Let's see what
starts,
happened. Book night, he got eventually have to start. That was a high draft pick.
yeah, flight about that. He's
Flight.
not gonna start. He's not gonna start.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
all
gonna
right,
Sorry,
all right,
start.
well, well, not start. He has to get some. He has to at least get a shot.
you will get minutes. But in Jordan's system, it doesn't matter where you got drafted.
Exactly.
You are coming off the bench.
Like he a rookie.
Because if they could do
Rookies
Melo
can't do
like that,
better.
you best believe anything after that's damn sure finna go through
I have
trial
a
by
feeling
fire.
they will treat the new draft pick much better. But with Lamelo being the king of the house now, yeah, it's gonna be the same treatment.
I don't think so because if Lamelo feed him the basketball, make him look good, they got to play him.
The only
yeah,
person they won't treat that way is a big man. Because if you notice, Cody Zeller was a fourth overall pick. Where did he go? He started in the very first season. If we really think about it. But in Jordan's system, Jordan's new system, you can be coming as the number one overall pick. Your ass is coming off the bench. So
uh,
forget starting. Book night is gonna come off the bench though. If he was starting, the big three would be a thing.
I think it depends more on what they on the projection of the pick because Cody Zeller, we could talk all we want about him being trash now. His projection was actually pretty good, so of course we're gonna start him. Lamelo,
Dave James, come up in the
Lamelo's
chat. I mean,
he's
come
the
up on the
outlier.
panel, Dave James.
Lamelo's the outlier just because
Dave said elite. Yeah, he definitely gonna be a problem. He said book night is elite. That's
Of
hard.
course, like book night is lit. I was
uh,
looking at his tape or his draft night tape, and I was like, "Damn, this
Give me
guy,
a
this guy's
comparison.
something.
Give me a
He's got,
Okay.
comparison.
he's
Let's slow
something."
down on book night. Let's slow down on book night because there's footage on book night. And
I, I, I'm
if
high on
he
Scotty
was,
Lewis, man, and they got my
okay,
guy.
if he was all that, then Charlotte would never had action at getting him. Okay, let's pump our brakes on that.
I'm
They
not high
traded
on
up too.
nobody
That was
coming
the
out of
next
college.
pick, wasn't it?
To be very honest with y'all,
What?
I'm
No, they got somebody
skeptical
else. They
about
drafted before with
every.
the next pick.
No, the thing is that y'all didn't forget the second round. The second round was lit. Sharif Cooper, that everybody's high on, went to Atlanta. He went home to Atlanta.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means that he's just stuck at home. They picked a hometown kid.
Yo,
So Scotty Lewis also goes to Charlotte. So Charlotte literally stole everybody's draft picks. I don't know what Mitch Kupchak was doing on draft night. He's just pulling
yo,
the
Boo
magic
Knight,
wand everywhere.
This
Boo
Kutchuk
Knight,
was doing his
Boo Knight's
research.
Boo Knight's a steal, man. Boo Knight's a steal. Oh my god,
So is Scotty
I'm
Lewis.
surprised.
They also got Lewis, man. And he's athletic. He can catch lobs.
Oh man, I'm not
Dave,
too
But
high
didn't
on
Dave
they
Boo.
just
James,
draft two big men last
I'm not too
season?
high
What
on Boo.
happened? Because they didn't give them no burn this season.
Dave
Boo
James,
Knight is a walking
Dave
40 ball.
James. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me give you a segue. Okay, hold on, Dave James. We'll give you a segue. Okay, everybody shout out to the panel. Welcome up. And Dave James is back from yesterday to redeem himself
Yes,
because
sir.
we believe Dave James was inebriated. So we give him the benefit of the doubt. So scratch all that garbage he was saying yesterday. And today is a new day. So Dave James, give us your take on James Booknight.
I still stand on what I said about Russ, man. What the hell? I ain't taking it
Well,
back.
Can
damn.
someone please
Okay.
tell me what Dave
Okay.
said?
Go ahead, Dave. Do your
Go
thing.
ahead. Go ahead. Cook up, James.
You said, what's my take on James Boone?
Yes. I ain't hear it. I missed it, bro.
I say he has elite scoring potential. That's what I said.
I think
Okay,
they
give us
said he
some.
has shooting potential
Okay,
too.
but you got to explain yourself because we don't want you to hang yourself. So give us some more info.
I'm giving you do that. I gave you. Let me talk.
Because you seem to
Damn,
be
I
more
can't hear it.
familiar with James Booknight than some of us. So what do you
Yeah,
know
I
about him?
definitely
Why
am.
is it such a good fit? Yeah, why is it such a good fit? Give us
Why is he
some
such a good fit
substance.
on Charlotte? He could come off the
Yes.
bench and get buckets and also play make and create for others, which is good. That's my take on it. And he's
The
really
pump.
Okay,
young.
say that again, he's what?
He's very young. He's still in the early 20s. 20? How old is he? 20? 21? 20, right? 20,
So
yeah.
what did he do at UConn that impressed you?
His scoring ability.
Oh.
How much did he
They're able
average at UConn?
how easy it was for him to create shots for himself is very rare at that age. Especially
So he
of coming from these last drafts. He's a stud, bro.
so
Sky's
he's
the
a
limit for
walking
James
bucket?
Boone.
He's a walking
Yup.
bucket, James? Okay.
Yes.
How much did he average at UConn?
How much did he average this year? 19.3?
18.5. 18.5.
That's
I mean,
great.
but
And you
you acting like
Yeah.
he's CJ McCollum or something. Like he about to be the new
no, you
CJ.
got to understand the college game. It's very hard to give buckets consistently. Anyone who hoops and understands hooping, college is very hard to score, bro.
Even
So
Sharif Cooper, who averaged more than him, went to 48.
Auburn.
Think
And he
about
went to
that.
Auburn.
So
That whole
Brother
system
James.
was his. James
Brother
Knight is a
James.
better scorer than Sharif Cooper, bro.
So Brother
Most
James, so
definitely.
do James Booknight have to improve himself from the 3-point line?
Yeah,
Or
he can improve as
Shout
a
out
shooter.
to
He's not a
Brandon
very good
Belt.
shooter. He only shot 29% from three, but I still think he's a better shooter than what he showed.
right. When we say like give us some information, give us some substance, that's what we mean.
You want
Kind of go
stats?
through what you know. Little
Yeah,
stats and a little just get us
I
familiar
know.
with the guy. Yeah.
I know.
We want to be familiar with him because we rooting for
I'm telling
Charlotte.
you,
You know what I'm saying? We want to give
he's
LaMelo
nice.
all the help he can get.
That's great help. Amazing help right there.
We trying to waiting for Lonzo.
Well, Lonzo,
right.
Melo, Jello. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's a lot of
Lonzo ain't
help.
going to Charlotte, man.
Uh-oh.
They
Lonzo's
already
not going to
drafted
Charlotte.
Booknight. He's
So
not going to Charlotte. They drafted Booknight. Come on now.
Safi,
Exactly.
explain
Oh my
why he might
God.
go into Charlotte because
Melo and Book Knight was
nobody believes you.
crazy.
They don't want to let it go.
And let me explain. Let me explain to the panel why. First of all, the Charlotte Hornets drafted a lot of guards in this draft. They drafted Scotty Lewis, Booknight. I can't name the rest, but they drafted tons and tons of guards. So
I still got
why would you need another guard when you already are gonna be loaded with guards in the next season? It just makes no
exactly.
sense.
You
So
got Book
you
Knight.
don't need another guard. You already got Booknight. You don't need another
I'm
guard.
telling you.
And
Yeah,
Scotty
but
Lewis.
Taufik, hold on, Taufik, slow down. You cooking? But slow down 1 second. Okay, you
That's a
say they
stud.
don't already need Melo. I mean, they don't
They don't need
already
another
need
guard.
Alonzo because they got Booknight, right? But
No, I
Booknight
said
hasn't proved himself yet.
Dex, listen.
And
I
he
said
will.
that.
He's going to prove
I
himself.
said that they don't need another guard because they're gonna be loaded with guards this year because they drafted a lot of guards in this draft, even in the second
That
round.
don't make no sense. Hey, listen, even you talking about the second round, fool. What the fuck are they gonna do with a guard in the second
Coach.
round? So you think they
Coach.
hold on, wait, no, let me address this bullshit because that's just ridiculous. So you trying to tell me they're not gonna pick the third free agent in free agency who they already said they got 20 million for because they drafted some guards in the second round who might not even make the team? Them niggas ain't even gonna make the team,
Yo, Coach.
crazy. You sound
Coach.
crazy.
Coach.
fucking ridiculous.
Pope, you're getting
Pope.
crazy out
You
here,
gotta
man.
stop
Like,
the
come on,
delusion,
listen.
bro.
Shout out to the
You
Pope.
gotta stop the delusion, bro. You gotta stop the
Exactly.
delusion.
Let's not dabble in delusions out here.
Hey, hold
Listen,
on, because
Lonzo's not
hold on.
going.
I can
He's
listen.
not
Y'all
going to
don't make no
Charlotte.
sense.
Charlotte,
Y'all
bro.
keep saying
Stop.
Lonzo not going, right?
He's
Because
not going.
Lonzo, let me tell you something. When
The
they
Pope,
just
you want me
drafted,
to listen to you? You want me to listen to you? The only
I'm
way
trying to.
Lamelo is the
Oh
only
my
way
God.
for Lonzo to come to Charlotte is if
Uh-huh.
Lamelo forces the Hornets to trade for his brother and damn near clean house. And it's
Okay.
not. It's probably not gonna happen like that.
Hold on, bro.
The
Hey,
Hornets are
hold
too
on right
stubborn.
now.
Now can I speak?
It's not
Go
happening
ahead.
until
heard you.
he's
I
later in
heard
his
you.
career. Later in his career is a better chance.
Well,
All right, let me go ahead and
Not right
speak
now.
right
What
time
happened?
one time, man. All right, and shout out to Flight Sports TV, man. I just started my channel. It's the Pope Beat Frank,
I'm
and go check it out,
subscribed
man.
to. I'm about to drop the link too right now, Pope.
Right on. Appreciate you. Hey,
Okay, start
listen,
off
panel,
something
man,
good. Let's
and
go,
people
Pope.
in the chat. All right, so listen, panel, people in the chat, man. When they pick up James Book Night, they went and got a nice spark off the bench, a scorer, somebody who can go get their own bucket. Because Lonzo Ball plays the point guard. Lamelo Ball, if they pursuing Lonzo Ball, which I've said all along,
He's
I
not
already know
going.
he's going there to play the 2 guard. He's going there to play the 1 guard, and that will move Lamelo to the 2. So
He's
one
not
thing's for
coming.
sure. James Book,
Oh my
just listen to me, hear
God.
me out. James
Oh
Book,
my God, bro.
he
All
not
right,
going.
Pope. Cook up, cook up, cook.
So
I want to listen.
you,
I
you
want to listen to the
I
OGs.
can't
Come on,
tell.
go.
I can't
Cook up,
tell.
cook up.
No.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so,
I want to
so
listen to the
Your quote
OG.
make no sense.
all right, well, hear me out because I'm
What's
trying to
up?
get to it. If y'all listen with open mind, straight up,
I'm
because I mean,
listening. I'm
I'm not being
open-minded.
biased.
So come
This
on,
is this,
go ahead.
this so you got to draft.
I'm
If you're
listening,
going to
bro.
get rid of Terry Rozier, and you sign Lonzo Ball, and you have to get rid of Terry Rozier and Devonta Grant, don't you think you need some more guards to go on your bench? Because Lonzo
Uh,
Ball is a starter. Am I correct?
he's a starting caliber point guard. Yes,
Okay, so is James Book Knight gonna be a starter?
he will start eventually.
Man, you talking about eventually when? 3 years down the line, nigga. We talking about now, right now. So when I tell you we got 20 million and sign a free agent, I keep asking y'all. Can't nobody athletic one couldn't answer it.
It's a signing trade.
When they tell you it don't matter, they still gotta pay somebody. So when they tell you we got 20 million, whether to do a signing trade to get a free agent in this free agency, who are they talking about? Please answer that. What
First
free
of all,
agent do they gonna get 20 million to? Answer it.
they're gonna get somebody that's not Lonzo Ball. That's
Okay,
not
hold
Lonzo
on,
Ball.
Pope, hold on 1 second. Top speak. Pope, slow down 1 second, brother. Top speak. So that 20 million that the Pope is talking about, you know it's not going to a center because they already addressed the center issue with Plumlee.
I know.
Correct?
I know.
Okay, so who else you think will grab that 20?
wait,
It
you guys
depends.
think
It's not
Maybe
going to
Dennis
Lonzo
Strudel.
either.
He's not
Hold
going to
on,
Lonzo,
brother James.
and I
Let
agree.
Tafik go. Let Tafik go.
Okay, you want me
Tafik
to answer the question?
Yes.
Because
Who that
listen,
20 going?
Please answer it.
they have to choose. They see. Look at it. Look at it like this. Look at it like
Brother James
this.
going on.
Hold on. You're not even letting me finish. Okay, here's the thing. They have Jello on the board, right? So
Yes.
Jello, they still have to get with Jello. That means they can pay Jello a cheap contract. You gotta understand the style these guys operate in. They're cheap. So why would they go expensive when Lonzo is looking for something big and grand? He's looking for something close to 100 mil, 20 mil plus. They're
But they have
gonna
it.
free
And he
20
already
mil.
said he got 20
They're
million.
gonna free 20
said-
mil. Listen. You guys said how much is the cap space again? How much is the Hornets cap space gonna
I
be
think
if
they
they
got like
get
22 million because he said we can go
okay
21
22
plus.
mil? 22 mil. Times that by 4 years.
Okay, 88. That's 88.
88. They don't have enough money. There's your answer.
Well,
They don't have enough
Mitch did
money.
say that. But
And
Mitch didn't
they're
say that,
cheap.
though.
In order to get
Thank you.
Lonzo, they need to get rid of Mr. Glass.
But they
That's
have
the-
to use that money, though, Tafik. Who they going to use it on? They got to use it.
If they want to
They
get
lose
Lonzo,
it.
Mr. Glass gotta go, bro.
Wait, but how did they address the center position?
They got
They
Mason
got
Plumlee, man.
Mason Plumlee.
Mason,
They got Mason
Mason
Plumlee.
Plumlee is your Mason
Exactly,
Plumlee
and
is
they
your
have to
center
pay
of the
Mason
future?
Plumlee.
Are you
Yeah, they sure addressed it.
Hold
No,
on.
they-
Rico talk. Let Rico go. Go ahead, Rico.
Go ahead, Rico.
You guys think Mason Plumlee is the center for the future?
Hell no.
Yes. But right
Oh, so
now,
how
that's
was it
who he's
addressed?
himself.
That's who they address.
Hey,
That's who they use to address
Just
that
because you
situation.
no, that
you
he
must
could
don't
be a
know Mason
solid role
Plumlee
player.
neither.
Hell,
No, I
No.
do
That
know
dude,
him.
Rico,
No,
Rico.
he's a starter.
Guys, can I
Oh
answer
my
Rico?
god.
Can I
He
answer to
averaged a
Rico?
double
Let me
double,
answer
bro. What
Rico.
you
Let me
I
talking
like
answer
about?
that
Hold
Rico
John
here.
on.
Collins.
He
I
averaged.
like
Let me
John
answer
Hold
Rico
Collins.
here.
on.
Let me answer Rico
No,
here.
because none of y'all saying the right shit.
Zach Collins
Mason
better than Plumlee.
Plumlee averaged a fucking double double, bro, and 6
That's good.
assists as a center.
Okay.
6 assists. Just like I said last night, Mason Plumlee is a high IQ player. Averaging 6 assists at the center spot tells you so. He
Mason
fits
Plum
perfect with
garbage.
them. I don't get it.
Mason
Y'all don't get. And
Plumlee
he
is
only
an okay player. He's an
had
okay
8
player.
million
He's
for two
someone
Thank
that you
you.
years.
can.
He got
He's an
Thank you.
okay player. Like
Lonzo
guys,
is
Thank
not
guys,
you.
all
He's
listen.
that,
okay.
bro. Oh my
The
He's not
god.
truth
all
yeah,
about
that.
he's
Mason
not a
Plumlee
superstar.
is
They don't
that
need a
he's not
superstar.
trash. He's not trash, and
Shout
he's
out my
not
man
good
Trey.
to at some extent. But
He's
he
not
That's
can
what
good
I'm
at
shoot. He
saying.
can do.
this.
So
But
he's
Getting
pretty
a
Taufik, you
decent.
didn't
decent
answer the question
yeah,
though.
getting a
You went
decent player doesn't
around.
mean
You
you
know what I'm saying?
address the problem.
They
Yes.
did.
They can't
They
answer the
did.
question.
Oh my god.
They
They
can't
So
answer the
addressed the
question.
Taufik,
problem.
Taufik didn't
No, they
say who
didn't.
that
They
20
need
million is going
the
to.
center. They
Hold
need a
on, Dave.
Right.
You
defensive
coming
Ain't
in
anchor.
no,
right
can't none
now.
of y'all answer that. Can't none of y'all
Well,
answer
that's
that
what we
without
want
saying
to know.
Lonzo
Where's
Ball.
that money going? Where's that
Lonzo's
money
not
going?
going to that 20 mil. You want me to
Okay.
explain?
Okay, who
Okay,
is?
Dennis
That's what
Not
Schroeder.
I
going
asked
to
you. Well,
Dennis,
tell
Lonzo.
us who
Dennis,
Bro,
is.
bro. It's
Dennis.
not
I
going to
already said the name.
Lonzo.
Dennis Schroeder or somebody else.
Hey,
Yeah.
now your
Oh, come on,
credentials is
Taufik.
taken. You drowned.
Taufik,
You
don't do
drown
that.
yourself.
Don't do that. Don't do that,
If Dennis
Taufik.
I
Schroeder,
just
Dennis
stop
it's just a
Schroeder.
talking now.
guess. He's
Hey,
just a
just
guess,
stop
man.
talking now. It's
Okay,
right.
okay,
You
hold
need
on,
to
hold
mute
on.
your
It's
mic.
just a
Stop
guess. Okay,
playing.
listen, check this out. Check this out, Pope. If that's a guess
Dennis
for
Schroeder.
Taufik, then why we can't guess
A
Lonzo? Because
guess.
there's no reports
Right.
that Dennis Schroeder is coming to the Hornets. There's nothing out there for
But
that.
what kind of sense does that make, Taco? What the fuck? Dennis Schroeder, why would you put Dennis Schroeder and give him 20 million when you got Lonzo Ball who you can get for 20 million? You sound
With his brother.
ridiculous.
Because you
You sound
Taco,
fucking
bro.
ridiculous.
Taufik,
Because they
I
don't
think you
want to give
inebriated.
You say
Lonzo.
yo
I knew
I
They
I'd
think
they
drown
I
they
your
think
ass.
want
I knew
Taufik
I
is
was gonna
drinking that
drown your
jailhouse
ass in the
Pruno.
water. You right, I knew I was gonna drown his ass.
you're
Talking about
drinking it up.
motherfucking they not gonna get Lonzo, but they gonna go give 20 million to Dennis Schroeder.
I think Dave
Get
James
the
got
fuck
something to
out of
say
here. You
about
don't
that.
believe that shit when it came out your mouth.
It's Flight Sports TV.
I
Dave,
think Dave
Dave,
James
Dave,
got something to say about that. Because Taufik's on Pruno right now. If you don't know what Pruno is, that's that drink they make in the jail.
Yeah, we
That's right.
definitely
Now
Lonzo definitely
Rico,
over 20
I
mil.
bet you Rico can't answer the shit neither. Rico, without saying Lonzo Ball, who is that 20 million for?
I don't
Who you say,
understand why
Rico?
you. I don't understand why he's screaming at me when I said he's
Exactly.
going
Why are
there.
you screaming at everybody?
I said he was
No,
going
we
there. I just
Taufik, you
said they
deserve
need
it,
a center
Taufik. You
still.
deserve it with that take. You deserve it with that take. Now, but Rico, who
Listen,
you think
because
that
hey,
20
listen,
million is for?
20 million?
20
Yeah, that
mil?
20 million that's out there with the Hornets. Who you think is for? If they already
I would
If
addressed it
do
they
a
today
want to
right
sign
here.
get
and trade. I've
Lonzo,
been
they need to
saying
free up something like 100 mil or 80 mil. That's what I told you guys.
It's free.
Because
He said
they
he
need to
got at
free
least
that.
21 mil.
Because
he
20
had
mil,
20
21
million.
mil would mean that Lonzo's only staying there for a year. And Lonzo wants something long term.
No,
That's what
that's
y'all
not
not
the
No, no,
truth.
understanding.
that's to sign a free
That's not the
agent.
truth.
No,
That's right.
that's not for a year. That's not
That's
accurate.
not just for a year, my guy.
That's
Right.
what he got to sign a free agent to a long term deal.
Everybody hit
20
21
my
million
link,
mil.
a
man.
He
Y'all
said he
hit
year.
my
got
link,
21
man. It's
mil.
Flight Sports
Uh,
TV.
this and
So so
I've been
Rico,
saying for the long.
With
I've
all the
said
information, hold on one second, Rico. With all the information that's given to us, what we've seen so far with the draft and with the moves that's going on, who is Charlotte? You think in your right mind that Charlotte's going to give that 20 or 21 mil to?
Y'all
they
got
might repay
either
somebody.
Miles Turner or Lonzo Ball. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Okay.
But
All right, hold on.
Miles,
Okay, now let me get him, Dex. Hold on. Let's go back and forth. I love how you be setting him up. Let me knock him down, please. So you just said Miles Turner. They just got a starting center named Mason Plumlee. You just might don't understand that,
Best
huh?
impact. They don't
They got
understand
Mason
cap space.
Plumlee. They don't listen. And he on there for 8 million, 8.5 million for 2 years. Plus they just drafted a 7-footer. You keep screaming since they draft James Book Night. They're not getting Lonzo Ball. Well, they just
They're not getting
drafted
Lonzo,
a
bro.
motherfucking center. Listen, they just drafted in the
Oh my
first round,
god.
not the second round. They
Yeah,
drafted in the
Ty
first
Jones.
round. Exactly. And he's a
Hey,
runner and gunner. So why the
Yo,
hell would
Pope,
they go get Miles Turner and pay him all that money? He's under
Pope,
contract too. So what is you talking about? You make no
So,
sense again.
so
Knock it
can you
off.
listen? Can you listen instead of screaming at me?
Listen, listen first.
This is Pope cooking y'all motherfuckers. You fish for lion
He
over there.
trying. No,
He's
he
not
just
cooking.
Okay.
you
He's
know.
not cooking nothing. He's not cooking nothing.
Yeah, that's
Look,
He's
what
just
my
they
lion
don't
got. He
understand
fish for
cap
lion.
space for real. Like, but
look.
I'll let Rico go.
Wait,
Who
wait.
don't?
I
Oh
got you.
my
Look,
God.
wait. Let me talk. Nigga. What I've been saying is they need to get a defensive anchor. I've been saying that since day one. That's why I said they need both Lonzo and Miles Turner. I've been saying that the entire time. So my only thing that I've been saying is that I don't want Lonzo there with all of those pieces. So if I'm them, I'm moving Gordon Hayward first.
You
That's
see,
that's the
me and
first
Rico
thing that
said the
needs to
same
go.
thing. They need to free contracts in order to get Lonzo.
I just
And
don't like the fit. I
Hey,
don't like
why
the
don't
fit
y'all
at all.
understand? They don't. I don't.
I don't.
Oh,
I
oh,
never said
you don't
they
like
have
Lonzo
to.
on
I'm
the.
saying
Okay,
for
let
the
me. Let me.
fit.
Let me.
oh my God, bro, go ahead.
I don't like the fit
I don't
with
understand why.
Lonzo,
Okay, this
Lamelo,
is what I don't
and
understand
Gordon
because y'all
Hayward.
smart guys.
In order to
Because
get Lonzo, you
y'all
need to
smart
free
guys,
up
and y'all don't
somebody that you
understand
don't
that they
need.
already said that they looking to move these dudes. Oh my God, that isn't somebody you need. If Lamelo still can play like Lamelo, which he can with his brother Lonzo, he still can play just like how he likes to play. No problem. So you go and get a
Okay,
free agent like that who
Pope.
plays defense, who plays good
Pope, can I ask a
defense,
question?
and can shoot the three, and is unselfish and can make a
Before you go,
playmaker.
Okay,
Saka, before you go,
since y'all
Saka,
on Lonzo, since
hold,
y'all on
hold,
Lonzo so bad,
hold on,
we
Saka.
got a problem.
Hold
Borrego.
on. Hold on, Saka. What I will say is this:
I don't.
Lonzo. Who's to say that they don't trade those guys? Who's to say that they don't trade these draft picks that they just
Flight. One thing we have to realize, Flight, and shout out to Flight Sports TV, and shout out to everybody on the panel, and shout out to everybody that's in the chat
right?
that's agree and disagree. So hold that chat down, keep it going, and hit that like button. Okay. Support Flight Sports TV with the algorithms of YouTube. But Flight, you have to understand that Charlotte is in a very pristine position right now
Mm,
because they hold the cards because everybody want what? Guards. Is that correct?
right.
And Charlotte have some good to decent guards they can
God,
sprinkle
bro,
throughout the
like,
league
geez,
for
bro.
sign and trade.
That's like asking for too
Disagree.
much.
They got one good
That's
guard on their
not,
team. The
man.
rest to me are mediocre
That,
at best. At
okay,
best,
Okay,
that
but
one good
yeah.
guard you said is Terry
mediocre.
Rozier, right? That's what I'm
No,
trying to
that's
get from you.
Lamelo Ball.
No,
The
Lamelo
rest
ain't
are
going nowhere.
mediocre at best.
So
No,
Terry
but we
That's
Rozier
ain't
what
is
I'm
talking about the
saying. They
we're
mediocre.
have
talking about the
one good guard on the
availability.
team. The rest are
Oh
mediocre.
man,
I don't
Terry
Terry
see
Rozier is a
Rozier
anything.
is
good guard. You
mediocre.
can
Okay.
Terry
He's
Guys,
Rozier is
they
a
will
good
need to
guard.
okay.
free Rozier too
He's
to get
okay.
Lonzo,
I'm
man.
not.
Say that again,
Wow.
He's
Rico.
he's okay. He's okay. I
No,
don't
he's a
see the
good
hype.
guard.
No,
No,
He's
he's
yeah,
not
he's
okay
better
in
than
okay.
clutch.
okay.
Clutch. There's no such thing as
He's
an
He,
okay
okay to
clutch
me.
player.
no, he's better than okay, man. That's
He's
Pope,
crazy.
good.
You know, get that man
Pope,
his stripes.
Pope,
That's
No,
Dex,
Terry
disrespectful.
Rozier is
understand
good.
something.
Devontae Graham is okay. Malik
Nah,
Monk is
That's
Devontae
okay, but
Graham to
Terry
me
overpriced.
is
Rozier is
bad.
good.
He actually
Devontae Graham
trash,
is bad to me. I would never want Devontae Graham.
Well, he
but you
might be
know
bad
what?
to your standards, but in the league, he could be a good piece to rotate
No,
in
he
Right,
could
somebody's
be a good
rotation.
sixth
right.
man. He's not a starter
He's a
No,
six-man
he's not.
material.
Hey, but
Okay,
listen,
at
but
best.
exactly.
don't say he stinks because he really don't stink because it's no such
I
thing
never
that
said
you
he
stink.
stinks. I
Right,
never
but listen,
said
no, I'm
Graham
talking
Oh,
about Rico.
stinks.
I'm talking about
you
Rico.
said he
You
bad
can,
or something.
right, you can't say he stink because he was a runner up to most improved player, and most
He
improved
could be
player don't
running up.
stink.
Yeah, what was his percentages when he did that? There's a lot of shot jacking.
18, 8, and 8.
I'm just saying what he was. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
No,
his
you're talking
credentials, a
about his
runner up.
stats,
Don't
right?
tell me answer the question.
18,
What was it?
18. I'm gonna say it. 18 points per game, 8 assists, and 8
I said
rebounds.
percentages. I didn't say stats.
Percentages.
I
Oh,
know.
stats. Oh, sorry. He shot pretty decent. Not the
No, he
best.
didn't. No, he did
Not the
not. You
best.
can
Not the
Google it.
best. Pretty
No, Google
decent.
it. He shot horrible.
All I know is, just stay
Please
tuned,
Google
man,
that. He
because
shot horribly.
all the pieces is falling into place. I don't know
Since y'all want
how.
Lonzo and Charlotte so bad, okay. If what if Graham and Monk go? That at least free up some cap space.
Oh my God! Hey, yo, what? Listen, what the fuck make you think it's not going to happen? With
It's not
having
gonna
Lonzo Ball as a
happen.
free agent. Okay, so look, so this is what you said to us. Then you said to us, that they're gonna keep Malik Monk and they're gonna keep Devonta Grant.
No. You're twisting my words
Huh?
here. You're twisting my
Okay,
words
so
here. I
okay,
did not say
no,
that.
no. So okay,
I
so
did
if
not
they're
say
not
that.
gonna keep those guys, who are they gonna replace them for then?
I
I
said
said
they
Miles
probably
Turner.
gonna
Like
pay
I said,
somebody.
I've said Miles Turner
Oh,
already.
okay, all right. And I keep asking y'all, who was the somebody that they gonna pay?
According to them,
Probably Miles
everybody
Turner.
except Zoe.
Probably Miles Turner.
Right. That's what's so funny. It's everybody
Then
except Lonzo Ball. Y'all sound
yeah, that's
crazy.
what they
Y'all
saying.
just y'all
Hell
just
Everybody
nah.
hateful.
except
Y'all
Zoe. They're
just
not gonna pay
going and accepting.
because they don't want Lonzo there because Lonzo's gonna interfere with Lamelo growth and development. That's how they feel.
Lonzo doesn't want to
That's
go
what
there
it is.
No.
unless
I
they
don't get
fix
it.
the
Then I don't
See,
know
problem.
why
guy,
it's everybody
Dex, Pope, listen to
Lonzo.
me. Here's why. Let me tell you why I don't want Lonzo there. It's not because Lonzo's not gonna help Lamelo's growth. It's because the thing with Lonzo is not about his growth. I want Lonzo to be on a team that recognize him for him. Because Borrego with the style he coaches, he might be rotating both ball brothers for each other. That's another problem y'all haven't addressed. Like and even with Jello, like
No,
what
that's
does
not
this mean for
true.
Jello too?
You know why I haven't
You
addressed
be
James
You know what it
Borrego?
rotating.
I'm
means
gonna
for
be honest
Jello?
with you. I'm
You
gonna
be
be honest with you,
rotating both.
Toffee. The reason why I haven't addressed James Borrego
No,
because James
not
Borrego
true.
have shown me since the offseason that he's in Lamelo ball corners. So whatever Lamelo
The
ball
only
wants to
reason he's
do,
doing that is the
it
only
Right.
doesn't
reason he's
matter.
doing
He's
that
doing it
because he
though.
knows
He's
Lamelo's the
doing it.
franchise player
It
and he
doesn't.
needs to
That's how
keep
you're
his
supposed
job.
to though. You're supposed to
Eh,
capitulate to the franchise player. Are you
But he
Okay.
didn't
insane?
do it all
See,
season.
Are you mad?
so then you
He just
contradict
he's
You're
yourself.
open.
supposed
So
to,
you just
Toffee.
contradict
No,
yourself. So look, let me
I'm
tell
not
you how you just
contradicting
contradict.
myself. Okay, go ahead. Because you're twisting my words. You're twisting my words, Pope. You're doing it again.
That's crazy.
You're
I
Okay,
just don't.
twisting my
okay,
I don't
words.
get it.
okay. Who's that? Brother James. You still in here, right? Is Dave
All I'm
James still in
saying,
here?
hey yo, bro. All I'm saying is, if Lonzo's clearly saying he wants to go to a team, like he's done with the rebuild process, why do you guys think he wants to go to
To
the
another
Hornets
rebuilding team.
until they fix the problems? Like they
But
need to fix. They need to trade all those pieces before you even
I
consider
agree.
move
I
up to
agree with
Hornets.
you, Rico. I agree with you. But you act like this is the final roster. That's what I'm
I'm not
getting at.
acting like that. I'm saying, I'm what I said was that Lonzo will go there, but they need to trade the pieces first, and I'm waiting for them to trade them. That's what I said. And when they asked, I said Miles Turner.
I'm gonna tell you what Lonzo's waiting on. Well, I can't really. I'm just speculating, of course. I'm speculating. I don't know because I don't know his mind. I'm speculating that Lonzo is waiting on what the situation gonna be with Jello. If Jello makes the team, I believe Lonzo's there. If they had told Lonzo, no, Jello has a spot. He has one of these 15 slots. He's guaranteed to be on the team, which I believe. I really believe that Jello is really on the team. He's just going through the formalities. You know what that is, right? The formalities.
Oh
Okay,
my
come
God!
in,
Here we go again.
okay, hold on,
Go
Tuffy.
ahead.
Come,
He,
come,
they
come
Go
trying to
ahead.
in.
make it look like Lamelo did ain't the only reason he got his job. I know what it means.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's
Now,
what I believe Charlotte's doing. They're going through the formalities, so there won't be no hiccups nowhere. You follow what I'm saying? And they go through the protocol, and
Uh
then
huh.
when Jello gets on the team, when it's official that Jello's on the team, I believe Lonzo's coming. No, without a
Okay.
doubt.
Okay, Dex. Listen. The thing is that Jello hasn't earned the spot yet. They want him to earn it on his own merits because they don't want it to seem like Lamelo got him there. Because yeah, he can make the roster, but they want him to earn his spot on the roster. So
You talking about as
what
far
would
as
they
playing
do?
time?
What would they do? 4-day trial, starting August 3rd. That's day two of free agency, starting August 3rd. Then it's gonna last till August 7th, which is the day before summer league. Which means that now they have to deal with the summer league, and then after summer league, they now decide, okay, is Jello worth keeping? So they want Jello to earn his spot. They already know that Lamelo got him there, but they don't want everybody to feel like, yeah, Lamelo got him there. So they want to show that Jello got something in the bag. We already know what he got, but they just want to show us that Jello
And
got
they
something in the
already know.
bag.
And they already know what he got.
They want to show the world, the ones that doubted him, that Jello got something in the bag. So that's why they're giving us this. Oh, he's gonna go through a 4-day trial and do all that, and then go to the summer league, and that's all. So Jello is the question here that because I've asked the question and I'll ask you guys. What's this gonna mean? And this is for Pope too. What is this gonna mean for Jello with all the guys that they drafted of Book Knight, Scotty Lewis, and so many more? What would this mean for Jello's minutes? That's the thing. Because Jello can be on the roster, but will he get minutes?
Are you asking me that question?
You and Pope.
Oh, I definitely feel Jello is on the team already. I think it's already official, but it's unofficial that Jello is on the team. And far as minutes, I believe Jello is going to get some minutes. Now, how many minutes depends on how this roster ends up when it's said and done. That's how that I can't go by. I can't say now what I feel Jello's going to get because I don't know who's all going to be on the team. Because
Some of
Charlotte,
them are going
the
to the
way
G
they
League, though.
drafted, yeah, the way they drafted, Charlotte looked like they serious about putting in some work.
They're serious about winning with this draft. They even got my favorite. I told you, they got my favorite player in the draft. My favorite rookie in this draft.
Oh,
Even Scotty Lewis.
Yeah, so like you say, some of them are going to the G League, and then they might make some moves and bring in some more veterans and fill in the gaps. And when that happens, I can probably estimate how much playing time Jello will receive depending on who they bring in. But a lot of those guards, like I say, Charlotte holds the cards with the guards because they have guards with names. And the reason why a lot of these guards have names outside of Terry Rozier is because of the television play they was getting while Melo was on, the Charlotte Hornets. So all that advertising they was getting because of Melo celebrity will put these guards in the spotlight and would have them being on other teams more quicker than it would have if that didn't happen last year.
Good point. Because the thing is that I'm not saying that's why y'all gotta understand. No one is saying that Lonzo shouldn't go to Charlotte. We're just saying it's not the right time yet. So he can go to Charlotte if he wants, but it's all depends on Lonzo. That's the thing. And the way the Hornets did their thing, they're gonna have to pay a ton of guys. So and they can only keep one, either Graham or Monk. That's another thing you also have to pay attention to. The Hornets are cheap that they make dollar store moves, so they're not gonna make moves like they're not even sure about getting Lonzo because they make dollar store moves so easily. That's another thing, and their dollar store moves can hurt them at times.
One thing about Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan is a person who wants to make history. He wants to make his name relevant through the annals of basketball.
I
Okay, he
seriously
did
doubt
that
that.
as a player. He did that as a player, right? Now, can he do it as an owner? And one thing he can do is make history. If not only that, if he put all the ball boys on the team, but even if he keeps the twins, whom everybody despised, he will have two sets of brothers on the team, and it's possibility he can have two sets of brothers in the game at the same time.
The Twins are free agents, right? That means that
Yep,
that's
they're
gonna
gone.
shatter their caps. If they re-sign those, it's gonna shatter their cap space in getting Lonzo.
I believe the Twins are coming cheap though, Tafi.
It's
It's
still
about
gonna
to.
shatter their
They're
That's
not
cap
asking for
definitely
space.
not
much.
what's gonna happen.
So
20
They're not.
now
million ain't
we
a
have to
lot.
worry about
They not they don't
the cap space with
It,
when
the
they
cap,
sign
they ain't
those
gotta worry
twins.
their
about cash
their cap
space.
space is not as bad as you think, according to Mitch Kupchak. Now, I
Right.
think he
I
knows
know it's
best.
not bad.
I think he knows
I know
best.
it's not bad.
He made it clear. He made it clear that they can sign a free agent and it ain't gonna hurt them. He made that clear. So you just going against the grain just for no reason. You just
No,
making
what
up shit. They don't got
I'm
the
not
money. That's
making up
not
shit.
true.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
no,
making
is
up shit.
because
You need
that's
to
not true.
analyze things clearly
what
for
I'm
yourself
gonna
to
say,
understand.
what I'm gonna say
I have
as
very
far as
clearly.
all right, guys.
Because
What I'm gonna
not
say. Well, one
no one
second,
hates
Tuffy.
Lonzo there. Just it's
Tuffy,
not
one
right
second,
time.
bro.
Yeah, you said
What
it
I'm
sounds crazy for you to say that they don't have the room when GM came out and said we have the cap space and I'm talking about he said specifically we have 20 million right now and that's without getting rid of nobody. That's without getting rid of
Okay.
nobody. So
Okay.
what they're saying is
If I'm
when once
wrong,
we
I'm
get rid
wrong.
of
But we'll
Vince,
see in free agency. We'll see in free agency. We'll see free
He
agency.
already told
Don't
you.
worry.
He already told you. You just refuse to believe it. That's what I'm saying. You want to go against the grain.
I'm not gonna believe it
I
until I
feel
see
so
it.
bad for
That's the
folks who
thing.
actually
The
believe
man
what Mitch
told you
Kupchak
though.
says as a Laker fan. As a Laker fan, I feel
Rico's a
bad for you,
fool.
bro. I feel bad. If you believe what he says, you out of control.
No, it's
Okay, but
Ain't
on.
no
did
Listen,
Mitch,
fucking
what
way.
he
only thing
said
that
is
Mitch
on the
Kupchak
books.
did
He
bad as a
don't
Man,
Laker.
Mitch
that man
Cupcake can
lied
say
to
all
me
Rico,
kind
for
of
10
dumb
straight
shit.
years. And you
no,
gonna
no, no,
Mitch
always
no,
say that
Cupcake
Rico.
will
shit.
Hold on,
lie to
You
Rico.
you,
already
bro.
know.
Only thing
Like,
Nope.
come
Mitch Kupchak
on.
did bad as a Laker is sign Luau Deng and Miles Galt, whatever his name was, the Russian guy,
Mozgov?
the
That,
Mozgov.
Timothy
listen,
Mozgov.
Yeah, Timothy
now
Mozgov
you're trying to
from
discredit
Cleveland.
Mitch Kupchak now because
I'm
he
not
clearly
trying.
came
He
out and said,
discredited
yeah,
himself.
just to make
He did that
yourself
himself.
right. Just
He
to
did
make
that
yourself
himself.
right. Now you want to say, I wouldn't believe what Mitch Kupchak say.
Y'all,
Just
y'all,
believe
y'all
it.
just
Y'all
y'all.
sound
This is
crazy.
the thing. Y'all acting
Y'all
off
just take
emotions
anybody.
again. Emotions again. Emotions running high
Ain't no
because
I
of
don't
the
emotion.
understand how
basketball
you
to
believe
play.
that. I
Ain't
don't
no
understand how
If you
you
emotion.
believe
if
what he
you
say, bro.
believe your argument, we'll see in free agency. If Lonzo gets signed, I would admit you're right.
But
If
no,
Lonzo
no,
No,
gets
you
signed to
have to. You
Charlotte, I
have
would
to
admit
admit
you're
it's right
right.
if he signed. Come on,
I
Topic.
would admit
but
you're
he
right.
Yeah.
If
What else you gonna say?
if they still get signed
yeah,
then. But if he
I don't
doesn't,
think I
I'm
don't
right.
think it's yeah, I
Go
well,
don't
ahead.
think it's a
Well, we'll
good
see.
fit. Not
that's
gonna happen.
cool. That's good.
But
My thing
Not
is,
gonna
it's
Topic
happen.
and
nothing
Rico.
about that. It's the
But
fact that y'all acting like it's no way they're gonna go sign Lonzo Ball is what's the argument. It's not
We're
I've
that.
not
never
Oh,
said
saying it's
that.
he's
not
a
a
short. Y'all trying to
possibility.
I've
act.
We're
never
saying
said
Y'all
that.
that
trying
it's
to
not
act
the
like
right time. Yeah,
y'all. Okay, well, please
it's not a
explain why
possibility.
not.
I haven't even said that.
I'll be willing to listen. So why not? Why is not the right time? Tell me that, please. I'm interested.
I haven't even said that. You arguing toughy with toughy
I'm
because
And
you
asking
know
you.
I'm
I
I'm
saying
disagree.
asking
Because
you.
Because Melo's coming into his own, and Zoe's coming into his own,
so.
What? So
Zone
and
it's
needs to
not the
create
right
his own
time
they
for them
need
to
to
legacy.
do their
join?
own thing. They need
Zone
to
needs
do
to
their
create
own
his
thing
own
for the next
legacy
2 or 3
somewhere
years,
else,
man.
so
So
that
no, see,
you don't
that's
you
not
don't
gonna
think
be
they
ridiculous.
should
like
create?
it's his own merits.
That's a
We
Oh,
need
wait,
to
ridiculous
wait,
work
take
off his
right
own
there.
No,
merits.
how is
That's
that
why.
ridiculous?
That's
They
ridiculous.
doing,
Oh,
bro. They coming into
hey,
their
listen.
own.
Y'all
Lamelo
got
just
your hand
getting
on the
going,
stove.
man. Let that
Y'all
dude
got
get
your hand on the
going.
stove.
So
Hey,
Let him
okay,
put
listen.
on
so
the show.
Topic with that narrative. Hold on one second. Topic with that narrative, and I think Athletic won. So I'm addressing both of y'all with that narrative. That means when two players are within an organization and they both start to excel, are you going to say trade one because that player needs to come within to his own into his own?
No.
Not if
Not
their
trade
games
one.
Nah,
complement each other.
that's not
Hold on,
even the
hold on.
situation at
What
all.
I wanna.
They're not
This
even
is
on the
what I'm
same
about to
team.
get them.
They're not
This is what
within
I'm
the
about to
same
get 'em.
organization.
Okay,
Let me ask you. Can I ask you this? Can I
Go ahead.
ask you this?
go ahead.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Did you know who Lonzo Ball was before you knew who Jello and Lamelo was?
Yes,
Yeah.
So you already knew who Lonzo Ball was.
we knew everything is God.
Yeah, he's the first brother, right? So yeah,
First
No, no, no,
brother
no, no.
was
What I'm telling you
second
is,
option.
what I'm asking
but
you
they're all
is,
playing on the
did
same
you
team, so
know
you
who
got to look
Lonzo
at all three
Ball?
of them at the same time, right?
Correct. Did that correct? So y'all knew them as superstars all together. Soon as you saw
No, I
them, you
didn't.
didn't
No,
see
No, I didn't.
Lonzo Ball as a
No, I
freshman.
I
didn't.
knew one,
Hold up.
Lamelo
I
was
knew
I'm
not
please
one
no
hold
as a
up.
superstar
superstar.
when
I knew
Lonzo
one
was
as a
going off.
superstar.
Stop.
You know,
Lamelo
fuck
was
it.
not
All
there
right,
yet,
all
man.
right.
Like, come
Hold
I
on,
on.
mean, come
man.
on, man. I'm from Cali, man. I done
Lamelo
seen
had
some
to
hoopers,
skip a
man.
grade to
Y'all done
get to
seen
Hey,
some
be with
Dex,
hoopers.
them.
Dex,
Y'all know
Dex,
the
let me get
truth.
him, please,
Come
Dex.
on.
Dex, let me get him, please, Dex, let me get him.
I'm
So
not
LaMelo
talking. I'm not
Ball,
talking.
hold on. The LaMelo Ball, when he was a freshman, he wasn't that dude. Nigga, that freshman was already signed to UCLA. Foolish. You
He
sound
wasn't a
foolish.
freshman.
You sound
Okay, hold on.
foolish.
You're
When
reacting off
Lonzo was
He
in,
emotions.
when
signed to
Lonzo was in,
UCLA,
So
crazy.
when you get the name calling
You
and
sound
booing,
fucking
that's
dumb as
emotions,
hell.
bro.
You
Why
see,
y'all dumb
You
as
you
hell?
giving off
see,
all emotion right there.
you're using your emotions because
That's
you
all
really want
emotion right
something for
there.
your own interest,
Yeah.
not for
So
I'm
that's
what
gonna
not
they
the
really
truth.
want.
Topic.
You can
It's your
yell
So
though.
interest,
that's
man.
not the
Y'all
truth.
can yell the loudest.
It's
Don't mean
not the
you're
truth.
right.
It's your interest, man.
Also, you got to remember, Topic. The only reason why Lamelo was able to play with Alonzo and Jello is because LeVar moved him up a grade.
He
thank
was
you.
supposed to be in the 8th grade, and that boy averaged 15 points a game his freshman year. Go and tell me what Bronny James did his freshman year.
Why are we
Okay.
talking about Bronny?
And
Wait,
Why
LeBron ain't coaching
exactly?
his
Why are
son
we talking
either.
about Bronny here?
And LeBron ain't
Let
coaching
me
his
tell you.
sons either.
Let me tell you something. As his freshman year, he was on an undefeated team and didn't come out the game. And you had him to say he wasn't that dude. You sound, yeah, man. Y'all niggas is
You
crazy.
We're
sound kind
not
of
saying
crazy
Lonzo's a
comparing the
bad
dude
player, man.
that's competing for NBA championships while his son is playing. LeVar was there
What?
for his sons, coaching his sons. If LeBron was coaching his sons, I'm pretty sure they'd be on another level too, bro. Like you can't
Okay, so
compare
It's
them.
simple.
you don't think
Sorry for one
LeBron is
that
coaching?
one's
He
competing
is
for an
coaching
NBA
his sons
championship
literally
every
right
year.
now. He's
Come
coaching
on, man.
Bronny's team
Because he's
literally
not
right now.
playing. Because he's not
Oh,
playing.
okay. So, folks, is he not coaching or
But
is
that's
he
not
coaching?
necessarily true, Athletic. I don't agree with that. That's
Yeah,
not
I don't
necessarily
agree with
true
that at all. That's just
because
beside his
mo-
neck. He
The
talking
dude,
about it.
the dude was with
if
his
you look
son
at the history,
365 days a week. How many is he
hold on,
getting?
hold on, hold on, hold on
Bronny
one
is
second,
training,
Athletic.
bro.
Oh,
His
Hold
son,
on,
God.
let's go
his
back
Look
to
at
dad is
here.
competing for
Athletic.
championships
Now
Athletic.
every year.
look at
How
here.
Athletic.
much time does he have with his
Okay.
son on a
Hold on,
one-on-one, man?
Athletic.
Come on,
Hold
man.
on, brother.
Okay.
Athletic.
All
Listen,
right.
Athletic. Hold on. Now we know that history is best qualified to rewards one research. Okay, history is best
Have a good
qualified
weekend.
to rewards one's research. Now, when you look at through the annals of history of all the great players from Kareem on
Let him
down
know.
who had kids, none of their kids panned out. The only players that panned out who was mediocre players in the league, their kids might have panned out, right? I think the best player, hold on one second, the best player that ever played in the league who had a son who became a legend himself was who?
Del Curry, bro.
No, Dale Curry was no legend. There's only one legend in the league. I mean, semi-legend, I could say, semi-legend in the league, who have a son that's in the league now, who damn near passed his dad's legacy up. Clay Thompson. That's Clay Thompson. You know his dad, Michael Thompson, right?
Okay.
So
Oh
you
yeah.
stole Steph Curry
Former
didn't pass his
MVP.
dad?
Michael Thompson was a former MVP for the Portland Trailblazers. Broke
Steph
his
Curry didn't
leg,
pass his dad.
came back.
His
I
dad
just
wasn't
said
a legend.
legend.
He wasn't an
I said
MVP. He was
legend.
a role
Nah.
He was
player.
okay. Dale
Del
Curry's
Curry was
okay.
like a six man.
Listen, man.
He was a
Dale Curry's
role
okay. Dale
player.
Curry will tell you himself. Okay.
Right.
Dale Curry
Everybody
don't
knows Del
compare to no
Curry was a role
Michael
player.
Thompson.
Yeah,
Clay
Michael
Thompson
Thompson was
dad,
like this. Michael Thompson was like the second, third pick of the draft. He's a monster.
right? He's a monster. Thank you. I'm glad. You got to know your history. That's why I
My
say history is
God.
best
Right.
qualified to rewards one research. Even Bill Walton, as great as he is, he had a son that was good in high school, and you know this athletic because you're from San Diego. He had a son that was good in high school, decent in college, but when it came to the professional, what did Luke Walton do as a pro? Pass Kobe the ball, right? Pass Shaq the ball.
He's average. He's not good, bro. Forget
You
Luke
understand what I'm
Walton.
saying?
It's Luke Walton.
Now those are children of legends. So the only NBA players that had good kids that come through the NBA were NBA players that was okay. It wasn't legends. They was okay. Even Michael Jordan, none of his kids panned out. They went to college, they played ball, but they didn't pan out. You feel me? So right now, Shaquille O'Neal is the last in line to have a son to come up to see if he can become a great player as his dad because his sons are coming into the league
You
soon.
said you just said Shaquille O'Neal. You mean Sharif O'Neal?
No, I
Yeah,
said
that's what I'm
Shaquille O'Neal's
saying.
a dad. Shaquille O'Neal's a dad. Shaquille O'Neal's a legend, right? Yes or no?
That excuse.
So Shaq,
No.
We're
Shaq is
not
one of the
making
last
excuses.
legends
Y'all
who has a
reacting off
chance to
emotions,
come in. So
especially you,
it
folks.
doesn't matter. So what I'm saying is it
Not
doesn't
at
it
all.
doesn't mean
I feel
anything
it.
if you
You
the
know what I mean? But
dad
let
and
him
you
get
a
to a point
legend
that,
that your
you know what I'm
kid's
saying?
going to
I
be a
think
legend.
Lonzo's still finding himself. Lamelo's still finding. He's finding his game. Let them dudes find their game. And let them come together. Man, they
Hey,
23. The
That's
oldest is
that. That's
23.
what I've been
They
telling
signed a
them,
listen.
3-year deal
athletic. That's what
in
I've been telling them. But
2026.
you
Like,
know,
what's
you're
the
dealing with a bunch of old
together when they're
heads.
26 years old instead of 23?
And listen,
Like,
it's no acting off
when they
emotions.
can
It's
call
the
the
dumb
shots.
shit that y'all saying that
We're
pisses me
not
off when y'all sit
saying.
What's the
here
dumb shit, bro?
and say,
Like, I can easily say the
I'm
shit that coming out your
explaining
mouth
it.
is dumb. It
No,
goes both
because
ways.
We can.
it don't
I'm
make
just.
sense.
I'm just being
Listen,
patient,
one
man.
of y'all said, give Derek Schroeder the best. That's who they gonna give 20 million. And the other one said Mal Turner.
Tafik said that. Tafik said Derek
Somebody don't know that
Shooter.
I
other
said
than
Dennis
those guys.
Schroeder because
He
it's a
said
guess.
Dennis
I know
Schroeder
it's not gonna
and
be Dennis
motherfucking
Schroeder.
Miles
I know it's
Turner.
not gonna be Dennis Schroeder.
Two centers. Y'all don't make sense, bro. That's what I'm
You
saying.
talking about
That's
my
why.
wait? So
That
All right,
sounds
they
dumb.
can't
It
if
makes
you
play.
guys gonna
sense.
present questions like that to the panel, all right, present the questions to the panel so the dude can do his research. He don't know the forest that the Hornets need. He don't know the positions and the needs that they need to answer that question. So to answer that question, he already took a L because of course he don't know.
But what I'm
Right.
saying is, how could you sit there and say the Hornets don't need a center because they just got two people, but they just drafted guards, so they don't need a point guard because they just drafted guards. Correct or
No,
incorrect?
what I'm telling you is
That
they don't need
point
a
don't
starting
work.
center. They don't need a starting center. Why would you go get a starting center who costs a lot of money when you already got a starting center in a trade for $8 million? And then you got a backup center in a draft in the first round who elite and played. So why would you go get another center? Then what you gonna do with the first round draft pick you just did? Then what you gonna do with Mason Plumlee? So then one of them don't get no PT. The guards that they just got, two of them might not even make the team.
They
The
just
only one that's
drafted
for
two
sure.
centers
Hold
last year who got
on.
no
You keep
PT.
cutting me off. What I'm telling you is the guard that they just drafted in the second round, they might not even make the team. The only one that's for sure to make the team is the first rounder that they got, and he's going to be off the bench. So for you to say Lonzo Ball is not on the table no more, it makes no sense.
To
I
me,
never
it's not
said
even
that.
about
Okay.
Lonzo.
I never said that.
Pope.
The good
Tell
news,
me how many
the good news
reports
goes to
that shows that Lonzo is going to Charlotte.
hey, but
Tell
the
me.
good news
I'll
goes to
wait.
Jello. They didn't draft
Just tell me.
they didn't draft
Tell
a
me how
guy in
many
this
reports that
position.
says Lonzo
That's
to
where the
Charlotte.
good news goes.
I'll
I
Jello.
already did. I already did. And you want me to tell you again? Because I already said that. I said the beautiful thing is that Charlotte don't have to say nothing. His brother is in their organization. They don't have to come out and play their hand and show you their hand. They don't have to tell you, hey, we're targeting Lonzo. That's stupid. For what? And Lonzo don't have to come out and say nothing either. He's been said it over and over again. I guess you refuse to listen.
Well, I'm
I'm
gonna put it like
listening.
this,
I'm
man.
not
Let me
refusing.
put it. Let me kind of squash a lot of these quarrels. When I had that personal up and close conversation with the big baller himself, the big baller stipulated that Jello was already there. This before we even had confirmation that
We
Jello was
already
already
know
there.
Jello's gonna go there in the first place. Like
Okay, but
I even said
no,
that
it wasn't
Charlotte,
confirmed. It
Jello's
wasn't
Charlotte's best
confirmed.
guess because
Hold on,
he's cheap
it wasn't
to
Yeah,
get.
confirmed,
because of
He's a
right?
Devontae
free agent,
Grant. He blew the spot up.
and he
It
has more
wasn't.
skill than Devontae. If you're
Hold on one
being
second,
real,
brothers. You're jumping the gun now. You're jumping the
we're
gun.
not
It
jumping the
wasn't
gun. I'm just
confirmed. It
saying.
Wait,
wasn't.
tell Feet. Wait, I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Go ahead.
Okay, it wasn't confirmed that Mick Kupchak didn't come out and say, "Yeah, we're gonna, try Jello out." And all that was not confirmed just yet. Okay, Big Baller had already confirmed that Jello is there, and he said if they hold on to Jello, this is how he said it. If they hold on to Jello, which I think they will, then Lonzo is on his way.
That's
So you want
emotions.
That's one
to
thing
keep
y'all
going
need to
against the
understand
That's
about
emotions right
marketing.
there.
That y'all need to understand anything about
Y'all
marketing,
speaking
man,
like
right
an
there.
uncle and a cousin.
You see, athletic man, they're just getting emotional.
Yeah,
Here's the
man.
thing.
They play cousin.
emotional. No.
Hey,
We
it's a
kicking
Well,
facts.
Dave,
hey,
first of all, who is
We
Dave?
kicking
Talfiq?
facts.
I'm
hey, it's a
talking
Who is
play
Dave?
about you
cousin. That's
two.
all. It's all
I'm talking
good.
about you two, man.
My
Like,
play cousin
please
wanted me to play
listen.
too. You know what
We
We're
I'm saying?
not
kicking facts.
saying that the guys can't play together. Right now, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure they're worth playing each other right now. Plus, it's gonna be an overloaded roster. Plus, Borrego playing favorites. You know he falls in love with his players. So
Come
it's
on now.
probably if Lonzo comes in, okay. What's the guarantee Lonzo and Lamelo's gonna start
Are
together?
So
you
What's the
serious?
guarantee? What's gonna happen to the guys they drafted? What are they gonna do with them guys? That's another
But
thing you need
Talfiq,
to think
everybody
about it.
that get drafted don't start, my brother. You know that.
but
Everybody
but
that
what
get
I'm
drafted don't start. Some players get drafted and go straight to the G League for development.
I already know Scotty Lewis going to the G League. That's not even a question.
Huh?
So I'm saying that just because you get drafted, I don't mean they're going to search into the starting lineup.
I don't know why y'all don't understand that they need bench. They need depth. So the guards that they got, because they plan on getting rid of the other guards that they already have, like Devontae Grant, Terry Rozier,
Hmm.
Gordon Hayward as well. So if they plan on getting rid of these, of course they're going to draft a couple guards and then see what else they can do in the agency. But they already told you we have enough money to go after a marquee free agent and spend 20 million. And that's Lonzo
Okay,
Ball. And I don't see
okay,
why I don't
okay.
understand that.
Let me tell you, Chris Paul's still on the table, right? You still got to deal with this player option. So please tell
So you
me
think?
if Chris
So you
Paul.
think?
And I'm not saying Chris Paul is coming. I'm just saying on the hypothetical. What if
Right.
Chris Paul goes there? I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
Okay. Hypothetically speaking, that would make no sense to go and spend all that money on old ass Chris Paul. You got Lamelo Ball and company. Why would
Because
you
when I
go
drop a hypothetical,
old
you
ass Chris
react with
Paul?
emotion.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
with
No,
Dennis
it's only
Schroeder, my
emotion.
Dennis Schroeder
I'm
thing was a
telling you.
hypothetical.
Okay, listen. Okay,
My
listen.
Dennis Schroeder thing was a hypothetical too.
Your hypothetical has to be somewhat reality at least. So hypothetically speaking, if the Charlotte Hornets was to do that, that would make them dumb. They don't be making smart decisions right now. So to answer your question, your hypothetical question, that'd be stupid. It would make sense. You're gonna get a 38-year-old Chris Paul who you're gonna give him a lot of money
Somebody need to
instead of
roll up their window. I
that's
hear
that's
nothing but
that'd be crazy.
air flowing through your mic.
You were
Okay, that'd
saying?
be,
But
I was
topic
saying
just as soon as you said Dennis Schroeder, you could as soon as said Lonzo Ball too, right? But you won't mention Lonzo Ball because you
I'm
feel
not
that Lonzo
saying
Ball needs to go somewhere else.
because he needs to set his own legacy. That's the thing. If Lonzo can show everyone that he can do something off his own merit and be a leader somewhere else, because look at it like this. They have already, Charlotte already see Lamelo as the hot new thing. And why would they want to deal with somebody that's like what's his name
another
again? Why would they want
another
to deal
hot
with Airbnb and just
another
break that up?
no, ain't no breaking it up. It's only going to enhance it because what you keep failing to realize is his legacy started. Yeah, people knew who Lonzo Ball was when his sophomore
We already
year,
know
his
that.
junior year. His legacy started when all three of them played together. It took off
And
like nothing
again,
before. So
emotions.
again, they ain't no
Again,
emotion.
emotional
This is
reaction.
facts. This is what I'm saying. You sound ridiculous, bro.
You're
Again, these are
reacting
facts.
again.
That's not a
Okay,
fact. So Lonzo Ball, did his legacy not start when the Ball
okay,
brothers in
but
town and they went
but
35 and 0?
let's go back to history again. Let's go back to
Hold on,
history
hold on. I
again.
want him to answer that. So did his
Mm,
legacy not start then?
We're
Who
talking
legacy?
NBA, in the NBA,
I,
not
I'm just
in the,
asking you. I just
not
asked you a
in the,
question.
in
You
this
can't answer.
life.
You can't answer. Huh? You can't give me an
I
answer
know it
again. You can't
started.
give me
I
an
know it
answer.
started from the high school. I'm
Oh,
saying that in
okay.
the
So if you start,
NBA,
no,
because
not
the
high
NBA
school.
is a whole different thing.
No, don't twist my words. I didn't
I'm
say high
not
school,
twisting
sir.
your words.
I said, did it start when the Ball brothers came to town? When those three got together, is that when the legacy started?
The
When
legacy
his
started when they
legacy
came to town.
started, because there's no
From the time he was
emotions. Those are
a
facts.
kid.
Those
From the
are
time he was a kid, it started.
those
His
are
legacy already
facts.
started.
Listen,
First of all, you guys got the panel
hold
lost
on,
and you
hold
got the
on.
chat lost. Who legacy you talking about?
Lonzo's, and I said his
Okay,
legacy
well you need
started
to
since the
say that
time he
then,
was a
because
kid.
everybody's not aware of what you guys talking about.
His
When you guys
legacy
talk, you
started
got to
since the
make
time
sure
he was
that
a
you
kid.
Okay,
Since
include
so
LeVar
the
was
Lonzo,
training him from
panel
the
and the
jump,
chat.
Lonzo,
and I'm
Lonzo Ball
stating my
legacy
clear
started.
points. From the time he was a kid,
Okay, so
from the
then look,
time LeVar
no,
trained was
no,
training him from the kid.
that's
That's when
not
his
true.
legacy
See,
started.
I'm talking about when I said no legacy is when he became a star for everybody, the world to
Oh,
see.
okay.
See,
A
everybody
household
For
name,
dreamed
a
everybody
big.
in the
household name.
world,
Yeah,
You talking about a
yeah,
UCLA,
household
yeah.
name.
That's what his
UCLA,
legacy. No, that's
UCLA,
what his legacy. No, it wasn't CLA. No.
UCLA.
He was
No,
a
Chino
household
Hills,
name
Chino
in
Hills.
Chino Hills. He was a household. See, that's what I mean. You want to try to lie and move the goalpost. No,
I'm
he was
not.
a legacy at Chino Hills. So you're talking about emotions.
Okay,
Look at
please
you,
tell me
bro. You sitting here lying, bro. You sitting here
which team
lying.
did Lonzo take? I'm gonna ask you a question. Which team did Lonzo take from the bottom of the hills to the
Chino
top?
Hills.
Hold on, wait. Yeah,
No,
Chino
hold on.
I'm
Hills.
not talking from the
Hold on.
bottom of the hills. They were so bad before he came there.
Let
They
me
were
let me
so bad
explain.
before he even came
Okay.
there.
Hey, where you from? Hold on. Where you from, bro? And that's a
I'm
quick
not gonna
question.
tell you. They're going.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, I'm from California. I'm from Southern California. Let me tell you, Chino Hills ain't shit when it come to basketball in Southern California. No part of California. They ain't become
Okay.
nothing. Nobody even heard of them until till Lonzo Ball went there and they started getting national spotlight. Especially a scout came to their school. They was never known for nobody coming out of Chino Hills. So answer
Mm,
your question, started with Chino Hills, sir. It's a
okay.
fact. And
We
then
know Chino Hills. I'm
on.
saying
And
I'm saying that I'm trying to talk about the college too.
okay,
That's why
hold up.
I was asking.
This is what I'm getting to next. Hold up. I'm gonna get right there now because you said he needs to go off on his own and show his own legacy. He did
To
that
NBA
exact.
fans that disagrees with him.
No, no,
Me,
no,
me,
no.
I believe in
I'm gonna
Lonzo,
take it.
man.
I'm gonna give
I
you
believe in Lonzo
listen, bro.
too. So don't think I hate him.
Can I finish?
Go
Can I
ahead.
finish? Because all I'm telling you is, it started at UCLA, bro, and then it took off to the NBA fans and the NBA scouts because he went #2 overall. Okay, so that told
Okay.
everybody what he did and started his own legacy at
Also,
UCLA.
Pope.
Whoa,
Also,
this guy
don't
was
fly
good
over
enough
this,
to be
Pope.
a lottery.
Also, Pope, don't fly over this. He only went #2 because he didn't work out for no other teams but the Lakers. Keep that
Actually,
in
you want to
mind.
know the true reason why he went #2? Is because he changed teams. Using off your point,
Oh,
he changed teams. He made the UCLA from the trash bag that they are into a team that's worthy of being watched. Chino Hills was a powerhouse when they got
they
there.
was not.
35
They
and
was
0.
No,
35
that's
and
not
0, all
true.
three of
That's what
them.
I'm saying. No, you sound ridiculous. They wasn't no powerhouse. Hold on, let me explain to you this. That freshman Lamelo Ball and the freshman Okalawandu was not known as
Big O.
thinking. Hold on, Big O. Yeah, Okalawandu. He was not known for being top. He was
So
known
you just
for being a
agreed with
top
me
player in
right
the
there, man,
country.
Pope.
Bro,
You
listen
just
to me.
agreed
No,
with
I'm
me.
telling you, none of those
I said
dudes
that
were
they made them a
considered.
powerhouse.
You
Lonzo
keep trying to
made
cut
teams
me
a
off while I'm
powerhouse.
talking. You keep trying to cut me off
Be-
while I'm making my point. I'm telling you, they were considered a
Go ahead,
powerhouse.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I guess wherever you from, you don't know this. But nigga, they was not no powerhouse. Chino Hills is a little school, a public school in Chino that don't get no pub nowhere when it comes to football or
I
basketball.
said
And to
Lonzo
the
made
Vaughn
them
brothers.
that.
Oh,
Lonzo
so
and
he
his brothers
started.
made them that.
So he started the legacy there, and then he went to. So first, people asking and thinking, well, can he do it without his brothers? He showed you he can do it without his brothers at UCLA. He took a poo-poo team and was in the Pac-12, where it's a rough conference, and it was top ranked in the country, which allowed the NBA scouts and fans to know that this dude is a top pick of the draft. So much so, like Dick
Pope,
said, he didn't
Pope,
even have to try out for nobody but the
Pope.
Lakers.
But Trish
Pope, let me tell you
just
what I
got
like about
traded.
Lonzo. Well, let
Trish
me tell
and
you guys what I
Thompson
like
You got a
about
lot
got
of
Lonzo.
traded to the
emotions in
Is
Hawks.
there.
that he's a guy that can change any franchise. Any franchise's fortune when they get him.
But Charlie don't want him though. But Charlie don't know that.
No, 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 no. We don't hate
You think
him.
you put him out?
Okay,
We
Top
don't
Fix.
hate him.
Okay, Top Fix. Let me go back. Let me go back with you real quick. Okay, you mentioned while you was talking to Pope, going back and forth with Pope on your debate that if Lonzo come, that would destroy. Damn, what the hell's going on there?
No, no, no,
That
no,
when
no.
Lonzo
Dex, you're
come,
messing up again. If Lonzo comes there, he won't change. And
You don't never let nobody
no,
finish their point, man.
okay.
You
The
keep cutting
reason why
people
I
off.
don't want Lonzo there is because of the style Jordan runs. In order for Lonzo to be there, Jordan needs to understand that if
No
Lonzo
flight.
comes there, he needs to play point guard and he needs to be the leader on the team alongside with Lamelo. If
Okay,
that can
and
happen,
you
I'm fine
acting
with
as
okay,
if
it.
but
if they
I'm
go
not
and sign
challenging
him,
that. I'm not challenging that
Because
point.
that's
What
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 y'all
I'm
don't.
if
You're
they
challenging,
not
go
getting
and
my
sign
point.
him,
That's
you
my
made a
if
overall
they go
point.
and
statement.
sign him,
No,
crazy,
No
that's what they
flight.
gonna do.
But that's not
Pope,
gonna
hold on
happen.
one second. Pope, slow down. Pope, Tafiq. I'm challenging the point that you made that Lonzo will disrupt Airbnb. That's what I
N-
want to challenge. Now,
uh,
hold on. Just let me finish, and then
Okay, go
you
ahead.
can
Go ahead.
rebuttal. You can either rebuttal or
Go
you can agree.
go ahead.
Keep in mind, like I said, history is best qualified to reward one's research. Lonzo is the initiator of Airbnb with Miles Bridges. I want you to know that in high school. So I
That's a
want
Okay.
you to
fact.
keep that in
Well,
mind from this point
This
on.
ain't
When
got
you
nothing to
when
do.
that point, it has a lot to do with it. When that point comes into your mind that Lonzo will disrupt Airbnb, no, Lonzo is the initiator of
He
Airbnb.
would not
Now
disrupt it,
when
bro.
Lamelo came into the league, Lonzo the one to say, hey, throw the lob to Bridges. Just throw it up to him. He gonna go get it. Because if you remember
okay.
when Melo came in and gave his interview, they was like, well, how you feel as a rookie fitting into blah, 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 blah. He said, well, I already know a lot of these guys. I know PJ, I already know
Yeah.
Miles, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that, right? So when he got into the game, this is why it was so fluent for him to do that. You follow what I'm saying? Because he was already know what Miles can do by seeing him and Lonzo play together in AAU. So
Okay.
the only person that broke up Airbnb was James Borrego. You follow what I'm
And
saying?
that's
He
my
already
But
problem.
broke that
why
up.
That's
would
my
you?
Hold on,
Hey, but
and
why
hold
would
on.
you?
He
Why
and
would
already
you?
guys,
broke
you
that
just
up.
But
explained the
why would you?
James,
problem of why I don't want
James
Lonzo to go there in
Borrego.
the first
Okay,
place.
but hold on
You
one second.
can't take
James
away from
Borrego broke
He's
that
Lamelo.
up
Borrego.
during the
Lamelo being
season.
able to do that on
Lonzo
Charlotte.
will not come and break that up. That's the only point that I wanted to clarify.
Okay. Think about it like this. Lonzo comes to Charlotte, right? I'm just trying to play agree to disagree here. Lonzo comes to Charlotte. What's the thing that what's the thing that's gonna shift Jordan's mentality to say, you know what? I'm gonna play these guys because I know they can change our franchise. Because
I can
we
answer
already know what
that.
Melo can
I
do,
got you guys.
but can Lonzo be the guy to be the leading charge, the leading initiator on the offense? Because I
I can
want
answer that.
Lonzo to
Yes.
come there and just do what he does best. I want a team for
Yes.
Lonzo that he would lead the team. I'm not saying that Lonzo should not go to Charlotte. I said it's because I don't like the system Borrego and Jordan play. And that's the you gotta earn it when we're in the era of prove worthy.
But see,
Yeah.
the thing
Wait,
is,
wait. I can
I
answer
already
that.
know they're giving him the
Pope,
keys.
let me answer this question real quick.
Go ahead.
The
Go ahead.
reason why Jordan and Borrego won't play that game is because they've shown that if they pay someone for better or for worse, that person's gonna have the ball in their hands. Okay? They're not gonna
Mhm.
go out of their way to pay Lonzo 22 million dollars to have him come off the bench. Nobody does that.
Right.
If
Right.
they pay him, they're gonna give him the Gordon Hayward treatment. For better or for
And I
worse,
hope so.
he's gonna have the fucking ball.
I
No
hope
doubt.
so because
But my point,
if it doesn't happen, don't be mad when y'all claim that Charlotte this because here's the thing. I
No,
would love
that don't
Lonzo
make
Charlotte,
sense
but
though.
I said
That
it's
don't
not the
make
right time
sense.
because of the system Jordan and Mitch Kupchak and Borrego play, and that's the we don't deal with young players like that. So I want them to know that if Lonzo comes there, he's gonna be the point guard and do what he's drafted for. That's it.
Okay. Hey, listen. I remember when Jordan, on his last dance, he said these young players they get everything handed to them too early, yada yada yada, and so on and so forth. And believe you me, he had Lamelo Ball in his vision when he was saying that. Lamelo Ball even shocked him. The only reason why he drafted him because he fell in his lap. He had to do it. Wasn't nothing else really on the board. It made the perfect sense. You do it. They even thought, okay, let's have him come off the bench. I know some people say that, that's good for him, but he was ready from gate no matter what. Starter off the bench, he's a dog. And once they said, damn, he shocked them. Mitch Kupchak and Jordan, they had to have a change of heart and say, damn, you know what? That little dude really serious. And so now they see we can actually give him the keys and build around him. So now we need to treat him like the superstar that he is. And that's what's going on right now. That's it. They see Lonzo just had a season to where New Orleans Pelicans did him horribly, tried to change his position, and he still succeeded. So now he's a free
Okay,
agent.
okay.
His
What's the guarantee
star
Lonzo's
player
not
is
gonna
saying,
be the
I
guy
want my
that's gonna be
brothers.
doing what he does in New Orleans? What's the guarantee? Just tell
the
me,
The
guarantee.
guarantee is
and
this.
I might agree
Okay,
with
this
you.
is the guarantee. Here it is. Because the guarantee is, like Mitch Kupchak just came out and said, our star player, which he is now their star player, he has came out and told you, LaMelo Ball is our star player. And his brother, he's to bring a player in with him. Now you see D'Angelo is on a summer league team. You got Lonzo, who is in a free agency and wants 20 million. And you also have now Mitch Kupchak saying we need a backcourt to give a free agent. And then they go
Okay,
out and sign a center, so they're not going to give 20 million to a center. So that basically, so Lamelo has got the keys to the franchise now. That's what tells me if they're gonna go sign Lonzo, that means that they're gonna run it the Ball brother way, bro.
okay. Fly,
And
you might need to
I'm not.
write this down because I'm gonna ask everybody this question.
What I need to write down, man?
I'm gonna ask you everybody this question. What team do you want to see Lonzo in? And my first pick, I'm going with the Clippers.
Listen. Don't answer that question, man. I tell you, we're gonna handle
No,
this.
yep.
We already, I,
That
already,
becomes.
I already know most of y'all.
I might shock you though. I might shock you.
Because y'all on Charlotte so bad, but we'll see. We'll see in free agency. If you're right, I'll admit y'all right. and I'll pay my respects because I'm trying not to disrespect the OGs, but we gotta still have a amicable conversation and still understand that
No, but we're
some things
not
about
on
salary
Charlotte
cap.
so bad. It's just that all indications are seem that way because if you got two ball brothers, why not have three?
Well,
Right.
they haven't put see, Jello's not on the final roster, but he is on
Jello's
the
going to
team.
be on the final roster. You can best believe
He's
that.
not on the final roster yet. We already know he can be on the final roster, but he's not
He
there
will
yet.
be. No, he will be. No, that's a
Yet.
given. That's a
That
given. I mean,
contract just
that's how nepotism work in the NBA. Okay, you
nah.
go through the process, but we already know where's Jello's
But
going to
like
be.
I said,
Now, I'm not saying that he's going to be
Jello
a
has to
starter,
prove
but
himself
he's
to
going to be one of
guys
the 15.
that
Listen,
haven't seen him play. He
Tafik,
hasn't
stop
played
it,
for
Tafik.
900
He's going to be
days,
one of
man.
the 15. Trust me. He's
He
going to be
hasn't
one of
been
the
there for
15.
900 days.
Hey,
Tawfiq,
no.
Jello's
But
Jello's contract just came out the printer. Let's put it that way. His contract just came out the printer. He just hasn't signed it yet. He's on that
believe,
team.
hey, and this is what I'm telling you too. Like if
Okay.
they must see enough, and I'm gonna tell you this, Taco. This is how you know they've seen enough from him. Because if they haven't, they wouldn't just keep him there coming back every week. They'll go ahead and let him play in the Drew League or tell him, go ahead, we want to see you actually have in-game play in the Drew League since you already scheduled to go there. And we know a lot of NBA players is playing in there. Let's go ahead and size you up and go that way. They must already seen it to the point where they said, bro, we don't even want you to risk going to no Drew League. You hear me?
No, they've
We want
seen
you to
enough
stay.
in him because they know he's Melo's brother and he's got skill.
No, that's
For
no.
for Mitch Kupchak to say that he's a D1 player recruited out of UCLA, Mitch Kupchak believes in Jello.
Okay,
Think about it.
exactly. So it's not just because it's his brother. He does he get to see him and experience against real NBA players, real talent, and have seen what he could do. So he
Okay,
already does the same
all right.
enough.
All right, answer this question. Would Mitch Kupchak be offering him a spot on the summer league squad if Lamelo wasn't on the team? Answer that.
No.
Hell no. Nope.
You know
It
why?
ain't
You got to
happening.
answer. You got to be honest about
Can
that.
I answer
To be
that
honest,
question, please?
you want my honest
And
opinion?
you know why not athletic? Because he wouldn't have been able to go into their facility and work out with the star
Right.
player.
So
No.
so by default, because of Lamelo, he got that shot.
Okay, no
Yes.
doubt. Oh no! If you want to go one bigger, it's because of LeVar Ball. Because LeVar Ball, the one who told him to take his ass with Lamelo so he could get that shot.
100%.
But you still
Oh
have
my
to show
God.
up. To see the thing, you still don't gloss over the fact that no, it's not
Ain't
just
nothing
because
no
he took
glossing
him
over.
with him.
That's a fact.
He said, no, this is what I'm saying to you though. You acted as if he took him with him and he didn't show up and show out as they was watching him. And they just saying, yo, you can stay because you LaMelo's brother. We gonna let you play on the summer team, even though you ain't that good. And we see that you're not that good, but we gonna let you get a spot on the summer league. Get out of here, bro. And I'm gonna come out and tell everybody he's a D1 player and he's a real talent, but you really not.
Hey,
Just
and
because
the
you're
credit
LaMelo's
goes
brother.
to Jello.
No, man.
The credit goes to Jello for staying ready. Period. He stayed ready. He worked.
Exactly.
Preparation means
I've said it
opportunity.
again. The
And that's
Hornets
what that
want Jello
was.
to prove
Period.
on his own merit that he's worthy of being in the NBA. That's why they're giving him all these trials and tribulations that he's getting. It's not that they don't see something in him. They must have seen something big in him that they're like, you know what, we don't even need you to play in a Drew League game. We just need you to go inside. So he needs to prove in this summer league that yes, he's an NBA player. He's NBA ready. That's the thing. Because you can make your emotional thoughts and your emotional decisions
It ain't called
right
talking
now,
about.
but it's all about what can
These are
Jello
all
do
facts.
in that whole thing.
These
Y'all
is
saying
all
it's all
facts.
facts, but we'll see. I'm waiting for
Everything
free
we
agency to
spit is
see.
all facts.
We'll see. Free agency, we'll
What?
see. Because
What? Tell me
y'all
what.
making these
Tell me
bold
what
claims.
was
I'm
said
not
ain't
gonna say
facts.
nothing. I'm gonna wait till free agency, and then I'll see if you guys are right.
The reason why the Charlotte would get Lonzo is because they want him. They don't need him. That's
Oh,
it.
really? Oh, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, I don't care. What are you saying? Of course they gonna have to want him. Yeah,
Bro,
we don't
it's
want
all
him,
right.
but we just get
This
him.
ain't no shit, Sherlock, bro.
Yeah, we
It's
don't
about
want him, but we just get him.
Hey, you know the Ball brothers, they're about winning chips. They ain't about playing
Oh
together
my
and
God.
enjoying each
They're
other.
gonna
Are
have
they
to
gonna win a
want him.
chip, nigga? So you want to say,
Yeah,
bro,
hell yeah.
you always
Hell
got
yeah.
these smart little no shit that to make yourself sound good, bro. It don't.
Yeah. I sure do. I sure do feel like they gonna win a chip, nigga. What is you talking about?
How? With that roster, tell me.
It don't have to
With
be
who?
this year. That's not
Compete with the top
realistic. I'm
three in
not
the
talking
East.
about this year.
Compete with the
But
top
you
three in the
also
East. Be real,
you
bro.
going in the right
Be real.
direction. You damn sure going in the right direction by grabbing a pure point guard, a primary point guard in this league, Lonzo Ball, and already
Thanks,
having an
Surprise.
up and coming star in
They make
Lamelo Ball,
assumptions easily.
having an up and coming young star in Miles Bridges. You go and grab a real hustler, a high IQ in the center like that, and draft the two guys you got to still can build. Man, you crazy. You don't think that's an up and coming good squad? Then that's on you, man. You don't know basketball.
I don't. I'll
We
be
may
honest.
not.
I see that. I clearly can hear that.
Hey, come on, man. It's more than two ways. It's more than
We'll
two
see.
ways to skin the cat, bro. You can't sit up there and say your point is the only way that basketball is. Like, come on.
No.
That is dumb.
But this shit is what y'all trying to do is act as if what we saying is not even possible. Like y'all keep trying to bring up he is not a good fit, or y'all trying to say every kind of excuse, but y'all say Dennis Schroeder is a good fit, or Miles Turner is
I
what
did not
it
say
is.
Dennis Schroeder is
Come on,
a
man,
good
y'all
fit.
sound
This is
ridiculous.
another.
That's where
Y'all
said
keep
that?
twisting my words again.
That.
Pope, you
Who
keep
said
twisting
that?
my words again, and you did it again. I did not say Dennis Schroeder is a good fit. I said that they probably will pay him 20 mil, but I don't think he's gonna be getting
So
there
if you
because he
don't
wants
think
a
he's a
big
good
bag.
fit, why would you say probably Dennis Schroeder?
It's like I said, hypothetically speaking.
But why
Not-
would you bring up Dennis Schroeder? Why would they do
hypothetical.
such a thing hypothetically?
It's a hypothetical.
What? So but let's live in reality, homie, because this shit is
Okay.
real. He's a free
Okay,
agent.
if we're talking reality, we're talking reality. Lonzo's the third point guard, and it depends on which team gives him the biggest bag. And New York right now has the biggest chance of getting Lonzo. If we're being real,
You still ain't answered the question. Why would they go and get Dennis Schroeder? Why would you bring up that instead of Lonzo Ball like Dex asked
the
you?
reason why I brought that up is because of it's the first thing that came up to mind as an hypothetical. So I had that in mind, like, okay, maybe Dennis Schroeder. I just threw it's like a toss up.
Okay, but what
It's a
about
toss-up.
reality? Let's do reality though. Let's do reality because I'm
And I
trying to
gave
stay on
you
reality. You're talking about I'm doing emotionals. Let's think on reality. Reality
Oh.
speaking, it's free agency, and they said they got 20 million to pay somebody. Realistically,
20 mil, they're not
who is
paying
out
it.
there that they were gonna pay
ain't got
besides
enough.
Lonzo Ball? Please
They ain't got
answer
enough.
that.
They ain't got
Exactly.
enough because they're
They
cheap.
keep saying, see that you're going backwards. They do got enough. You keep saying something that's not true. Just to try to, I don't know. That's not true. So I don't even know why you keep saying that. Oh, I guess I'm emotional. And what is you? If you gotta lie, sit here on a panel and sit here and keep spitting shit that everybody know is not true.
I'm not being
Everybody know they
emotional.
got
I'm
20
just
million.
calm right here, just
You're the
listening
only
to
one
you.
who's saying they don't got it. So you don't. That's what I mean. This is where you make your shit is not credible.
Okay.
Where does it report that they don't have $20 million?
I'd not say they don't have 20 mil. I'm saying that to Lonzo's standards, it might not be enough.
Oh, see, now you keep moving the goalposts.
I'm not
Now
moving
it's
the
not enough.
goalposts.
First,
I did not finish my
that's what
statement.
Lonzo
I
wanted,
did not
20
finish my
million. Now that's
statement
not
because
enough.
I don't want to. I want to speed up the time so y'all can talk. So I'm saying that they probably to Lonzo's standards, they probably don't have enough.
Hey, now you
That 20 mil may not be enough.
for the
meantime.
you a lying.
I'm not
Now
lying.
you know-
It's being
now-
it's being
now
honest.
You know you. Hey, look here. You ain't got no problem with double time because you done took up about an hour already with bullshit. So
Because
take
y'all
another
twisting my
hour with some
words.
more
So why should I
bullshit.
be mad? Y'all twisting my
Man,
words
shit.
all the
Your
time.
words already
They not twisted nothing, man. You said it, bro.
Your
Go
words
rewind.
did it like
twisted.
damn near 100
Your
times.
shit- Hey, look at
I did not.
Matter of fact,
You
That's not
did.
true.
You did.
That's not true.
You did.
You
You
said
did.
it.
You did.
Now you don't want to stick
You
with
did.
it. You
No,
keep
I'm not.
lying.
I'm
Look,
sticking with my
everybody
words.
said it.
You
All
twisted
right.
my words.
I asked you. I asked you a question. You answered it. You said Dennis Schroeder. So obviously,
Probably.
in your own brain, that came out of your mouth. So in your own brain, you think Dennis Schroeder is a good fit for the Charlotte Hornets to give 20 million to instead of Lonzo Ball.
I don't say he's a good fit.
Bro.
You said
What
is
you
he a
talking
good
about? I'm
fit?
not
I don't
twisting
think
nothing.
Schroeder is a good fit. I'm saying he's
So
a probable pick.
see, that's what I mean. You contradicting yourself. Then why would you say a Dennis Schroeder?
I said it's a toss up. It's just something I just thought of in the first place.
Well, hey man, keep
That's why
drowning.
I just
Keep
told you the
drowning,
truth. It's a
brother.
toss up.
Keep drowning.
Just
Because no, Dennis Schroeder, that was just a crazy thing to say, and that's just it. And so especially if you're gonna say over Lonzo Ball, like, come on, man. And you talking about why would they want to go do that, or he needs to excel somewhere else. He's gonna excel even more playing with his brother in the style, back to the style that they accustomed to playing all their life. So he's gonna feel free again.
If you watch Charlotte games, right? Why is it that? Let me ask you a question here. If you watch
He didn't have
Charlotte
the
games, right?
keys
Hold on.
because Lamelo didn't have the keys then.
This is pre Lonzo. This is pre Lonzo,
He
right?
didn't have
Because
Lamelo Ball didn't have the keys
the
of the Charlotte
Hornets have
Hornets
an
then.
issue with the stop the ball brothers trend, like in New Orleans, where they'll slow the pace down when they're there. I'm just hoping that this don't happen, and I'm not trying to be contradictory here. I hope they don't slow the pace down when Lonzo gets there. Like I said, I want a team where Lonzo's the main initiator of the ball. I don't care where he goes, as long as it's not New Orleans. So now this is me saying my point.
So if Lonzo does go to Charlotte, that means you would
because y'all twist my words again.
No, that means you would want. No, I'm talking. This is me just speaking. This is Athletic One speaking. So if Lonzo does go to Charlotte, would you want to keep Terry Rozier because he's a catch and shoot guy? He doesn't really need the ball in his hands. He doesn't, need to wiggle with it. You know what I'm saying? No, so it's just a whole different roster.
Because they don't need a catch and shoot guy. They need a guy. They don't need a catch and shoot guy. Athletic One.
Lonzo's also a catch and shoot guy.
They don't. Listen, what I'm telling you is that's not exactly what they need. They need guys who just run and do what they do, who can also dribble and handle the ball when they push it ahead. Because Lonzo might give it to you as soon as he gets the rebound. He might throw it to you ahead and let you do what you got to do.
Right,
so it's not just all about catch and shoot.
I feel you. During the season, I feel it. During the season, I feel it. But when teams hone down on a 7-game series, they're going to get away with that probably the first 2 games. But when teams hone down and figure out, okay, this is how it goes. All right, that half court, that's what I'm talking about. You need catch and shoot. It's not just get guys and let them do what they do.
They don't have the defense to run that style.
Reasons, man.
So you need guys that can catch and shoot. So if
you don't have the defense to run that style,
be realistic, if they were going to pay $20 million, it's probably Miles Turner or JaVale McGee.
This is hypothetical, but reality. This is hypothetical, but reality.
Because that's my realistic opinion.
Is Lonzo Ball catch and shoot type of shooter?
I just said Dennis Schroeder as a toss-up. But the truth is, they will probably pay Miles Turner or JaVale McGee. If we're sticking to reality.
They're not giving $20 million.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We got Ball Facts in the building. Pay
Ball Facts again. Please. What's up, man?
Shout out, man, to Ball Facts, man. Hey, they not giving no damn Miles Turner $20 million. He gonna want more anyways, and they damn sure not giving JaVale McGee no $20 million. That sounds
crazy. Is Miles Turner under contract currently? He's under contract. Isn't Miles Turner is he under contract?
And he under contract and getting paid. So that's
I'm asking you, is he under contract?
Yes, he's not a free agent.
Okay, so what they would have to do is pay the players on their roster right now for him. What? Unless they're free agents they have now, they would have to pay them in a sign and trade for Miles Turner. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Why would they go get Miles Turner? This is what I keep trying to tell you.
Because if you want to run a fast pace, you need to play defense. That's why.
And you need someone to play transition paint defense.
So does Mason Plumlee not get up and down the floor?
Come on, man.
Does he play defense?
Come on with Mason Plumlee.
Does Mason Plumlee play defense?
As good as Miles Turner? Fuck no.
I'm asking, he can stick Miles Turner. Can Mason Plumlee play defense?
Miles Turner was just a defensive player of the year candidate. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Miles Turner was damn near runner-up to defensive player of the year, man.
Every year.
He also costs a lot more money.
That's the last 4 years he's been in the top 3.
Okay, and he also costs a lot more money. So what did you keep saying? They just got
what
a center.
I'm saying is, if you want to run a fast pace, you need to play defense.
Okay, this is what
you are not going to let Lonzo Ball is not going to throw no full court passes off 8 shots.
All that
It's
mouth
not gonna
telling shit
happen.
is fairy tale. They just got a center, and they also drafted a center. So they have two
Yup.
centers coming. They got a starter and a backup. Why would
Are
they go
either of
spend
them a defensive
money
anchor?
and make a
Are
trade for
either
Mount
of them
Turner?
a
You said that
defensive
doesn't make
anchor?
sense. That's
They
fairy
That's
now
what I'm
have
tale.
saying.
four
Are either of
centers.
them are either of them a defensive anchor?
Oh my, yes, Mason Plumlee definitely defends the rim.
Go ahead.
Mason Plumlee defends the
Mason
basket.
Plumlee could.
Correct. He averaged
Mason Plumlee
9.6
can.
rebounds. He also grabbed boards. He
Oh
also
my
gives
God.
assists.
Oh
Mason
my
Plumlee can
Averaged
goodness.
6
anchor a
assists a
good
game.
defense now. He can anchor a good defense. Gotcha. Heard.
Yeah, he
Turner
damn
is
sure
a good
can. That's what
defensive
I'm saying.
anchor.
You guys don't
JaVale
know
McGee's a good
basketball. Look
defensive
at you.
anchor.
This is what
No.
I'm saying. He
JaVale
can
McGee could
anchor.
defend the
Like
rim for
no, he
15
can
minutes a
anchor.
game.
I mean, you acting like Mason Plumlee AD or something, though.
Thank you.
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
But I'm
Jeez.
not, go look up his stats.
The
And listen,
fuck
we're
y'all
not
be
looking
talking
like
about? They got
like
Mason Plumlee. They
We're
don't
not
want a
talking
defensive
about
player of
Mason
the year.
Plumlee
Like
out here.
what?
Man,
You
Let me
the
tell
only
you why.
reason,
Because y'all trying to act as if they
I
gonna
can see
go
if they
get
got
no
Jeremy
let me
Grant. If they got
let me
Jeremy
tell you
Grant,
something.
I'm with you.
Let me
Yeah.
tell the panel something. You see, the thing about Mason Plumlee is that I'm not mad about the fit because they just got him because they wanted to resolve the center position. Let's be honest. Like I know they were gonna go for a player like that because, like I told you guys, they do dollar store moves, aka they will go for the Valley Village dollar store moves, them trash ass moves that won't work for them for their franchise
Mason
to
Plumlee
some
is
point.
nothing more than duct tape on a rim that's about to fall off.
It's an
I mean,
upgrade
on
for
a
Cody
bumper
Miller,
that's
though.
about to
Okay, hold
fall
on,
off.
hold on.
Mason
That's
Okay,
what
so
it
Plumlee's
is.
an okay
let me ask
player.
you
If
something.
your
Let me ask
front
you.
bumper is about to
So,
fall off your car, you get
hold on.
Mason Plumlee. That's what he is.
Okay,
You need a
okay.
new
So
bumper, but
He's a
no,
backup
you got
center.
duct
no.
tape now.
He's a
So
backup
10
center
The
points
fuck?
material.
and 10
Thank you.
rebounds and 6 assists. 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And I'm not sure how many blocks, but I'm
What
sure
the
he
fuck
got
He's
does
a
any
like
of
backup
a
what you
center.
just
block,
said have to
a
do with
block
Backup
too.
defense?
center.
10
He
Defense.
needs to be
points,
able to
10
play
rebounds,
defense.
and 6
He
assists.
keep
He was
he keep
double
on.
double.
Why?
And
Forget
you want to tell me
Why?
rebounds.
that's not a
Oh my
defense
Defense.
god.
center?
Why?
Your center
Why
needs
are
to be
you
able to play
telling me
Mason
about
defense.
assists when I'm telling you
Mason
about
Plumlee is going to
defense?
be the Charlotte's new Birdman. Keep that in mind.
What?
Oh my god.
Y'all acting like he's AD out here, man.
Y'all act like they
Bro.
need, y'all act like they need to
Oh my
Drew
god.
They
Oh
got, they
my
got
god,
Jeremy
bro.
Grant, like I
And,
said.
and yeah, we're the ones saying some dumb shit. Man, please.
They got Mason Ben Wallace. All right, that's what they got. Ben Wallace for the
Yo, put some
fucking.
respect on Ben Wallace's name.
Ben Wallace, nah, he's not.
That's
Mason
how he
Plumlee's
acted.
nowhere
He
near Ben
acted like
Wallace,
they
man.
just signed Ben Wallace for $8 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, Mason
Out of your
Plumlee's no Ben
fucking.
Wallace, bro.
Very
He's a.
horrible too. Oh, check
If
He's
y'all
I
gonna
was
ain't
gonna
anchor
say
your
Ben
defense.
Wallace, he's a 10-cent version Ben Wallace. 10 cent.
Yo, don't disrespect
Pope,
Ben
you over here
Wallace like that.
talking.
Come on
Pope, you
now.
over here
Like, on
talking
Like,
TV.
like
I'm not
you
Behind the
disrespecting
want
Ben
scenes,
the
Wallace.
that's
I'm saying
Hornets
that Mason
to
Plumlee's
turn
that.
into the Monte Ellis and Steph Curry Warriors. That's what you want. Run a fast piece all game with no defense. That don't make no fucking sense.
That's not true. Because if you
Yes, it
got
does.
Lonzo Ball, that's not true at all. Because if Lonzo Ball is on the squad, Miles Bridges play defense. Lonzo Ball play defense. Lamelo Ball plays
They
very
need a
good defense.
defensive
Plays very good
center.
defense.
You
Mason
cannot play
Plumlee
perimeter
plays very
defense
good
all
You
defense.
need
day,
to
bro.
understand. I'm not saying that
Okay.
Hayward and the Monte, the only non-dollar store move Charlotte ever did was go for Gordon Hayward. And the reason why they went for Gordon Hayward in the first place is because they
He's the
needed
white
Gordon
Larry
Hayward
Bird.
for
That's why.
for
He's the
veteran
white Larry
presence.
Bird.
No, yeah, exactly. They needed veteran presence too. That's the only reason. So he's the non-dollar store move. But they do go for dollar store moves. If you look at the Charlotte Hornets free agency.
Okay, so Gordon Hayward is veteran present. What is Cody Zeller and what is Bismack Biyombo and Terry
Bums.
Rozier? Is
That's
it not
what
a
they are.
veteran
Just
presence?
because you played in the league a
We're
long time
talking
don't make you a
about
veteran,
older
bro.
players.
They're
They needed an
bums.
older player that can guide the
Stop.
team and lead them.
Okay,
They're
well, you have to
bums.
say that then, Tafik. That's what I'm trying to get at. If you don't just say
Thank you.
veteran players, because they had veteran players, be more a little specific. Either explain
Okay, thank
yourself
you for
or hang
actually down
yourself.
correcting me correctly. Like
No,
finally,
Yes, sir, brother.
what I'm gonna
Yes,
say
sir,
is
brother.
Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo would not be on any other roster in the NBA besides the Charlotte Hornets. They're bums.
actually,
They're not veterans. If you're looking for a veteran, you go get Dwight Howard for a veteran
no,
Well, they
minimum.
are
exactly.
veterans, though.
They need
They
a
are
veteran
veterans. Don't say they're
leader.
not. They are
No,
veterans.
no. When you say a veteran, like a team is looking for
A veteran is a
what
veteran.
you're
I don't
saying-
care if you don't get no
No,
playing time. He's
see,
still a veteran.
Rico,
No,
Okay,
what you're saying when you say
James, can
a
I answer
team
to Rico?
needs veterans, what you're saying is a team needs
Rico, a
role
veteran is
players
someone
who are
that
going
has
to
lasted in
fulfill
the
a role.
professional association for a long time. So it doesn't
No,
matter
it's not.
whether they're
No, it
trash or
isn't.
not.
No, it isn't. That's the literal definition of it. When a team
Okay,
says they're
what's
looking
the
for a
what's the team
veteran
definition then?
presence, when a team says they're looking for a veteran presence,
A
they're
veteran
talking
is a
about
noun.
someone
Is that
who's going
correct?
to
Hold
bow.
on. If
Oh,
we're going to
Rico.
speak correctly, a veteran is a
I
noun.
just
Is that
defined a
correct?
veteran for you.
Now that team Charlotte is
No,
really young, so they need
a
guys like
veteran is a
Diallo.
noun. What
Yes.
kind of veteran?
They need
That's how
dudes
you
like
have to say.
Diallo
What
to
kind of
support
veteran?
them.
The type of veteran they're
But that's
looking
what
for
I'm
is a
saying.
leader that can lead the locker room. That's why
A
they got
player who
Hayward.
can play his role and be effective. They're not looking for bums who've been in the league for 15 years. That's not
Okay.
what they want. That's not a veteran.
But you just said
Like, come
Oh,
on. That's like
Enrico,
saying we need a veteran on our team.
he
Let's
has
sign
he has
Ryan
50
Hollins.
50 years.
Like, who the fuck does that?
so. What other center? Y'all want you to go get Miles Turner?
I said
Like,
Miles
go
Turner,
figure out how
JaVale
much Miles
McGee.
Turner costs. Go
Miles
find
Turner,
out how much
JaVale
Miles
McGee.
Turner costs. Go find that out and tell me how much Miles Turner, how much he getting paid. Go tell me that. Y'all want to make me.
Miles Turner don't make that much. You can trade for him if you gave
No,
up Gordon
tell me
Hayward,
how.
bro.
No, don't say that. It don't
He
make
makes
that
about
much.
like 20 mil.
No,
He
don't
doesn't
tell
make a
me
lot.
about.
The
Oh
most
my
important
God.
attribute for a center is defense. If your center is good at everything else and they can play defense, they probably just not there. Like for real.
Told you. That's
Your
what I
center
said.
needs to be
4
able to
years.
play defense
I
in the
just
paint.
told you 20 mil. He makes 4 years, 20 mil. That's how much he's making, bro.
Okay, I didn't want you to guess. I wanted you to go get it. That's all I want you to know for sure. So he makes 4
I do
years.
know for sure. That's why I said it.
Yeah, he makes 20 million. He's right. He makes 20 million.
Good. That's I went out. I just wanted him to make sure. $20 million he makes. They already have two centers. One that they paying a first rounder, and another one where they paying 8.5. Why would
You
they
don't
go
even.
waste their money and go and spend $20 million on another center?
You're not. Oh my God. Because you cannot run Lamelo style of basketball or Lonzo style of basketball with no defense. That's why. You can.
What type
You
of a
need
center?
defense
He's a
to
good
help
passer.
LaMelo.
Okay,
Rebound.
Pope. I'm gonna ask you. How do you create a rebound? By getting a stop, right?
Bro, he
How are
averages
you gonna
10
get?
rebounds a game.
How are you going to get a
Creator
rebound if you
rebound.
cannot get stops?
But why you keep
They
acting
suck on defense. They suck.
Okay, you're talking about rebound, right?
Yes, we're
Miles
talking
Turner.
rebounding.
Miles Turner has never averaged 8 rebounds in a season since he's been in the league.
He's a 3 and D center.
His
Yeah.
his career
He's a
average of
3 and D
rebounds
center, my
is
guy.
6.6 rebounds a game, and his
don't need
points
a
is
three and
12.7 rebounds a game. So you think the
Okay.
Charlotte Hornets will be justified in giving Miles Turner $20 million for 12 points
Because
and 6 rebounds? And now you're gonna
because
double
he's a
double.
If you
defensive
get a
anchor,
defensive
my
player,
guy.
yes.
He's a
If you get
defensive anchor.
a defensive player of the year candidate, yes. Yes, I think you are justified.
So
He's a defensive player too.
you're gonna pay $20 million just to play defense.
What?
So what?
You're gonna give him $20 million just because he's a defensive player.
They
So
just
what?
gave Gordon Hayward 30 mil for what?
For scoring and be a leader in this locker room. That's it.
But we agree with you. Gordon Hayward was a bad signing. We agree with you on that. Gordon Hayward was definitely a bad signing for that amount of money.
They're gonna say they won't make a mistake paying Miles Turner, but they'll pay Gordon Hayward. Like really?
But we agree with you though. We're not fighting on that. We agree with that. But listen,
Okay.
Rudy Gobert is defensive player of the year for what 3 years?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, Rudy Gobert he gets 12. Hold on one second. Let me finish this out. Rudy Gobert is 12 points a game and 11.3 rebounds a game. So you compare that with Miles Turner getting 20 million.
How much is Rudy Gobert getting
Rudy
paid?
Gobert is a double. He averaged a double.
27 million, I think 27 million per year.
Okay, so you give Rudy Gobert an extra $6 million to get you a double rebounds and become defensive player of the year. Miles Turner don't have those type of accuades.
Okay, and
Because
Rudy
he's 3
Gobert
and D
don't have a
center,
jump
my
shot.
guy.
Say that again, you don't have a jump shot. But Rudy Gobert helped you become the number 1 seed in the West.
See, the reason is because Rudy Gobert did something like Miles Turner. He's a
What
defensive
happened?
anchor.
Hey,
You can't
look at
run
this Rudy
LaMelo style
Gobert
without a
shit.
defensive center.
Thank you.
Onyeka Okongwu
Hey,
was the defensive
what
anchor
what
alongside
happened
Eli
with that?
Scott when they were running that Chino Hills offense.
Hold
They
down,
were
Uncle
getting.
You can
Vern.
really think about it.
Hold your horses.
Alert.
Hey, look here.
That's
Hold
All
your horses,
right,
Uncle Vern.
go ahead.
Y'all want to get all these
Go ahead.
offensive drafts and offensive signings, and
Hey,
then
look here.
thinking
Okay,
like,
now
fuck it,
look,
they'll
look,
figure
look.
out the defense somehow.
What? Hey,
I don't understand Rico, man. I don't know. I'm gonna let this dude go. What you got, Uncle Vernon?
hey, now look here. Hey, what happened? What happened with that? What happened with that report? They was they going to get rid of Gordon Hayward for Miles Turner. What happened with that report? And how come y'all don't think that's going through right now
No,
as we
because
speak?
But
Uncle
that's what
Vernon,
I've been
Hey,
let me
saying.
explain
why
this.
I've been saying.
why is y'all?
Oh my god.
Listen,
Because
And
y'all
let me
let
ask you
y'all
another
make it
question.
up.
Why? Listen,
I'm gonna
bro,
answer the question. I got it.
All right,
because you
all
can't
right.
talk now. Look, hey, why? Look, no, I got another question. Hold on to that one. Why do you think? Look here. Why do you think that Lonzo's not going to get signed with them? Because of the fact
That
that
I never said that.
Miles Turner
I'll
is
answer that
going to be
question
there?
too.
No, because Miles Turner is going to build that relationship as far as what they got. You know, he's on a team right now, just like Pope said. He said, no, they
answer
can
both
work a
those
deal
questions. I
with
got you.
Gordon Hayward. That's what that is. That ain't got nothing to do with Zoe. Or the money they got for Zoe. So what is the conversation about?
Right.
I'll answer the question. I got it. I'm gonna answer the questions. What I said from the start. Look, what I said from the start is I don't want to see Lonzo there unless they fix all the problems on their roster. That's what I said. I never said don't give Lonzo 20 mil. They want to sign him? Cool, sign him. But fix your roster first. Get rid of
With the
Gordon
fix.
Hayward.
Okay, brother, with the fix. Tell us what
Get rid of.
what you need to be fixed.
Address your center. Address your defensive anchor.
Miles
You need a
Plumlee. Miles
defensive anchor.
Plumlee.
He's not a defensive anchor.
Okay.
So they need the
Get
defensive
rid of
Another Cody
Gordon
Zeller.
Hayward.
defender. So they need the best defender at center on their team. Is what you're saying, or what?
They
So
need Rudy
I'm not-
Gobert.
No,
I didn't
they
say
need
that.
someone
All
like
I
a Miles
said is
Turner
they
on
need a
defensive
good
team.
one. They need
is there in the league?
they need above average two in the league. If they want to run that style, where all you do is get a rebound and go up court,
Hold
they
on a
need an
second,
above
y'all.
average.
Well, you keep saying rebound, and I just told you they said
Yo, hold on a second, Doc.
game.
Oh
We
my
got
God,
we
bro!
got FYF sports debates in here. What's going on?
You don't get it.
What's good?
Yo, what
What's
up?
good?
What
Yeah.
up?
What?
This your first time. This your first time on the show.
Yeah, this is my first time. Somebody
Well,
told me
shout
about
out
your
to my
show
man
like a week
FYF
ago.
sports debate. Yeah, we got to do some business, man.
Yeah,
He's a
just
real
let me
one. He
know.
actually knows the shit.
What?
Hey, the Charlotte
He was
Hornets.
talking about
I've been talking about the
FYF.
Charlotte Hornets for a
I
minute.
rock with him even before your show, man.
Dude, yeah, hold on. Wait a second. FYF. I need everybody to be quiet, my man. FYF is his first time in here, man. He talking. Yeah.
Look, I've been talking about the Hornets for a minute. The dude is right. They got a flawed roster, but the player he talked about is the wrong player. The flaws in their roster was with Devonta Graham and Terry Rozier. Those are the flaws. And that's what they're going to have to figure out, because those are if you want to bring Lonzo in, which I don't think is realistic, then you got to get rid of those two guys to even make it happen. It's Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham. I think they need to do a sign and trade with Devontae Graham if you can trick a team into doing that, because you can't afford to let them walk for free. They did a really good job at addressing the center position. If you didn't watch Plumlee play last season, he had one of his best seasons in the league as a solid rim protector, and he's a great pick and roll big. Look, is he Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? No. Is he Rudy Gobert? No. But he's better than what you
Decent.
had.
No,
So
he's decent.
so yeah, I think he's really good. So the
Thanks,
thing is,
Lamar. You just explained everybody's point. Even the Lonzo's situation. Leaving
Lonzo
everybody.
to Charlotte is not realistic. It's really pipe
We've
dreams
been
from
telling these guys
it's
too. He's
pipe
not
dreams from
realistic.
Lamelo. I mean, from like the ball fans. Like I love Lonzo's game. It just
How is a pipe dream? Hold on now. See, now you got to when you say stuff like that, you got to have an explanation. How is it a pipe dream?
it's a
It's
pipe
not a
dream
pipe.
because it doesn't answer any of their major problems with that roster. Their major problems with that roster.
Okay,
Hey,
wait.
let him talk. Let him talk.
Let me poke holes right quick because you said they had to do a sign trade. Duh, no doubt. To get
Let him talk.
Hold
Lonzo,
on, you're talking about something completely different.
to get Lonzo Ball, you're going to have to give
You
up
don't,
something
but
because
you
the
don't need
You
Lonzo
don't.
Ball.
let him go
Now,
for
let me
free.
finish. Let me finish what I was saying, so you can,
And that's
you can. Let me, because you getting caught up in the Lonzo Ball issue. What I'm saying is bringing in Lonzo Ball does not fix the problems with the roster. Problem with the roster was no backup point guard, no true backup point guard, because Devonta Graham's not a real point guard. Terry Rozier can't be your point guard, and they had no true backup on the bench. And then at center position, there was no depth. So now that they got Plumlee in, you still got Vernon Carey behind Plumlee, who's developing. He could be a solid
Thank
backup
you.
to Plumlee. Now they did
And
really good at getting Boak Knight. That was a great draft pick right there.
good.
Right now, that's a
Thanks,
start right there.
Thanks,
But
Lamar.
now what you need to do, now you need to get some versatile wing defenders. You need to get some veterans in that group and you get those veterans by doing that sign and trade. You got to get rid of Devonta Grant. He's too undersized. He's only a scorer, but there are teams out there that need him. But you got to go get some veterans now. Look, if they can go get a guy like, let's say, a Thaddeus Young, let's say if they can pry him away from the Bulls in some type of sign and trade, because the Bulls are looking for another guard. Maybe they can get a guy like that, but trading Gordon Hayward, that's the wrong move. Gordon Hayward's actually a really good piece with Lamelo. Yeah, a lot of ball fans don't like it because it takes away from Lamelo's scoring, but Lamelo's going to need help out there if they're really going to get better. If they're going to get better, he's going to need that type of help.
Lamar, you actually have
sign,
a great point.
Charlotte does not get free agents, so they have to overpay to get guys like Gordon Hayward. So that's just that's
reality.
A part of reality of being
that's
Charlotte.
The truth.
So
that's the truth,
thing is, you can't have it perfect. You can't get all the ball brothers. I think they're going to be bringing LiAngelo in.
That's for sure.
I think that's just a move to cater to Lamelo in the future. I think that's a planned strategy for the future. I like it, but also LiAngelo could maybe pan out to to bring some shooting to this team. I don't think he'll be a rotational guy at all. But I mean, look, they headed the right way. They headed the right direction. They're not going to be a championship level team in the next couple of years, but they're building the right way. The draft was great. The trade for Plumlee was great, but the talk about bringing Lonzo into Charlotte is nonsense. That's not going to help him.
Okay,
It's not a
FYI,
good. FYI, you made a good point.
Hold on, Taufik. Are you familiar with Sam Dracula?
No.
Who's an avid Charlotte fan?
No.
Sam Dracula.
Okay, well, he would disagree with you about Devonta Grant for sure.
Yeah, my man Sam Dracula, he hosts the Believe in Hornets podcast with the legend Muggsy Bogues as well.
Okay. What would he disagree about?
Well, he said Devonta Graham is a fantastic player, and he can take up the slack of Melo when Melo went down.
He's a good player. He's not a good fit for this team.
He's decent.
You got to think. They need a true point guard. Devonta Graham is a small shooting guard.
Exactly. So would you?
And he cannot defend.
Okay, let me ask you a question, FYF. Is Lonzo Ball a better player than Devonta Grant?
Of course.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They're not the same. He's a better player, but you're talking about two different positions as well.
Yeah,
Lonzo's a point.
What I'm asking, because I'm trying to get to what you're saying, and if you ask the question, I can get to what you're saying. Is Lonzo Ball a better player than Devonta Graham?
Yeah.
Okay, because yes. So if you can do a signing trade with Devonta Graham and New Orleans Pelicans, then you just get better.
Why would New Orleans be that stupid to take back Devonta Graham for Lonzo? Like nobody's that stupid. So be realistic.
Oh, All right, so
Exactly.
Be realistic, yo.
FYF
stretch
was
that
proving
out.
our point more than every day.
I'm just saying, be realistic with your trade scenarios because what you're saying about
So
Lonzo
now
signing trade is
they
nonsense.
don't want the now.
You tell
They
me,
want
man.
Terry
Like they've been saying the same
It's
thing
a
over
Okay,
and over.
okay.
nonsense.
Give me a realistic signing trade to bring Lonzo to that team. Give me a real.
Okay,
Please.
Let's hear
say
it.
there you go.
Please.
There you go. Okay, Terry
We'll see.
Rozier.
We'll see.
Would Terry Rozier?
I doubt it.
Would they
Is Terry
do it?
Rozier a real good signing trade?
Would they do it?
I doubt it.
I'm asking you, is Terry Rozier a good signing trade for Lonzo Ball, especially if you ain't gonna get nothing for Lonzo Ball in a
Wait,
minute?
is
No,
that
That-
your
no,
signing
no. And the
trade?
reason why I say it's not a good move because it's like a lateral move. You're not getting that much better by making that swap. What you want to do is you want to try to bring in talent while keeping your core. So if you can keep Rozier, Hayward, and Lamelo and all your core guys, and you add talent to that, that's what you want to try to
okay,
do. You're trying
okay.
to just swap equivalent pieces.
Damn, that's why say what you said again. You were breaking up. Say what you said again.
I'm saying you're trying to swap
You was breaking
equivalent
up.
type pieces.
No,
Can you hear me?
Pope, you breaking
Yeah,
up.
we
You
can hear
stop
you,
breaking up.
FYF. Go ahead.
I'm saying you're trying to swap equivalent type pieces. Somebody got an echo.
I think that's Pope.
Somebody fix that echo, yo. Yo, FYF.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, how do you feel about Lonzo going to Chicago? You think that's a good move for the franchise?
That's a good move for Lonzo. That's a good move for Chicago. And if you're looking at filling voids, well, Chicago has a piece that
That's
Charlotte
what I'm
needs.
saying.
So
Yeah.
Charlotte has Lloyd Markkanen, Chicago has Lloyd Markkanen, and Chicago needs a point guard. So both teams have a need potentially where they can make a swap. Now, I don't think it's an equal trade. Chicago might have to also give an additional piece to make it work.
Yeah, to the
Right?
Pelicans.
Because it's not
yeah.
head up, it's not even. But Chicago does have, maybe they add a draft pick with it, a future draft pick or something to balance it out because head up is not an even trade. But then you have to convince the Bulls to do that.
Good point.
I feel like the Bulls need to do that.
Okay, FYF, I got a question for you, man.
Well, hold on. I got a motherfucking question. Hold on. What's up,
Lamar?
Hold on a second.
Hold up, Vern.
That Gordon Hayward, Pope got you on that Terry Rozier trade. He got you on that one, matter of fact. What about that Gordon Hayward and the Mouse Turner Indiana? Because Gordon Hayward is an Indiana boy. They love him more than you love him, Lamar.
The crazy part is I've already said all of this, and everybody's acting like I haven't.
I've said similar stuff, but they all disagreeing.
What you think about that?
Yo, one at a time. One at a time.
First of all, they don't have a need now. They already got a center. That's starting center. Bringing in Miles Turner again. That's not really gonna really move the needle now that you have a sufficient enough fix for this season in Miles Turner. So you're saying trade Gordon Hayward where the money doesn't match. So now you have to convince the Pacers to also add another player.
Contract.
No, not Jeremy Lamb. It's probably going to be T.J. Warren. It's probably going to be T.J. Warren who they're trying to get rid of. So what I'm saying is now you have to convince the Pacers to give up two players for one, which, again, these teams ain't into making dumb deals. You got to make these deals make sense. So if you can't give me a deal that makes sense.
That's another thing.
Smart man, FYF. So I don't know why.
I'm just saying, Charlotte fans talk about these trades, how they benefit Charlotte, but they don't realize that it also needs to benefit the other team too.
That's true. That's true.
Hold up.
You right.
It's a perfect fit. He'll get to play back his original position, which is point guard, because he can play both in combo. But he is a good ass point guard. So if he went over to the Pelicans, he would be very good fit for Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. Are you kidding me?
Terry Rozier is not a point guard. I'm gonna cut that right now.
Telling you is this.
Terry Rozier is not a point guard.
You're trying to convince me. You're trying to convince me of you're just making a lateral trade. What I'm saying is that trade doesn't really make
They are
either
nowhere
team
near
much
the same
better.
type of player. So that's not the truth, sir. I can't agree with you. Terry Rozier is nowhere near the same kind of player as Lonzo Ball. So you can't sit here and say
So
that.
why would you take him? Why
First
would
of
you
all,
take him? I understand why you would want Lonzo, but why
Yeah,
would you?
why
If
would you
you're
take
the
So
him?
other team, why would you take Terry
why,
Rozier?
why are you focusing? My question is, why are you focusing in on
let me
Terry
give you
Rozier
what
when
I
he's not
say.
a problem right
Terry
now? He's
Rozier
not your problem.
properly
You
They
want
dominant.
to
just
trade
throwing in
Terry
pieces to
Rozier.
make the
Rozier
deal.
is far from the problem.
Look,
They
if
just
you
throwing
if
in
you trade
pieces to
Terry
make a
Rozier, you're
deal.
fixing a problem that's not there. Fix the
But
problems that are there. They fixed one problem with the draft, the backup point
hold on.
guard.
Let me tell you why you
Now they
upgrade.
need wing depth.
Now the ball can go and actually play his
That's not
point.
an
His
upgrade. That's not really that much of an
That's a
upgrade.
downgrade.
all right. So Lonzo Ball is a
The
downgrade from
Pelicans
Terry
need
Rozier.
defense, yo.
No,
What you
but what
doing?
I
No, but
said,
Terry Rozier
I
is a
said that was a
No, we're
downgrade
talking
from
about
downgrade
the
Lonzo.
Pelicans.
no,
from
listen. That's why I
Exactly.
said I didn't say it was a downgrade. I
No, I don't
said,
know if it's a downgrade, man. It's two different
look,
needs.
it's
Two
lateral.
different
It
needs.
doesn't really move the needle that much.
But
The
nothing.
only thing it does is it makes ball fans happy.
Okay,
That's
hold
it.
on. Slow down, Pope. Slow down, Pope. Slow
Yeah,
down. Let
slow
let
down,
F,
yo.
because we
Slow
talk
down.
all day. We talk all day, all the
all
time.
right, all
So
right. F, cook up, cook up.
FYF debate. Go ahead, do your thing.
All I'm saying is, look, okay, trade Rozier for Lonzo. It doesn't do anything other than make ball fans happy. It
Because
doesn't
the
make them
Pelicans,
that much
they
better.
need defense,
No, that's
yo.
not true. It
They,
makes
they
them
Look at
need to
Flames.
fill. They need to fill.
That's not true
They
at
need
all,
to
bro.
fill the bench up.
That's not
Yeah,
true. That's what
y'all were
they
trying to fix problems that aren't there.
and they
Fix the
what you
problems
saying is
first. Just like old boy said, it's a problematic roster. Fix your
FYF.
holes first.
So you mean to tell me a
Yes,
6'1"
sir.
shoot guard isn't a
Yes,
problem?
sir.
Terry
A
Rozier
6'1"
is not a
shooting
problem.
guard isn't a
Rico's
problem?
right though.
Yo, Lloyd
Is Terry
Martin
Rozier a
is a
problem?
free agent right now.
I don't think so. Terry Rozier
Look,
is
He's
I do.
actually the
uncapped.
best scorer on the
Hey,
team.
hey.
So why would you trade the best scorer on the team for someone that's a
He's
playmaker?
not the best
No, hold
scorer.
on.
LaMelo Ball is that dude, man. He just passed the ball and played the role of a point guard. But Melo Ball can get any
Come
bucket
on, man.
and then some.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
you
he
ain't
can't do it by
lying. You ain't
himself,
Terry
lying.
man.
Rozier won 5 games for him, man. He's the
Hey,
closer.
Terry
Terry
Rozier can
Rozier is the
also
closer.
pass a little.
Hey, question for Lamont. Hey, question for Lamont. Hey, Lamont. Hey, I'm gonna check. Hey, Lamont. And you said why would North Carolina do that? Right? I think that would have been
North
good.
Carolina.
You
Who the fuck talking about
hey,
North
look at
Carolina?
Lamont. Back you being a businessman, and look at
What is he talking
Lamont.
about?
Back you being a businessman. I think that'd be real good. That'd be like you don't know doing stupid shit like going ahead.
Thanks, Lonzo's trash.
$100 million.
I can't understand him, man. His mic's
Listen,
straight on.
LKP up and doing that, but I'm just saying, come up with that just to go keep
Uncle
ball
Vern.
and bring this show you the right. That wouldn't make business sense to him. Hey, listen. Hey, Lamont, hold on for me. Come.
Somebody mute.
I'm going to give this answer. Look here, I wouldn't make Christians go with that. Lamont.
Uncle Vern.
Like, mute him, please.
Oh my God.
All right,
The
Damn,
Hornets could
that's
sign Magic Johnson, and Vern would be talking about Lonzo's a great
Okay,
fit.
hold up. Let me say something.
we can be talking about a lot of things and they'll still pick
I
on
don't
Lonzo
know.
and everything.
One sec, because I don't know what new conversation y'all are in, because I didn't even see FYF debates earlier, because I was watching y'all entire argument during my work. So, you know what I'm saying? I heard everybody's part, right? Here's my thing, right? Everyone said things that I kind of agreed on, and then everyone said things I kind of disagreed on. And one of the reasons why I had to hurry up and join this shit, because Sokka, you definitely said something that pissed me the fuck off, and I'm about to cook you real quick. You pissed me off.
Okay, go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead. You're talking about Dennis Schroeder, right?
No. I don't know what. Like I said, I don't know what y'all said for the past 5-10 minutes. So I don't know if you jumped into a new conversation.
We're already in a conversation, brother.
I know. FYF debates.
Go ahead, Ray. Go ahead. I'm listening.
FYF already proved some of my points.
Here's something that you pissed me the fuck off, Sokka.
Can you say it?
Everybody can agree that I'm a person that doesn't want Lonzo on the Charlotte Hornets, but I'm not going to hear it pretend like Zoe is not no fucking amazing fucking addition to the Hornets.
I did not say that. I did not say he would stunt his growth.
It's just not realistic,
but you said some shit about saying
It's
that
it's
they're gonna
fake news.
try to switch up the roles with Lonzo
I said
Lamelo.
the question is Borrego. Will he start Lonzo?
Nigga, hold on.
It's fake news, man. Why y'all talking about fake
Will he
news?
start Lonzo?
So soccer.
It creates a problem that's not there.
Soccer. If you have Leandro already, and you go out there and fucking get Zoe, that clearly means you're taking a chance on all three of the Ball brothers, right?
Depends on Jordan.
No. Okay, Jordan, whoever the fucking making a chance at, they're making a chance on all three Ball brothers. If you get Zoe and you already got Leandro in the house, right?
All right.
So you're taking a chance on all three of them. Why the fuck would you spend $20 million to not let Zoe play point guard if you're investing him in that?
Exactly.
And if you hold up, and the fact that there's another thing, Lamelo. See, what you gotta understand is Lamelo is a person that don't fucking hate like these other motherfuckers that play with Zoe. And he's a nigga like Melo gonna get his.
That's fake as well.
I understand about Melo. Ray, let me cook you up. Let me cook you up here. I'm not saying you just said something wrong here.
No, my nigga. But you were saying some stupid shit like they both gonna stare at the sky like, oh, what we're gonna do together because they're together. It don't matter. Zoe and Lamelo are high playmakers. LeVar has said, you motherfuckers ain't never even seen anything yet. You seen Lonzo coming. You seen Lonzo coming like a storm, throwing the ball across the court. That's what Lonzo came in immediately.
Let me ask you a question that I've asked Rafe. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question that I've asked everybody already. So Lonzo comes in. What's the guarantee he'll be the starter alongside Lamelo? That's another thing you need to think about. That's the reason why I still don't think he works.
Hold on, y'all.
Another thing. What's the guarantee?
Nigga,
that's what I'm asking.
That question right
that's
there.
Another reason why I made that point.
Hold on, one second.
That's the reason why I made that point.
That
The
question
money
right
they say
there.
he starts in the
I'm
NBA.
the wrong guy here.
Hold up. Because he asked me.
Yo, one at a time.
That question right there makes you sound the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in panel.
I said, what's the guarantee?
How not start if they're giving him 20 fucking million, nigga? You don't split no nigga on the bench for 20 million. You sound fucking stupid.
Gordon makes 30 and
exactly.
Terry Rozier makes 20.
Okay, good. You don't put 20 on the bench, nigga.
Okay. That's why you don't need him.
Why would they invest that money on Zoe for him to the bench for 20 million? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they're already loaded with guards too. Think about it. You drafted Booknight, Lewis, all these guys.
Okay, hold on.
So please tell me what's the guarantee?
Okay, give me a fucking
Lonzo
name.
will start.
Give me a fucking.
Just give me a guarantee. You didn't answer my question.
Give me a fucking.
Give me a guarantee.
Give me a fucking guard out of that fucking draft that can score better than Lonzo. That can ball better than Lonzo.
What? Out of this draft?
Give me a guard that's better than Zoe.
In the draft?
In the draft, who's
the one they drafted.
Jalen Green.
The one they drafted, Jalen Green and all these guys.
Niggas, stop naming other niggas. That's on the fucking Hornets. I'm saying on the Hornets. That's on the Hornets. Fuck niggas.
Oh, the Hornets draft picks?
Shut up, Rafe.
Who on the fucking Hornets? Who on the Hornets is
just
better? Hold up, I repeat. Who on the Hornets is better than fucking Zoe? That's a point guard. We're not talking about Lamelo.
Lamelo's the point guard, so it don't matter.
We're not talking about Lamelo.
Lamelo's a better point guard.
We're not talking about Lamelo. Come on, stop being fucking stupid.
Talking about, nigga?
Hold on, let me answer the question.
Who's better than fucking Lonzo?
I came in and said already that one of the biggest needs on this team was a backup point guard. But you don't go get Zoe to make him a backup point guard because you don't pay backups $20 million.
Don't pay the fucking backup $20 million.
That's why I said, what's the guarantee? Because it's the thing that he's not understanding. You're acting like I'm agreeing with you by actually asking the question. And saying that what's the guarantee?
Bro, people are agreeing with you, man. I don't think you. I think you take it. We actually agree with you.
You screaming,
okay,
bro.
Good.
You yelling, thinking we don't agree with you.
Okay.
Nigga, hold on. Even if I said this shit super fucking quiet, regardless, this nigga's acting like Zoe doesn't immediately start though. Where in the hell do you see who starts over?
He don't start. He's not going to start.
That's another thing that's another red flag that I see.
He's not going to start because Lamelo is the point guard.
No, he's not going to be on that team. That's why he's
trash.
not going to be on
Lonzo's
that
trash.
team, y'all.
Lonzo's trash.
Come on, bro. Stop with the
Lonzo's trash.
hypothetical
You
bullshit.
of all people should shut the fuck up. I don't even know
Shut
why
up,
you
nigga.
here. Every
Stop
time you
getting emotional.
shit about Lonzo, no, you shut the fuck up.
Shut
You's
up.
a stupid nigga. You's a stupid nigga. You're a dumbass nigga, bro.
Oh,
I don't know why
Shut up.
you're here, bro.
Since Lonzo's trash, I've already answered my question. I don't need to answer the question again.
Yo, Ray, go play some more video games, you little nigga.
Come on.
Nigga,
Shut up.
everyone here, nigga.
Go play more video games, you little nigga. Shut up.
Nigga,
You don't know nothing
Lonzo's
about
trash,
basketball.
nigga. But look at your name.
God.
Look at your fucking name right now. Look at your fucking name right now, my nigga.
Clown ass nigga,
How
man.
the fuck are you in this chat?
Keep yelling,
And your
man. Keep
name is
yelling.
Lonzo
Keep
is
going.
trash. How the fuck?
Keep
How the
yelling,
fuck are
man.
you in the debate channel about Lonzo?
Come on,
He's a
man.
female, guys. Oh, my God. That was scary.
Tell me. Tell me.
Oh my God,
Yo,
FYM, I'm sorry, man. This is going wild. I'm sorry, man.
No. Real shit.
Yo, Ray,
He's
I
on
got
the
a
for Lonzo Ball, yo.
question for the panel. I got a question for the panel.
I respect
A very
y'all.
All right,
honest
Let me say this, though. Let me say
Rico,
this.
go ahead.
I respect y'all.
Rico?
I respect y'all.
What's good,
Nigga, I
Rico?
respect y'all, bro.
What up, bro?
But this, we're all talking about Lonzo's development and how great he's going to be in the future. And
We're not talking about that.
No, but I'm saying is, how the fuck a nigga that's hating on
We talking
Lonzo
about his
got a
play on
nerve
the
to talk
Hornets.
shit?
That's what
No,
we
that's all
talking
I'm
about.
saying.
Cause he's talking
Yo,
stupid. That's why.
No, you
Can
sound
I ask
stupid.
a
Nigga, you said
question?
Lonzo get
Bro,
10 million.
listen.
You said
Stop
Lonzo
talking.
get
Can I
Stop
ask a
yelling like a
question?
female,
You said
bro.
Lonzo
Bro,
Ray.
get
stop
10
yelling like a
million right now.
female.
You said
Yo,
Lonzo
stop
get 10
yelling.
million.
Calm
Stop
down.
yelling, yo.
Ray
Ray,
and Lonzo.
calm down,
The fuck
bro.
you said Lonzo
Relax. Stop
get 10
yelling, man. You
million,
sound like a
nigga?
I
female.
got a
Relax.
question.
And you
I got a
sound like
question for
an
the
Calm
educated,
panel.
down.
fucking sarcastic, dumb bitch. You sound
Nigga,
stupid.
go play some more video games, you faggot.
You just said Lonzo Ball's gonna get 10
Play
million,
some more
nigga.
video games, you
Nigga, you sound
faggot.
like a
Hey, come on, guys.
Boston.
The fuck out
Yo,
of here,
Yo,
nigga.
Ray. Yo,
Come on,
Ray.
guys. Ray,
Fuck
man.
up, nigga.
Ray, that's
Ray.
not
I
you.
got a
Following
question.
you.
You
Hey,
eat
Can I
Ray,
ask
that's
a
not
question
nigga.
to
you.
the
Stop
panel?
talking to me, nigga.
Hey,
Yo, can
Ray,
I have a
that's not
Shut up,
can I
you.
nigga.
ask a
Boston, nigga.
question to the
You ain't
panel?
shit, nigga. You're from
Yeah,
Boston.
shut up,
You
man.
Hey, Ray,
16.
that's not you,
Rico, go
Ray.
ahead. Rico,
Play
go
some
ahead.
more Call of Duty,
Yo,
Ray, man.
guys, can I
16,
ask a
nigga.
question?
You're
Okay,
from
Lonzo's
Boston.
trash,
Ray.
and
You're
Yo,
from
Ray.
Smack
can
the
y'all
shit out
cut
of
it
you
down
too,
for a while?
faggot.
Yo,
Just
Faggot.
cut
Ray.
it down for a
You're
while.
from
Just cut it down
Boston,
for a
nigga.
while.
Shut
We
the
need to
Oh
hear
my
Play some more
Rico's
God.
video
question.
games, faggot.
You're
Yo,
fucking.
calm
You're
I want
from
to
down,
ask a
yo.
Oh
question
my
for
Boston.
both
God.
Sip
panels.
fucking tea. Fuck you talking
Nigga,
about,
calm
They
nigga.
called
down,
you a
yo.
Ah,
This is
faggot,
man.
man.
basketball, yo.
Hey, nigga, you talking
The
to
fuck
this
is
nigga
this?
fucking
Intelligence,
violating
yo?
everything, nigga. The
Shut
fuck?
up, nigga.
Nigga lame,
Yo,
bro.
Are
Nigga
you done,
fucking
yo,
man? Are you
mayonnaise and
done?
shit. Shut the
Yo,
fuck
are you
up,
done
bro.
with your
Shut the
emotional
fuck up,
outburst?
man.
Are you done, yo?
Cause you're
Can we get back
stupid,
to the
my
show?
nigga. You're the only
Can we get
stupid
back to
nigga
the
that
show,
thinks
bro?
Can
Lonzo's
we
getting
get
I
10
back
got
to
a
million.
Bro,
the
can we get
show?
back
Oh
to the
my
show?
God, bro.
yo.
You
Can I
act like
ask?
you hate
Brave,
this nigga,
brave,
bro.
brave,
Yo,
You're a
brave.
why you mute
dumbass.
him, please?
Brave, brother,
Ray,
please
can I
just calm
ask
down
a
for a
Please
question
second.
for
mute
the
him.
panel?
Just let
Bro,
the
you
just
sound
get
Calm
to the
down,
to
yo.
the topic
Calm
here,
down. Yo,
please.
Dude,
somebody
you
Please,
got
let's just get to the
I
emotional,
want
bro.
to
topic,
ask a question
please.
because Lonzo's trash is actually making a good point. All
Yeah.
right, that's I want to ask a question to everybody in the panel.
Everybody
I
agree
just
with
want
you.
everybody to answer. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead,
All right.
Rico.
So
We hear you loud and clear.
would you? What do you? Which
Hold
way
on,
would
hold
the
on, hold
team
on,
be
hold on,
better?
And
Rico, Rico,
Wait,
I
which
want Ray
way
to
would the
start the
team be
answering.
better?
Listen. If y'all think that's something, wait till later on tonight. Keep going.
All right,
Onyx
all
Go
right.
ahead,
coming?
keep going.
Yo,
Onyx
look,
coming?
which way would the team be better? Do you think the team would be better with Lonzo ball running point or with Lamelo ball running point?
Oh my God, that's a horrible question, man.
They just listen. They just drafted Book Knight, so they're gonna start Book Knight at the 2. They want Lamelo to run the point.
They're not going to
Book
start
Knight
both
is not
night.
starting over Terry
You
You're
take,
Rozier.
not starting booking out over
bro.
You're not starting Book Knight over
Listen,
Terry Rozier.
You definitely know what you're talking about.
who
Book Knight is
Exactly.
going to be the
Thank you.
backup point
Bro,
guard,
the
y'all.
nigga don't
bro.
sound like he don't know what he's talking about. Fuck out
Shut
of here.
up, Ray.
All right, whatever, bro. Y'all go ahead.
Shut up, Ray.
They're
That
not
nigga
starting
don't know
Book
what the
Yo,
Knight
fuck
over
he
Terry
talking about.
Rozier.
stop
No
cutting
way.
me off, dog. Shut up, man. Stop cutting me off.
Nigga, this is the same nigga that said
Oh
Bro,
my
Lonzo's only
God.
shut
getting
up.
10 million,
Yo,
nigga.
can you mute him, yo, please?
Nah, fuck up,
Sometimes
pussy.
Lonzo's trash does
bro,
have
let people talk, bro. You
critical
keep
arguments.
talking.
Yeah, you
He does have critical arguments at times.
Clown ass nigga, bro. Talking shit online.
I didn't even hear Rico's question because Rave is just yelling all over.
Yeah.
Just Rico,
ahead,
ask the question
He's
again.
like an emotional little girl.
Go
Oh
ahead,
my
bro.
god,
Go ahead, bro.
Go
Would
ahead,
the
bro. Ask the
Hornets
question
be
again.
better with Lonzo running point guard, or would they be better with LaMelo?
They'd be better with
running point
Lamelo. Lamelo's a better point guard.
And you
Okay,
spend the
Rave,
20
Rave,
mil
any thoughts?
elsewhere.
He's a better player and a better point guard, better overall player. So
Okay,
why would you
Rave,
take
any
Lamelo
thoughts?
from running
Because
the point
I want to go
to
last
put in
year.
Lonzo?
I want to go last year. So, Rave, any thoughts?
Once again, Lonzo Trash believes that Lonzo's only going to get $10 million a year. Once again,
Man.
the motherfucker that is talking the heaviest shit, calling me gay and everything, call me a faggot, is the only nigga in here that believes that Lonzo is only going to get
This
10
dude's
million,
emotional,
right?
man.
Did y'all hear that shit, right? Y'all heard that shit, right?
Can you answer my question,
Loud and
Ray?
clear.
If I'm wrong, if I'm wrong.
Get to answer the question.
Talk
I
about
don't
the
even want to go
topic.
into that fucking questions because I want to talk about this bitch ass nigga.
Talk about the topic.
Oh my
faggot.
God, Rave, answer the
Go play some more
question.
video games, nigga. You faggot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, alright. Video game playing faggot. Shut up.
Because I want to give everybody the chance to speak.
Shut up.
He right
You make
here,
videos about
so
playing
I'm
video
not
games, nigga.
cutting him off.
Bro, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth.
You make video games. Yo, you make videos talk about. Shut up, you clown.
Nigga sound like the ugly ass nigga off of Sesame Street.
You clown ass nigga. Shut up. You heard?
All right.
Play some more video games, man.
Can you two men just cut it down for a while? Just let Ray answer
play
the
some more
question.
video games, man. You
Ray,
soft.
can you please answer the question and y'all two stop cut it out, please? Just for the meantime, you can do it at the end of the show. Y'all can do it at the end of the show.
I'm trying to talk on topic, man. This nigga keeps talking. Go
Nah,
ahead.
stupid ass nigga think you're
Oh
Sesame
my
Street,
God.
nigga.
It's Rave's turn to answer the question.
Hey, Ray, answer the question.
We'll play some more Call of Duty, man.
Nigga sound stupid, bro.
We'll make some more videos about playing Call of Duty, you clown.
Oh my God, nigga, what videos are you making?
You guys
Fuck outta here,
respond to
nigga.
each
Look at your
other.
page,
One
man.
gotta respond back, man. Just stick
Man,
to the
y'all
topic.
trying to the
I'm
Pope
trying to get
chat.
on topic, man.
Pope be frank, man. Y'all tap into it, man. I got some videos.
Pope, you got something on this? All right. The question.
What's the question?
The question is who's better at running point, Lonzo or Lamelo?
Lonzo.
I'm taking Lonzo.
Lonzo Ball. The reason being, let me tell you why too. If you care to hear. Because
He's a better passer.
Pope, 1 second. Pope, 1 second, because I'm gonna clarify my question. My question, Pope, was: would you rather pay the 20 mil for Lonzo so Lonzo could run point, or would you rather have Lamelo
Oh
run
yeah, he
point
was on.
and spend that 20 mil elsewhere to fix the roster? That's what my question was.
Okay, so my answer is to that. No, I would rather, since I know LaMelo Ball can score out of his mind and loves to get buckets and pass the ball, and is a natural scorer, then I can go ahead and put him at the 2, and he gonna give me 20 for sure easy next year. He was already doing that when he first started out. So he gonna give me 20, 22 a game. And Lonzo Ball is a pure point guard who's gonna distribute to everybody, to Bridges, to LaMelo, to Mason Plumlee. He's gonna have as far as LaMelo. But you can go ahead and put Lonzo at that point guard, and listen what this creates. Just listen to how this creates mismatches. Because a regular point guard is 6. So now you got to make a decision. Who the point guard going to pick? LaMelo or Lonzo? Which is a mismatch. That's a mismatch for Steph Curry. It's a mismatch.
They're both 6'7".
What about usage rate? What about his usage rate?
Say what?
What about his usage rate?
His touches.
What about the
Is Lonzo gonna get enough touches away from LaMelo having a ball for Lonzo to be effective?
He's gonna play point guard just like he did at Tino Hill, man.
So LaMelo next season's gonna average what, 3 assists?
No,
Why?
Since he's the primary scorer.
They're both unselfish.
They're both unselfish. Why do y'all think they're not going to pass each other?
Lonzo the ball ahead well before a person has to set up. If they on a break and they play a good defense, Lonzo's game is to get the ball up fast and let LaMelo work. LaMelo will be able to drop a dime to whoever else running with him, like a Miles Bridges or a James. Damn, I don't know his last name, but two cats they just drafted. Okay, and probably Mason Plumlee running the floor. Got guys that when Lonzo gets the ball, he don't have to go up the court.
Yo, Pope.
FYF, you're next to answer the question though.
Well, I'll answer the question, but I'll answer it with the question.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
Me? I was just saying. Okay, so I would start off by saying, for example, if we had the Dallas Mavericks, are the Dallas Mavericks are they in free agency right now looking to bring in Mike Conley Jr. just so they could bring him in and then debate between who the point guard is between Luka and Mike Conley? Like when you have a solution, the thing is, Charlotte, the beautiful thing about that is they don't have a point guard question. Lamelo Ball is their point guard. They're not going to bring in another point guard so they can create another problem and have a point guard battle between two good point guards.
They got 100 guards to begin with.
What I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, why do they create? They have enough headaches on the roster right now that they need to fix. Point guard is not the problem.
Hey, listen.
I'm saying bringing in Lonzo creates a whole new problem of who's my point guard when it never was a problem. You have a very good point guard right now.
Yo, this is the issue. Lonzo Ball and
I don't get the
Lamelo.
logic.
The problem is, listen. The problem is the GM willing to do that? Are they willing to let Lamelo play off the ball? That's the whole question. The GM has to be willing to do that.
It's not a question
Once
because
again, why are y'all looking at
All
once again, why y'all looking at like Lamelo's about to lose the ball? Why y'all looking at
because
that?
if Lonzo's gonna hit his prime, he needs the ball. Lonzo's not going to throw full court passes every play.
Yes, he is.
How much? No, he's not. No, he's
No,
not.
no, no.
He's going to have to run half court set.
It can switch, right?
And if one thing we're not gonna do. We're not gonna be like, okay, my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn of who's running point guard. That's how you fuck up the entire team.
No, I didn't say add point guard. I didn't say add point guard.
By bringing Lonzo on the roster, you're creating a problem that's not needed. Period.
Thank you.
Okay, Athletic One, you got it next on the question, answering the question.
Okay, 1 second. Y'all know Lonzo actually averaged.
People think we're saying Lonzo is trash by saying that. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying it's not a good fit.
Period.
The Knicks need a point guard. The Bulls need a point guard. There are other teams that actually need a point guard where Lonzo can go in and actually have a real role. One of the worst things you can do as a coach is bring a player in and players don't know what their role is. Last year, we saw the Charlotte Hornets struggle because Devonta Grant didn't know what his role was. He struggled all year.
Defense.
Look, you looked across every team in the NBA. When players don't know their role, they struggle. Right. And so what you don't want to do with young players is you don't want to bring them in. And now you have to question what my role is the entire season. So bringing another point guard in that could start. Stupid move. They're not going to do that. So the realistic moves are let's address the main problem. So that's why I wanted to come in to address what are the real problems with this roster right now, because they would have made the playoffs if Lamelo didn't get hurt. Now, what can they do? They need another wing. What up?
You have 6'1" shooting guard and Terry Rozier. You need to get back to the basics. Get everybody out there supposed to be. Lamelo Ball, y'all don't understand is you can easily move him to the 2, and he still can play at electric.
Not a problem, though. That's not a problem right now.
That's a beautiful thing.
And now they don't have the luxury of looking over other problems on the roster just to fix the 2 guard, which they don't need to fix. They have Terry Rozier.
If you put that trade on a trade machine, I'm just not saying much, man. Like
I'm just saying, like, why are we trying to fix Terry Rozier when he's not a problem? You're trying to just fix. You just want to see Lonzo on Charlotte.
That's it. It's emotional.
But it's not realistic because that's not a problem. So if you really want to see the betterment of your team, you would address backup power forward. You probably want to see another big in there that could play power forward center. You probably want to get a veteran guard, maybe a veteran guard that can help get you through the playoffs.
Play power forward center.
Right?
And let Lamelo.
I'm just saying you got bigger problems than just trying to replace Terry Rozier, who actually was really good last year.
Hey, yo. Can I ask you a question?
Athletic One, you got next on that question.
Listen, man, it's Flight Sports TV. Listen, I want to say something.
And then Uncle Vern, and then me.
Hold on, we're not politically correct around here. You come on Flight Sports TV, somebody fish fillet you, peppers, onions, steak, dip you in that flour.
Yep, he's a WWE atmosphere. He's a WWE atmosphere, man.
Goddamn. Come on, I didn't send that.
You lagging in and out, man.
What happened if somebody gonna get cooked in here? They're gonna think I sent that. I had nothing to do with it.
Hey, to me,
I had nothing to do with it.
FYF.
Yo.
Listen, athletic and soccer. Listen, y'all saying the exact things I told Pope because I didn't want him on the Charlotte as well, but not for the. My thing is not for the same reasons as y'all though. I don't want him to go there because I thought they can try to reunite on the Lakers and try to do that reunion in LA. But whatever, let that be.
Hey,
But
okay,
this is
Lamar,
what I
hold up, Vern.
You had said that.
If Lonzo,
Hold up, Vern. Hold up. I was talking. Hold up.
Let Vern go.
I was just talking.
Let Vern talk. Hold on.
You had said that. Hey, Lamar, please, man, shut up, man, please.
We're listening, OG. We're listening, OG. Go ahead.
You had said you had came here to Lamar. You said you came here to say what you had said, you know, about Charlotte and Lonzo not going there.
Yeah, no Charlotte, man. He's hype.
You don't know it, but I know it. Look here, Lamar. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't do none of that. I ain't gonna pull that move on you. I ain't gonna pull that move. How much, Lamar?
How much what?
Translate that.
Lamar, how much?
He offering the bet?
1, 2.
Hold on. I made it. Hold on. You too closely related with DJ Raw because he bailed out on the $200 bet. He's still over. Tell DJ to pay me my $200 and I'll bet you. DJ.
When somebody else betted you?
So this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I went on DJ Raw Uncut Truth's channel. So this is what happened. I told him. I just went on there.
Have you got a problem with DJ?
No, I don't have a problem with him. But he did bail out on a bet. He lost a bet and didn't pay, and then he blocked me. So what happened was I went on this channel. They were talking about Lonzo getting traded, and I said, "Hey, y'all, the business of basketball." These rookies on these restricted deals, they don't get traded at the deadline. I said he's not going to get traded, unfortunately. So DJ, they called me crazy, and what they did is they
said he's not getting traded either.
Yeah. So, but DJ said they called me crazy. They said, "Hey, Lamont, we bet you $200, both him and the other guy on there." They said we both bet you $200 that he gets traded. I said bet.
So you got.
And we made it official. So we made it official, and then when Lonzo didn't get traded on the same day that Lonzo didn't get traded at the trade deadline, he blocked me on YouTube and he blocked me on IG.
Damn, that's tough, man. That's tough, dude.
What you think was gonna happen? You thought he was gonna pay you?
So I can't. Brandon too closely connected with DJ. I don't know if his money good.
Look, FYF, I need a comment section.
I don't know nothing about
I'm trying to find out. The only reason I'm hyped a little bit about this because this is.
I'm just telling you the truth.
No. This is a serious.
Brandon know it's true. That's why he's calling.
No, I fuck with you, FYF. I agree. If this is true,
I rock with FYF, man. Like, he knows his shit.
Bro. I'm from Oakland, California.
No, but I rock with DJ though.
You fuck with that's
Flight.
Got this too.
Flight. Hold on. Let me clear this up. With Flight. Look, I have no problem with DJ, but the truth of the matter, and I did a video on it and everything. The facts are the facts. Him and the other guy on there, they did a bet, and when they lost the bet, they both blocked me on YouTube and IG, and even even blocked me on Twitter, so I couldn't reach out to him to get the money. And so that's what happened. Like I got no problem with him, but he did ask bet, and like I said, that's just facts. I got no problem with him, but he did do that.
Wait,
that's facts.
What? No, but okay. FYF, forgive me. The reason I'm trying to understand this accusation because I'm humble. I'm humbled as hell. DJ Flight know where I come from. I literally come from new media, all this shit. I literally come from Ball Facts. Ball Facts will tell you I'm a day.
I can play the video where just go to my channel. He can go to my channel and put the video on the screen right now. I got the recording, and they bet me. I didn't bet them. They bet me.
So let me get this straight. You and DJ had a bet, and the bet went south.
I went to his channel. No, it didn't go south. I went to his channel.
It went south, but because he didn't hold the end of his deal. That's what you're saying.
It only went south because he didn't pay. It didn't go south, really. I just said, like, if it's really, YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube. If he don't pay, what can I do? But the thing is, I can look at you in a new light when you don't pay. Like I said, you know, your man as a man, your word is really all you got. And
true.
When you lose a bet like that, when y'all publicly called me out, tried to make me look stupid, they were actually calling me out, trying to make, and they bet me, and I said bet.
Oh, but it's a lot of. Hold on, wait a second, y'all. This Flight Sports TV. I see a lot of DJ slander in the comment section right now.
No, it's not. It's not slander. Look, I told y'all, I'm gonna start it off. Look, I got no problem with the man outside of the
So how
fact that
about this? It's Flight Sports TV. I'm gonna set up a meeting.
Hoop jargon. I wouldn't
we
be
went on
surprised.
hoop jargon.
I wouldn't be surprised if Hoop jargon put some time shot. My opinions about him, but DJ was really hard for me to believe. I'm looking at the comment section. This shit look real.
Okay, guys, can we get back on topic because Athletic ones still have to answer the question.
I'm gonna let you play it, and I want you to listen to it. And you tell me if they tried to get over. Hold on, y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna find a clip for you. I'm gonna put it in the private chat for you.
All right, Athletic one's supposed to be next, but since he's not here, Uncle Vern, you're supposed to answer the question that if you were having 20 mil, would you give the point guard reins to Lonzo or Lamelo?
Are you seriously trying to make Uncle Vern talk? Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him cook. Like he's the OG. You gotta pay homage. You gotta pay homage. I have respect my elders,
I'm gonna let you play the video
because I don't believe this.
Hey, look, I didn't believe it either. That's what's so crazy. I didn't believe it either.
I'm not disagreeing. Okay, I'm not conversation. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just gonna let y'all play the clip, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it, so y'all can hear it.
I'm not a person who fucks with people's money.
Y'all can hear it yourself.
Before you play
Everybody mute up, yo.
You telling me you got $400 out here on these YouTube streams?
Look, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna just let. Actually, I didn't had a whole bunch of people back out on base. I had a dude on Ticket TV. He bet me 500 on a series. He disappeared on me. I ain't never got paid on YouTube.
No, it's
so they just be flinching on you.
My man right now. Oh, wait a second. I knew it was.
I'm not disagreeing with nobody. All right.
He put me on game. I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah. I'm really surprised. I'm not trying
I'll give you the clip.
All right, Lamar, play the video. Play the clip.
Crazy.
Mute up so we can play the video. Mute up.
Hold on.
Mute up so we can play the video.
FYF and Trash in here trying to expose my man DJ. I told him.
No, it's not exposed. Hold on, Flat. It's not no exposed.
Yeah, but you talking about he asked better you out of $200. See if nigga get me for $200, I'm gonna find out about his whereabouts. From you talking about
facts.
That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna pay that money.
Yeah,
hey, man, y'all better let that $200 go, man.
No, man, fuck.
I'm trying to hear something, bro.
Let that $200
hold on.
Flight ain't playing no games, yo.
No, I'm fucking with y'all, man. I don't be gambling, man. If I'm a bet, y'all, it's gonna be some play money. It ain't gonna be no.
Yeah, ain't gonna be
I don't do bets, bro. Like I don't do bets like that.
I ain't gonna drop no 300 bands from some guy from Australia.
Right. But yeah, Hoop Jogging the head said I wasn't even on the live. So Hoop Jogging.
Oh, wait, you're talking. Wait, FY, if you're talking about the trade deadline live, right? I was on the comment section. I was not in the panel.
Hold on.
I'm gonna play the clip. I didn't bet anything.
If I'm wrong, look. If I'm wrong, how about this?
You said you got the credit. You was about to air it.
If y'all play this clip, and if I'm wrong, I'll cash. Listen. If I'm wrong, I'll cash up everybody on this panel $50.
Wait a minute.
Let him play the clip. Let him play the clip.
I ain't got no cash app. You have to send me PayPal, bro.
I'll get you PayPal. If I'm wrong,
let him play the clip.
If I'm wrong,
let him play it.
Hold on.
Yeah, this motherfucker coming with footage. Yo, I told you.
Hold on. I got so many videos.
I had nothing to do with this.
Go for it.
First.
This is first time on the show too. He ain't never.
Hold on, y'all.
We're gonna entertain him. Let him do his thing.
Hold on. Before you play the footage.
That's why I said y'all cook right now. I'm getting the exact clip because I got so many videos.
All right. Athletic one. You should answer Rico's question then.
Oh, you talking about the old co-host? You talking about
I don't even know what's going on. They put me on game Hoop Jog, and I don't know shit.
You talking about? They talking about the old guy. You talking about the?
I'm gonna have to call DJ and let him know this. You about to put some footage, man. This shit don't make sense.
Y'all got them tablet.
Hey.
FYF.
Somebody said. CB3 said Book Knight changed his number from 2 to 5. What's up?
Malik Monk is getting on his.
Gonna come in here. We're gonna speak on my man.
Hold
on. Like I said, these dudes in here too. You say you have some footage. Can you play the footage?
Hold on, I'm about to get the timestamp. Hold on, I'm gonna put myself on mute while I get the timestamp.
Yeah, it's that old man. It's that old guy. Rev, right?
So you telling me? So you telling me he got 200?
I know y'all talking about. It was
Coach Joe.
I remember. What's his name? Is it Coach Joe, or it was the Rev? I remember
It's either Coach Joe or Rev. In one of those two.
Because fellas, I'm from DJ's Raw Cut Truth as well. I'm trying to where it was Coach Joe. Coach Joe, I think it was Coach Joe, right?
Yeah, I just want to let Rave down. I want to let people know this is my first time ever talking to FYF.
And DJ, if you hear this, I do not know anything. I'm just surprised right now.
Dropping news and
information. DJ, if you're hearing this, you gotta pay this man up, man. Seriously.
Soccer, chill out.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he got some resistance. Pause. My man Hoop jogging in here speaking on my man.
What happened? I don't know. I'm more surprised. I'm okay. Because now this is a real talk.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, he done.
Oh, wait a minute, the legend
right now.
Hold on.
And real shit, I be playing around as a joke.
Hey man, y'all on your wall out.
What's up?
I'm just surprised right now.
I came in, see my name highlighted. I like, oh, hold on, what?
Yeah, you see? I don't know what y'all talking about. Let me put you on game. This dude, FYF Sports Debates, his first time ever joining the chat. I've never spoke. This is my first time ever talking to him. He came in. Everything was rolling. So he came out and said, "Yo, Flight, you know your man DJ. He asked. He shorted me out of $200. He owed him $200. You know, they said they put up a bet that Lonzo was supposed to get traded. It didn't happen, and then DJ fucked around, and according to FYF, DJ just fucked around and just went ghost on him. I think he said it was another person.
He said kicked them and blocked them off of Instagram.
Well, now that's
I'm trying to. Listen, everybody in the comment section on some real shit. This is Rave talking like. All jokes aside, I be playing around, but I'm really connected to this shit. That's why I'm really surprised more than I'm like, what's going on? Like,
I'm also connected. Like, I come from DJs really too, so it's funny.
But also, let's not put a 10 on the 2 as well.
What you mean?
You don't need to do that either.
That too, yeah, facts. Because we could really let this blow by and talk about it later on closed doors or something. Because it's some big accusations. And I'm like,
the only reason why I say it's not behind closed doors because they called me out publicly and bet me publicly. They didn't bet me privately. They bet me publicly. So it's public.
I can tell y'all what I know. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all shake it out from there.
Oh shit.
No, I got the video.
Yeah, so
let him play the clip, man.
Hold on, man. I got like 500 videos I'm looking through.
Let Hoop John tell this talk the video. Oh yeah, Hoop.
Damn, bro.
There's no problems. He said there ain't no problems with him.
Yeah, there's no issues. I just want to know.
But like I told, my thing is consistent around here, y'all. I don't set none of this shit up. Like I said, he came in here talking that shit. I don't even know how it even came up.
I'm just
give me the information. I don't know why.
I'm just surprised. I'm trying to figure out.
Uncle Vern. It came out because Uncle Vern wanted to bet him. That's why it came out.
Yeah, Vern should know better. Vern know I'm not betting him, man. Come on, man. This money.
I'm trying to come up off it.
That money ain't good at all. That money ain't good. You can't trust that money.
Hey. Look
internet shit, man. Media bullshit, man.
Lamar.
What up, man?
Lamar. Hey, Lamar, my connection is bad. Hey, Lamar. Lamar, you know my connection is bad, so you know it's hard for me to keep up. But look here, I'm 10 steps ahead of you, Lamar. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Like I told you before, I know what you're doing. And like I said before, how much? All I want to know, don't tell me.
I'm not betting you, man. Y'all money.
I said right now, I'm on street. Tell me why not do it. And look here, in the meantime, Lamar, you got to listen. In the meantime, Lamar, tell me why Zoe ain't going out there. Convince me, Lamont. Now that's it, Lamont. Please tell me, Lamont. It ain't about DJ, you DJ, nobody else. Uncle Vern picking up
Uncle Vern, but he can tell you everything on why Zoe not going. You still not gonna believe it? Uncle Vern, you still not gonna believe it, even if he break it down to you. You still not
Uncle
gonna
Vern is the kind of guy that
But he was
he
asking
sticks
the
to his
question.
words. So if you tell him anything, he's still gonna believe what he says.
That's what I'm saying.
So
So I feel like even if you tell Uncle Vern what the reality of things is, he's still gonna like not believe it. So
no,
Hey,
so
this
that's why.
athletic.
That's why
Hey,
I
this
just try to
athletic.
agree,
Hey,
man. He's the OG, man.
hey, this is athletic. To answer your question,
It's called
I want to answer that question.
have some eldership respect, man.
Right. I want to answer that question. I think Lonzo going to Charlotte, it would be a feel-good story for the family and all their fans, but it makes no sense for the team. It's not a need. It would make
So
sense for
that sense, you would.
I got the
family and
video.
everybody else. It's
I
not
got the
a need.
video.
It's not a
All
need.
right, play it.
Hold on. So I'm on my
I
phone.
think, in my
So I'm gonna have to
personal
give
opinion,
what's his name the link.
Lonzo, it would kind of stunt his
Play
growth.
that shit, man.
I would think it would
It's
stunt his
right
growth.
at the beginning of the video too, so you don't need a timestamp.
Everybody mute real quick.
Let me put the link in the private chat so he can pull it up. Now, I want y'all to tell me.
Damn.
Now, if I'm capping, pull
Meantime,
y'all cash app. If I'm capping, I want y'all to pull y'all cash apps out and drop y'all cash apps. Cause hold on, let me put this in here. I gotta type it by hand. /P/.
Y'all gonna put a brother on the spot. Damn, ain't that a
Ain't gonna put no brother on the spot, but like I said, hey, I've even said it on my show.
Y'all should bring that man in so he can defend himself at least.
Bro, I've tried to talk to him, man. Like
video.
They said FYF is saying
Lamar, you playing the
You see the private chat? You see the private chat?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay. Click it.
Yeah, we see.
You
might need to share it on the flight. Might need to send it to the main channel if they want to check it out.
No.
For the rest of them guys, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
No, he can play it. No, Flight can click the link and play it in the StreamYard.
All right.
No, I don't think Flight's gonna voluntarily play that. I don't think he's gonna play that. That ain't gonna work. Hey,
Flight.
You have to play that.
I can play it. Hold on. If I can play it, I got to switch to my desktop though. So I got to hop out and come back in.
Flight.
What's good?
All right, you do that, man. You do that.
Hey, Flight, you hear me?
Yeah, what's good? What's good? I'm in. My bad.
Man, my phone overheated, man. I don't know what the happened. I had to turn it off and on. But anyway, yeah, I mean, DJ already talked about our stream. Y'all go back to my Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport video that they both were on. They discussed it already. So this is like hella news.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how this came up. I know.
Hold on, hoop jargon, hoop. If I'm being real though, if I'm being 100% honest, like if I had a homeboy who did that, I'm not gonna cape for him. It sounded a little like you was kind of caping for him a little bit. That's what it sounded like to me, and I'm just being dead honest with you.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
But that don't mean I got a problem with you. I can only be honest though. And it just felt like people was putting capes on for him.
Yeah, bro.
Even though they knew he was dead wrong.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all motherfuckers need to have a meeting for real.
Hey, I can't have a meeting with somebody who
how you block
me.
him, yo?
When you block me on the day that you lose a bet, then I know what you own. You see what I'm saying?
Why we bring all this type of shit to play?
That's a big.
Move on, man.
Hey, he's the guest of honor here, man. We gotta accommodate what he does.
I know people. This is entertainment. That's no holds barred. I didn't know he was gonna come in saying this shit. He was talking good, and then he came out of nowhere to what the fuck?
No, Vern asked me for a bet.
He wasn't talking good. He was talking crazy.
But yeah, he's the guest of honor, so you gotta,
I would love to.
Talking crazy, talking about it wouldn't be a good fit over there, man. That don't make sense.
We're not talking about a good fit. The question was that would you pay Lonzo or Lamelo the keys to run the point?
I said that. I said I don't think it would be it doesn't make any sense.
For me, I would even choose Lamelo over him, man.
FYF said it, FYI, motherfucker.
Hey, well, I didn't say FYF. Athletic One said I don't think it's a good fit. That's what I'm saying.
I know, Athletic. You've been on this shit.
I got some horrible service, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you. Hey, I will say this though. Wherever
Here go
Lonzo
the
goes, we got to pay that homage. Whoever said that Lonzo gonna go
He's
there.
going to Chicago, yo.
Exactly.
Remember
Like I
that.
said, I'll pay
Remember
homage.
that. You have to pay
I'll pay
homage.
homage to wherever he goes. So if y'all
Whoever
he
said
goes
he
to
Hey, I'm
Charlotte,
gonna
I'll
go.
pay
I'm gonna
homage
go
to
out and come
Charlotte
back
boys.
in.
So you got to
Going to Chicago.
apologize. You got to-
He gonna go
But
hang
if
out
we
with
were right, he
Kawhi
goes
and
to
PJ.
Chicago,
What he
Clippers, or
about to
whatever.
do? He
Then
about
you
to
gotta
hang
pay
out.
homage to everybody
Lonzo's not
else.
going to the Clippers.
I'm
What?
gonna say
Why would he
it
go to the
because I said
Clippers?
shit about
He about to
Hornets.
go hang out with Kawhi and
No, I said
PJ.
if he
He about
goes
to
to the
have
Clippers, Knicks, everything,
Serge Ibaka.
you gotta pay homage to everybody
But he
else.
can't.
He about to go to
Boom,
Paris
he's
with
going
Serge
back to
Kawhi
New
Ibaka.
injured,
Orleans,
bro.
man.
If he go to the Bulls, all
Going
you
back
know,
to the
look, you just
Pelicans.
gotta act like
Tasha,
y'all can
come on,
talk.
yo.
All I'm saying
Why
is
would
if
he
he
go
go
to
to
the
the Bulls, all y'all gotta like talk that shit. Stop all that talk like y'all
Y'all
so
gotta pay
smart.
homage to me,
Homage to the
Dave. Me and
Bulls.
Dave.
Yeah. I gotta apologize to Dave and everything. I got that. I do. Nigga, if I find out that the Bulls get him, I'm gonna have to
Yo,
apologize to
I've
Dave.
been
I got that.
advocating for Chicago since the
Yo,
trade
Lonzo
deadline.
going back to the Pelicans, man.
No, he's not.
Bro, Lonzo trash. You can shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna
Shut
care.
up, Ray, you
So
little
all these
bitch.
Let's not
niggas,
start.
ain't none
Let's
of
not
these niggas
start.
is agreeing with
Ray,
you.
go make another video about me
Okay,
playing
Lonzo's
video
trash.
games,
Just
clown.
What video
time out for a
you
second.
What video
Go
you
make
making?
another
Time out
video
for a
about playing
second.
video
What video
games, you
you making,
clown.
nigga?
Shut
What
up,
video you making, nigga?
clown ass
What?
nigga. Shut up,
Nigga, you have
you nerd.
a
You're a
profile pic.
nerd. Shut up.
What's your profile pic, nigga? It's
You're
a
a
block,
geek,
nigga.
man.
What do you
You're a
mean, nigga?
nerd. You're
It's
a
a
geek.
Never
fucking
seen a
empty
30,
file.
36-year-old man
Shut
child
up,
ever in my
Be
life.
Watch
quiet.
your
Be
mouth.
quiet. Be quiet. Everybody
Watch
go
your
on mute.
mouth.
Everybody go on
You're a
mute.
nerd, nigga. Shut up,
Yo, watch your bitch
Everybody go
ass
on
up,
mute.
bro. Watch
shut
your
up.
Everybody go on
fucking
mute.
bro.
Everybody go on
Faggot.
mute. You got the video.
Bro, you're fucking nigga,
When's
someone's
the
a
last time you
faggot. Shut
fucked a
the fuck
bitch?
up.
Hold
Nigga,
on.
Last time you
what
fucked
you
a bitch,
talking
you
about,
faggot.
nigga? You said what, nigga?
When's
Hold
the
on
last
one
time you
second.
fucked a bitch, you faggot?
Hold
Nigga,
on
I'm
one
gonna
second.
slap the shit out you. Watch your mouth, nigga.
Yeah, I know. You're a pussy. Shut
Slap
up.
the shit out you, nigga.
You a
Watch your
video
mouth,
game
nigga.
playing nerd, nigga.
Nigga,
Shut up.
what you
You a
talking
clown.
about, nigga?
You're
Look
a
at your
clown ass
avatar,
nigga,
nigga.
man.
Look
Shut
at your
up.
avatar, nigga. What the
Faggot.
fuck? Look at your avatar on your
Hold on.
channel,
Pussy.
nigga.
Who
Look at
fucks
your
a Ray
avatar on your
Kingdom, nigga?
channel, nigga.
What
Look
the
at the
fuck's a
avatar on
Ray
your
Kingdom?
channel, nigga. Shut the
Here,
hell up,
What's
bro.
a Ray Kingdom,
Watch
nigga?
your
Shut
mouth,
up.
Yo,
nigga.
he got the
Pussy.
video, yo. Come on.
I got the video right
He got
here.
the video.
There's still two guys acting like
All right,
petulant children out here.
everybody go on mute. Everybody go on mute.
I put
Everybody go
myself on mute too.
Nigga Saka, would you shut your diplomatic ass up?
Like real shit, nigga. Like yo, talk to this nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Let me argue with this nigga.
Yeah, nigga, stop saying shit, man. Shut the fuck up. Stop saying shit, nigga. Damn.
No, let me argue with this bitch ass nigga, yo. Like
You a
fuck.
pussy, man. You make video games. You make videos about playing video games, faggot.
Come on,
Shut
bro.
up.
What are you talking
Hey,
about?
bad thing about it, they wouldn't say this shit to their
You's a
face.
pussy, nigga.
If they was
Yeah,
in each
well,
other's face, they wouldn't say
faggot, nigga. You
it. They
sound
wouldn't
say
say
that shit, right,
nothing.
nigga? I've been
That's
upstate
the
before,
bad
nigga.
thing
I don't
about
worry
it.
about. You think I'm worried about this little nigga, bro? Stop
Nigga,
it.
you're in Boston, my nigga.
You
Shut the
pussy.
fuck up. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I know.
All right then.
I'll slap the shit out of you, clown.
No, you won't. You won't. You won't.
Fucking
It's
faggot.
fucking fat. Nigga, stop saying faggot,
You's a
nigga. Stop
faggot, nigga.
violating, nigga.
You's
Stop
a
violating,
faggot.
nigga.
You's a
So you
faggot.
oh shit. That's how you do? That's how you do?
Yeah, that's how I do.
Violating
You
niggas crazy.
faggot.
You violate niggas, huh? Shit.
Yeah.
That's how you do?
I violate pussies like you.
You know, it's crazy. I bet your stupid ass got long hair. Shut the fuck up,
I know, nigga.
Fuck
Go,
you talking about,
go play
nigga?
some more video games, man.
Come on, bro. Make us talk about some video
Howard.
games.
Damn, I got
Howard.
dreads. My hair is
Come on,
long.
bro.
Damn.
Come on,
You're
video
a geek,
games.
man.
All right, bro.
You're a
Whatever you say,
geek.
bro.
All right. Back to the topic, you geek.
Shut the fuck up.
You pussy.
Yo, everything that you say, no one agrees with. No one.
Nobody agrees with you pussy.
Nigga, niggas agree with me more than you, nigga.
Fucking emotional little bitch.
Nigga, fuck is you talking about, pussy
You an
ass
emotional
nigga?
little
You
bitch.
sound like a
Shut
nigga
up.
off of Sesame Street,
Go
nigga.
play some more video games, nigga. Shut up.
Nigga, fuck
You
up,
make
pussy.
YouTube
Fuck
videos
up
about playing
talking.
video games,
Stop
nigga. Shut
talking,
up.
nigga. Shut the
You
fuck
a
up.
coward.
You fucking
Go play
dumbass
some more
hoe,
Call
nigga.
of Duty, nigga, with your little girl.
Fuck your mama, nigga.
Look at the
Fuck
title of his
your mama,
videos,
nigga.
though. I think
Fuck
he's a
your mama,
clown.
nigga.
Hey,
I'm talking to you,
yo,
nigga.
chill
My
out.
son, nigga. I'll
Settle
fuck
this
your mama. Stop
Burns.
talking to me, nigga.
Settle that
You a
argument.
coward,
Look
man.
into
Shut
the
up,
shit,
man.
bro.
Internet thug. Shut up, man.
Your
You
mama,
better
nigga. Stop
get
talking.
ready for YouTube with the demonetization.
Boys, stop that. Hey, boys, stop it. 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 Stop it right now. Look here. Hey, and I disagree. Don't nobody listen to your bucky ass. Matter of fact, nobody listen to neither one of you bucky ass motherfuckers.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, man. You have no fucking teeth, nigga. You have no fucking teeth. Fuck you talking about? The fuck? You charcoal black ass nigga? You burnt bitch? Fuck is you talking about? You shut the fuck up.
Yo, get back on topic, man. Let's get back on topic.
What the fuck you said? What are you talking about?
Yo, let's get back
Can
on
we
topic.
get back to the topic for real? Like, because this is getting out of hand. For real.
Here we go. We got the president coming.
What's going on with you, trash? Let's change the subject, man. What's up with Russell
Let's get,
Westbrook,
my fault, man. Let's get back on. You mean we getting
what's up with
sidetracked?
Russell Westbrook, man? The Lakers winning the chip now, or what?
I want to hear this video.
I like the Warriors coming in next year, though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, the Warriors. Who they gonna add?
I like.
Klay Thompson ain't gonna just fix
The
everything.
Warriors added Jonathan Kuminga.
Come back healthy,
or I say Kuminga. My bad.
Kuminga.
I can't even remember. But they added a solid pick.
Yeah, they got to steal. They got to steal.
Exactly. They got a good player. A G League Ignite player.
They're gonna have to shoot the Lakers out the gym. That's what they're gonna have to do.
The Warriors are gonna be fine next year. Don't worry.
Steph and Klay healthy is a problem. You already know that. You gotta. I mean.
Yep, they have to shoot
that's
the Lakers
always
out
a threat.
the gym. That's what.
That's always a threat, no matter what.
And I think the attitude between those Westbrook on that team.
And Wiggins is gone.
So he's gonna bring a different dog, bro. And he's gonna the big effect is gonna be on AD because AD don't have to go out
Wiggins
there
still on the team. My bad.
He gonna look at Westbrook every day and see how that dude work. He gonna be like, yeah, this dude's an alien.
Yeah, but nobody wants to play at that pace though. That Westbrook pace.
He's gonna have an effect on AD. Watch.
Yeah, but Westbrook got to change his game though. He got to slow his pace down.
Oh, bro, you didn't hear? They was at LeBron's house the other night talking about the whole situation. They already had to sit down.
Yeah, he has to tame his game down a little bit. I mean, he can't because LeBron and AD they don't want to run and gun like that.
Hey, taming his game down is going down to 17, 10, and 10.
Yeah, whatever.
But Lonzo's trash. Let me tell you something, because me and you do agree on something sometimes. Westbrook, you need to let him be in at times. But I think with LeBron, he should be able to learn that he can't be the leader all the time.
He has to value the possession. He has to value every possession.
When LeBron's out the game, he'll be able to be himself. When LeBron needs his rest, now LeBron can take longer rest. He'll be able to be
because
himself.
LeBron literally, because we can hate LeBron a lot. When LeBron and Lonzo was playing, Lonzo was attacking the basket a lot. If you're really honest.
Yeah, I mean anybody can play with LeBron.
Not being honest, no, he wasn't. He wasn't.
That's the realistic fact.
Hey, Trash,
LeBron does change a lot of players at times.
Hey, Trash, you gotta kind of you gotta see it for what it is, man. Lonzo's the number 3 rated free agent, no matter what position. All right, so
I think you need to look at the free agent list
again.
again.
Do with us.
I think you need to look at that free agent list again.
Remember, the Charlotte Hornets have made a move and making moves to acquire Lonzo Ball. That's the reality.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but did y'all realize? Did y'all realize the Pelicans didn't pick up no point guards, right?
So what that mean?
They got a point guard.
I think they still want him, man.
They got a point guard.
But they want to start Kyra Lewis. Think about
it. Brandon Ingram is right behind him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They freed up the bread with getting rid of Adams and Bledsoe. So they got bread to match any offer for Lonzo Ball, man.
Lonzo's trash. Can I ask you a question? What about Kyle Lowry? What about Kyle Lowry, brother?
I think Kyle is gonna go to a veteran team, man. I don't think he's gonna sign for the Pelicans.
And the Pelicans wanted him. That's the thing. That's another thing.
Kyle Lowry's too old to go to a young team, man.
No, they want him, and they want him, bro.
I know they want him, but he wants to go to a veteran squad. He's not
he wants them. He wants 30 million. That's the only team that's gonna give him 30 million.
I think so.
Who's that stupid ass to keep on? Who's just stupid ass to keep on saying Lonzo Ball is the 3rd rated player in the draft? Who is that stupid ass?
It's athletic. He's the 3rd rated free agent. He's the 3rd rated free agent, regardless of position, sir.
Yo, Lonzo trash.
Mr. Vernon.
Lonzo trash.
He's the 3rd rated player in the free agency, Mr. Vernon.
Yo, Lonzo's trash. Put your money up.
Oh shit.
Oh God, here we go again.
Put your money up.
I already got a bet with Dex, man.
I ain't betting money with nobody because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be right.
No, forget that. We gonna sell this. We gonna sell this a different way then, nigga. Nigga, put your money up. I got cash out.
What you want to do? What do you want to take the same 20 mil? Lonzo's getting 20 mil.
No. I put.
You want to take the Lonzo's getting 20 mil back?
I put 10. Zoe don't go to the Pelicans.
$10?
Yeah. Zoe don't go to the Pelicans.
That he doesn't go to the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Well, it's a signed deal. We got it on tape.
No, but this stupid niggas believes the Pelicans are doing. All right.
We can do that.
And I'll send you $1 on Cash App just to show you I am legit too.
No, we can do that. $10 is $10.
Well, Lonzo Cash, you're gonna be out the pocket for a lot of cash.
Dex, you already know. You remember what you said, Dex, right? $20 million a year. You remember what you said that? Don't ask bet.
Right. We at 20, right? Aren't we at 20?
Per year. That's what you said.
How much?
Yo, what's your
much, Trash?
Hey, yo, Trash.
You already used $50, right?
Type your Cash App.
Oh, 50. 50. Hold on, Ray. Wait, let me get some straight. Is it 50, right?
50.
Because me and Ray got one with the Twins, and me and you got one for the 20 million.
Yeah.
Correct, Trash?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Hey, put your Cash App in the name. I'll put your. Okay, that's your Cash App name. I'm gonna send you $1 just to show you I'm legit. All right, I don't give a fuck.
Ray, you don't have to send me nothing because it's going to the Flight Sports TV. Remember?
Yeah, I know. We good. I'm talking about him.
Okay.
$10.
That's what's up. That's a bad bet though. Lonzo's not going to Charlotte, man. I wouldn't do it.
No, I got Lonzo going back to New Orleans.
That's not. I already put 10 on that. I'll take that. Yes, sir.
You got Lonzo going back. That's gonna be tough because I don't know if he's going back to New Orleans. Because why would they be looking to
look at everything? Look at everything they did.
Asked about that.
They freed up that money for Kyle
everything they've
Lowry.
done in the off season.
They did that for Kyle Lowry.
They didn't add no point guards. Listen, they didn't add no point guards. They didn't draft any point guards. What does that tell you?
They did all that for Kyle Lowry, man.
He actually drafted a guard. To be honest,
Kyle Lowry's only going to go to a veteran team. He's not going to go to a young team.
No, if you read the report,
he's not going to go backwards in his career, bro.
Lowry ain't going backwards. Top 2. If you read the report, in his top 2.
I understand that, but Kyle Lowry's not going backwards in his career, bro. He's not going to leave a veteran team to go to a young team, bro. It's not going to happen.
It's his last contract. He don't care. He
not going to
no, he does care. He does care. Come on, man. He's a vet.
Man, Trash, yo. Lowry's just trying to get his money before he retires, yo.
Yeah, he's not.
Burn the video right there.
He's not tripping off a chip.
Yeah, but he wants to go to a veteran team, bro. I'm telling you, he don't want to go to a young team.
Danny Joseph,
bro. They're looking at him as Chris. They're looking at him as Chris Paul.
Lions are not going to
because he's trying to get the bag. Do you think?
I see Lowry going to Chicago.
They're not giving him $30 million, bro.
I see Lowry going to Chicago, to tell you the truth.
They're not giving him $30 million, Trash.
You just said he doesn't want a veteran team. The Chicago is even younger than the damn Raptors. You just said that. You just said veteran team.
I'm saying if he's chasing a bag, I see him going to Chicago instead.
Oh,
okay. Going to New Orleans, bro. They're the only one offering the $30 million.
Well, yeah, I just got a notification saying that Lauri Markkanen, he's opted out to be a free agent right now. So
it's restricted though.
Yeah, restricted. The Bulls can still match.
Hey, Lamar.
Yo, what up?
Man,
I can't hear you. Lamar.
And I think Lonzo's going to Chicago. I think that move right there kind of seals it.
I got the video right here. You got to put it on the screen.
He's coming back to New Orleans, man. I'm telling y'all. He's coming back to New Orleans. They're gonna match that offer sheet, man.
They're gonna sign and trade with Lauri Markkanen for Zoe.
They got the bread freed up, man. I'm telling you.
That's not an equal trade though. It's for the.
They're gonna have to throw some picks in.
Yeah, the Bulls got to put a little extra sauce on that.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna have to throw a pick in or a player.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
But that was, I think that's.
Listen,
again, agents and GMs work together, man. You know that.
If Markkanen goes, that frees up contract space a little bit to get Lonzo for about 2 years.
David Griffin and make it happen, man. Rich Paul got to call David Griffin and make it happen.
Man, that relationship is over,
Keep
bro.
but now you got a new coach now.
No,
Keep the
that
ball rolling,
relationship
man.
between Lonzo and the
Keep the
GM is
chemistry.
over. It's over.
Keep the chemistry going.
That relationship is
Period.
done, man.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't, because they haven't picked up a point guard, man.
Because they want Kyle Lowry, bro, for the millionth time.
Oh man.
And Kyle Lowry
That's
wants
why I
more.
asked about Lowry. I said, "What about Lowry?"
I
Because
don't think so. So you trying to tell me they rather give Kyle Lowry 30 mil instead of getting Lonzo for like 15, 14?
they ain't slick, dude. They ain't slick. They trying to look at this. Look at this. Let's
They can still
like
match any
Lonzo's
offer
trash.
too. You gotta remember that.
Let's
They can
play a
they can
game you
match
and me.
any offer.
Let's play a game you and me. Okay, so the Pelicans out here, they wanted to free cap space to get a star player, and they thought Lowry's gonna be their quote unquote Chris Paul. Why would they try to free up contracts like Lonzo and Josh Hart? Why would they try to do that?
Or
They
just,
have
they let
listen.
Lonzo outright
When they
have
got rid of
$36 million under the cap. They can get.
when they got rid of
They can
Bledsoe
afford that
and
30
Steven
million a year.
Adams,
That Mante was
freed up
keeping
a
Lonzo.
lot of cap space, man.
Yo, Trash.
Freed up a lot of cap space. And the draft, listen, the draft just came up, right? They did not
They
take a
only
point
drafted
guard.
a
They had
few
a million
guards.
picks. Listen,
They
they had a
drafted a
million
few
picks.
guards.
They
Bro,
traded
they
out
didn't
of
take no
there.
point guards. They got a million picks. They ain't
That's
take one
why
point
that's
guard.
rejoined.
They got a guard, but the guard was going to Memphis. Because remember
They
the
didn't get a point. That's what I'm saying. They didn't get a point guard, bro.
Because they're trying to
They
sign.
didn't get a PG.
They're trying to
They
sign
didn't.
Kyle Lowry, man.
So if Kyle Lowry gets another offer, who do you think the plan B is? It's Lonzo Ball.
Kyle Lowry
Should
wants
be
30
obvious,
million.
man.
The only one that's offering 30 million is the Pelicans.
Yeah, you don't know that.
I don't think the Pelicans are gonna give
Free
Kyle
agency hasn't
Lowry
started
30
yet,
mil.
man. That's all.
Breaking news! Breaking news! I got some breaking news.
Whoa!
I got breaking news right now.
What?
For real?
Hold fresh off the press.
Don't say
Fresh
that.
off the press.
Don't play.
Jay-Z to hire 100 new employees for reopening of his 40-40 club in New York. Breaking news.
What?
So what?
Are you talking about basketball, man?
What?
We're talking basketball out here, brother.
Next. Dex, come on, bro.
No one cares about no Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Come on, Dex. Come
About
on.
to get a job over there?
Come
Yo,
on, man.
Dex, you about to get a job over there, Dex?
Dex, come on, man.
Come on now.
Come on, Dex. Come on, Dex.
Dex out here pulling the trick out in the bag.
Are
The
you
funny
okay,
trick.
bro? Come on, Dex. What the fuck, bro?
Nah, but I think Lonzo back to the Pelicans is a real possibility, man.
I was told that if they were stuck with Eric Bledsoe, they would have to let Lonzo walk.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But then when they moved Bledsoe, they did it early before the draft.
The only reason why they needed Lonzo is just because they know that Zion needs to be happy.
Hold on. This is what I heard. I heard this from Ryan McDonough, a former GM of the Suns. He said if they move Bledsoe, that means they're keeping Lonzo. Because that makes the money work, and then they also bring another big name free agent in. So the Eric Bledsoe move could have been an indication that they want to give Lonzo the money that he's asking for.
Of course, man. And another indication is they didn't draft any point guards.
That's true.
I was waiting.
Trash.
I was waiting.
No, I got some real news for Trash.
They're gonna draft a point guard.
But they got Kyron the killer.
Yo, Trash. Slow down the vocal cord. I got news for you in Boston. Trash.
What?
I got news you in Boston. It might be a little upset. I'm reading right now. It says reports Celtics expected to pursue Lonzo Ball.
Yeah,
the
of course.
Celtics, they're looking to get Lonzo. Yeah.
Well, everybody's gonna pursue Lonzo.
They didn't get a point guard either.
But this is a recent report. Yeah, this is recent right here. It's a few hours ago.
The Celtics were pursuing Lonzo at the trade deadline.
I just
They
want
just
to
couldn't
remind
figure out trade.
I want
Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
The Celtics get Lonzo Ball. How much do you think it's gonna cost them?
11 teams.
It's all about the asking price, man. That's what it's all about, man.
No, it's only so much he can get anyway. So
he only can
Let me read more. Let me read more of the report, and I'll come back to y'all.
His max is
All right,
27
go ahead.
million.
You do you, man.
His max is 25 now.
Like I already said, man.
That sounded very sarcastic, Sasha.
but he's not gonna get the rookie max unless the team's willing to really put
Right.
themselves out there and just make New Orleans not match.
Nah, the point guard position is too deep in the league right now, man.
Yo,
Bro,
Trash,
and you the same nigga that said
Point guard,
Duncan
man.
getting a point guard.
If it was too deep, he wouldn't be number 3 rated player in free agency, man. Come on, man. And
He's not the number 3.
It's a lot of point
Look at the
guards
free
out
agency list, man. Yo,
It's a lot of
He
point
is.
guards out there. Free
He
agents.
is the number 3 rated.
Damn,
bro. Come on.
damn, you keep saying that, right? I want one of y'all to listen. I want one of y'all to pull up the free agency list and go down and
It's
tell me
number
how
3.
he's number 3.
Bro,
No, I'm
He
saying,
is.
go down the free agency.
He is number 3. Let me read the list for you. Number 1, Kawhi. Number 2, Chris Paul. Number 3, Lonzo. Number 4, John Collins. Number 5,
he's not
and
better
then
than
you have Kyle Lowry.
He's not better than Kyle Lowry. He's not better than Mike Conley.
Oh my God! See, I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta stop on the mic. You gotta stop on the mic.
Is he better than Will Barton?
The Celtics are prepared to pay Lonzo Ball. Hold on. The Celtics are prepared to pay Lonzo Ball between 20 to 22 million annually.
That's about his average.
No,
That's what he's
That's something I can take. Like, hey, you give him what he. That's
what
to me
he's expecting.
is decent.
That's what he's expected to get, though.
what he's really expecting to get.
Yeah.
Yo, but that's what I.
25 is the
said.
max.
Listen, that's what
you said.
What did I
You
say
said
from
he
the
wasn't
rip,
gonna
though?
get 20 million. You said maybe like 7 or 8.
Yeah, but Flight. But Flight, what did I say from the rip? He needs to go to a veteran team. Didn't I say that from the rip?
You did say that.
Yeah, you said he was gonna make that deal.
But you said he had to take a pay cut.
Yeah, he gonna take a pay cut.
You said what? I want to take a pay cut. You told me that. Even Rave was there.
He got to
He
go
told
to a
me at
veteran
some point he
squad,
needs to
man.
take a pay cut to really win a ring because he will be a leader. He will learn to be a leader.
Yes.
Yeah, but,
Okay.
So what do y'all think about the Celtics report?
Half of that makes sense, half of that don't, bro. The nigga acting like he can roll the bench and shit, bro. The fuck?
If he goes to a veteran team, he could succeed, man. Especially the Celtics.
They are prepared to pay him 20 to 22 million.
You mean Celtics? He not gonna be able to
Lonzo's trash. Do you think
if he goes to the Celtics,
Lonzo
he
would
got the keys,
elevate Jason Tatum's game?
Which is what you got to understand. He goes to the Celtics, he got the keys. There's no other point guards. They got rid of Kemba. So it's gonna
That
be
is
what?
true,
Him
though.
and Peyton.
That is true.
It's gonna be him versus what? Peyton Pritchard? Come on, man.
Will he? No, I'm asking you. Will he help Jason Tatum become the superstar that he is already?
Hell yeah.
Will he elevate that?
It's an easy job. All you gotta do, you gotta pass the ball to Tatum and Brown.
Oh damn, that's something.
They got a high side center though. They got a high side center though.
You think the Celtics going to pay him $22 million just to pass the ball to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum?
I don't know about that, but because they still got to play Marcus Smart too. You feel me?
Hey, son,
That's another thing.
Marcus Smart
Hey, if Zoe go to Celtics, you know we all.
Marcus Smart would be a Raptor.
I don't care where Lonzo goes.
Hey,
I
if
just
Zoe
don't
goes
want
to
to see him
Celtics,
in
you know
New
we all
Orleans
about to be
uniform yet.
wrong, I'm talking about what all predictions are. You know what I'm saying? Duh.
Yeah.
Of
Sure,
course, we all
sure,
want
bro.
him to get away from Pelicans. Like, duh. We all want to go, bro. I'm just saying, our predictions about to be wrong as hell.
No, but the thing is, it
that's a
doesn't
good move,
matter.
too.
It doesn't matter
Listen.
because if New Orleans matches, he's not going anywhere. So he don't even
that's
control
true.
his own
Exactly.
destination.
That is another thing, FYF. You're right.
But the
That is
thing
another
is,
thing.
but you got to think realistically. When they cleared all that money out, that tells you that they're looking to possibly bring him back.
I feel you.
And with the free agent market being all dried up, there's not a lot of point guards out there.
FYF, be 100 though.
Good point. Good
You gotta see
point.
the move, man. You gotta be. I mean,
okay, FYF, but be 100 though. Do you really feel like the Pelicans really want to get Lonzo back?
Yeah.
And you know the fact that Lonzo don't want to be there back.
Hold on. Who
Who told you Lonzo don't want to be there?
I think to me, I think they already have. I think
bro.
between him
Nigga,
and
you
Cliff,
can
they
see
already
the
have that
Lonzo's face
conversation.
every game. He looked depressed out there. He don't want to be there no more.
yeah, because of the coach, bro. Because of the offense they was running. That's why.
That relationship
But
is over with.
bro, reports already came out. David Griffin.
The
was
offense and the personnel doesn't match. That's the reason.
David Griffin
doesn't
stop
want
the
no
coach.
starting
David
at point
Griffin was doing it.
Hold
David
on.
Griffin's
But-
still
Yeah,
there.
but Stan,
Y'all
but
are going
SBG
against-
is still running. Yo, listen,
It's not
SBG
nothing
is
to
still
do with
running
Stan. It's David
plays
Griffin.
that
He's
were
running the
ran
show.
10, 15 years ago, bro.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing to do with Stan. It's David Griffin.
Hold on,
Not
but why
running a
don't y'all
modern
just
day
listen to
offense.
what
David
Lonzo
Griffin-
said?
David
Lonzo
Griffin
said
said
he wants
it.
to be there.
Okay,
SBG wasn't running a
listen.
modern day offense. That's the problem.
No,
He wasn't running.
It
Hold on,
wasn't the
one
coach.
flat.
Hey, hold on.
David Griffin ran the show.
Thank you. David Griffin ran the show. Reports came out officially by Griffin. They found out that David Griffin was sneaking to the half court to control what each person does. He said that David Griffin will walk in the locker room and say, "Hey, you're not doing this enough, and you're not doing this stuff. You need to go out there and do this." The person that was running the show really was David Griffin, and David Griffin is still in that.
Okay, answer this question.
No, he
Answer
was
this question.
controlling minutes.
Hey, hold on. Ray, answer this question, right?
Right,
If David Griffin, listen, if David Griffin was running the show,
he is.
Why did they get rid of Stan Van Gundy? If Stan Van Gundy was doing everything he wanted him to do, why did they get rid of him? Answer that question logically, please.
I'm going to answer the question. Because you have a guy named Zion Williamson who also pulled the card of I don't like Stan no more, and the fact that I don't like Stan no more, and the fans didn't want Stan no more. That's another thing you got to remember. So they're going to run. That's what David Griffin's going to run with a good coach like Willie Green that people respect, because the Pelicans respect Willie Green and they want to embrace Willie Green, which if you pay attention to all the reports, they actually respect Willie Green. I think some of y'all on the panel respect Willie Green, and it's going to work better.
You talking about Willie Green? I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about Willie
Way
though.
different than that. Willie Green.
I'm not sure about Willie though.
It was Jock.
But so which?
Willie Green was in the first, right?
I'm happy if he's there, but I'm not sure about him. He's a rookie coach, so I wanted to see him prove himself first.
Oh yeah,
listen,
I agree.
Listen for a second. So what you're saying is Willie Green is going to come and run the same exact offense. That's what you're saying.
Willie Green was a second choice. Jock Vaughn was the first choice. Jock Vaughn.
Okay, but that's not my answer. My question.
Demands were.
Dex, answer my question, Dex.
Bro.
Dex, answer my question.
No, Dex just
so
told
Willie Green is going to come and run the same exact offense.
He agreed
That's
to
what
the
y'all
job.
saying.
He agreed to the job. He agreed to something because Jock Vaughn didn't agree to those terms.
Bro.
So he agreed to something.
You're right.
Because here's the thing.
Athletic just explained it even better.
Lonzo's trash. Didn't you hear that David Griffin once said that they were gonna go full-time point Zion this year?
Yo, I'm just asking a question. If you're saying he's gonna run the same exact offense,
Jock Vaughn that he wanted starting point guard. What's his name? Fucking young kid that he drafted.
Kyra Lewis Jr.
Kyra Lewis, and he wanted
this is what I'm saying.
Nickel Alexander Walker.
And then the boy Jock Vaughn said, "No, I'm not running the team your way."
Hey, yo, but this
ways. Your boy came in and agreed to the job, so he agreed to the same terms that Jock Vaughn turned down. So he agreed to do something.
This is why it doesn't make I'm saying this is why it doesn't make sense to me. If you got SVG, right, and he's running what you want to run, why are you gonna fire him and bring in a new coach?
Because he's 62.
Because you're not listening.
Because he's 62 and your boy is 39. Big difference between.
Hold on, but I think not even just that. If not even just
so
that.
So it's a PR move.
Bro.
It's a PR move. That's what you're trying to say. It's a PR move.
Bro, just listen to the facts, bro.
It's a
PR move.
Players. They need somebody to relate to these players, bro.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Listen to these facts, bro.
That's what you're saying. It's a PR move,
bro. Literally, come on, bro. Stan Van Gundy had the shakes out there. He had the shakes out there, my guy.
All right, they hired Willie Green. Willie Green is best friends. Willie Green is really good friends with who? Kyle freaking Lowry. They say they open up that Kyle space. Kyle Lowry wants 3 years, $90 million. So you guys can say they open up that space for Lonzo when you guys know that relationship is done. It's been done.
The relationship was done.
The relationship was done with Stan Van Gundy.
And Willie Green is also good friends with Jermaine Jackson.
Bro, JJ Redick has came out and exposed.
It's a new franchise. Yo, listen, they got rid of Bledsoe and Adams, man.
The show, bro. That's the
problem. They got rid of Bledsoe and Adams. Come on, man.
Bro, okay. He fixed some things up. I agree. But you gotta understand, David Griffin's still running the show out there, bro. And then the longer David Griffin runs the show out there, bro, more of these players is not gonna fuck with this guy. Zion Winston's family is starting to like, yo, come out like, yo, this nigga David Griffin don't know what the fuck he doing, bro.
And Lonzo's not going to play no 3&D no more. He's not playing 3&D no more. Your boy, they had a meeting. I'm not playing 3&D. I guarantee you he said that. Facts.
Yo, but listen, why wouldn't you want to keep the trio of Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Zion Williamson at their age? Why wouldn't you want to keep that trio intact?
Because David Griffin squeezed the toothpaste, bro.
If y'all think about,
I told you, David Griffin's playing chess right now.
Bro,
David Griffin is playing chess.
He said,
"Why would you play chess with a core? If that's your core, that's your core. You don't play with that." Nah, you sound ridiculous.
Because he doesn't. He don't want to give him the 20. If he gives Lonzo the $20 million, it's strapped. That's why. That's
Hold
why he
on.
don't want to do it.
You make
Hold on,
no
but you
sense.
got to think though. Hold on, you got to think 20
all
million.
your money. Listen,
20
all your money
million
is going
ridiculous,
towards
Trash.
3 players.
Hold on, let me tell you this right here. 20 million in this NBA is not the same as it was 10 years ago. So it's not going to hurt you as much because the cap next year is predicted to go up. And so when the cap goes up next year, this 20 million that you give Lonzo is not going to even sting as much. Because if you look at the players who made the similar money, Joe Harris made that type of money. The other Davis Bertans made similar money, close maybe a few million off. What I'm saying is these types of players get this type of money. So him getting this money is not going to tie anything up. They just need to make a decision.
Listen, you're proving my point. So in order for you to get the necessary shooters around around Zion Williamson, it's going to cost that type of money.
No, what happened? What you got to do is you got to find out.
That's why they want to bargain.
My question has been this: if you look at that core, the problem with that core, think about it. What's the problem? And if you look at that core group, the problem with the core is Ingram. The problem with the core is Ingram. He's a ball stopper.
I'm so glad you said that. I said that so many times.
No, it's not that. Look, y'all. When you look at Ingram's game, because if you look at an NBA scouting report on Ingram,
vets on the bench.
He's considered a ball stopper, and he stops the flow of the offense. He's the one. He's putting a monkey wrench in that offense right now.
Okay, but listen, how many players do the Pelicans got that's under 25 years old, dog? The whole roster is made up of players under 25 years old.
Okay.
So you don't
over 25.
Right?
That's not a recipe for success.
Thank you. So you bring in Kyle Lowry. Thank you for answering my question.
It's not a recipe for success.
But last year also showed you can put Lonzo at the 2 and bring in another point, and it won't hurt him. He can actually play the 2 playoff ball. They use him in transition.
Yeah, but
he actually had his best year. He actually had his best year in the NBA doing that.
I don't think he.
Now you're trying to redefine his position, man. Don't do that.
I'm not redefining his position, but what
yes,
happened was
that's what you're doing.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What was his best year in the NBA? It was last year, correct?
Yes.
And last year was his best year in the NBA, playing not being the primary.
Hold on. Raven Cole. FYF adds a point, a little point. Let him finish.
All I'm saying is his best year in the league was when he played not as the primary point guard.
Okay.
Hold on, listen. Let me finish. Maybe you have something there because again, he shot way better because he had a more. Remember, I told y'all when Stan Van Gundy gave him the role at the beginning of the year, he defined his position. Said, "We need you in the half court. We need you to be a 3-point shooter. When we get you the ball in transition, you can take off." Okay. That's what he did because you know in the half court. Hold on,
y'all are missing something.
You know in the half court. That ball is going to go, for the most part, is going to go through Ingram and Zion, right? And so that's why it actually worked to a certain degree. But now you got to figure out with my 2 stars, is Ingram is starting to look like he's a high man now.
We got my man Dante pay homage.
What's
like Dante is crazy.
FYF, I got a question. So if Zion says that the offense flows through Lonzo better and it goes smoothly with Lonzo, why would you talk about Lonzo's best season coming off ball when he's known to be a playmaker?
He's trying to redefine his position. That's why.
No, that's not redefined. Hold on, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not redefining his
I want
position.
FYF to only answer the question that I asked.
I'm trying to get to it. What I'm saying is you got to put players in a position where they can excel. The NBA is a different beast. So as much as y'all want him to be at the point guard position, maybe for Lonzo, that's not where it's at. Just like the Philadelphia 76ers. Hold on, just like the Sixers saw, putting Ben Simmons at point is not the answer. You have to move him to power forward.
Hold on, one sec.
I mean,
R.I.P. UCLA Lonzo.
Okay, y'all.
Look, it's not high school, y'all. This is not Chino Hills. I know y'all want it to be, but it's the NBA.
Bro.
It's the NBA, bro. Sometimes it just don't work out that way, man. Sometimes you got to go play another position.
R.I.P. UCLA Lonzo.
Okay.
You do have a point, but Lonzo's a known playmaker. That's the thing about him. He's a known playmaker.
But just because he's not playing the point guard position doesn't mean he can't be a playmaker.
Yeah,
See,
right.
that's where you're confusing it.
But
That's where you confusing it.
No,
there.
I said he's a playmaker. I said if he's known to be a playmaker, I asked you a question. I said if he's known to be a playmaker, then why would you talk about him playing off ball,
because your
making him to
playmaker
be his
doesn't
best
have to be a
interest?
point guard. Look at Draymond Green.
Thank you for
Green's the
answering my
playmaker of the
question.
Warriors, but he's not
Thank
the
you for
point
answering
guard.
my question.
Can I disagree? Can I disagree?
Jokic is the playmaker for Denver, but he's not the point guard.
Hold on, Grave, hold on for a second. Let me ask him a question. FYF. Grave, let me ask him a question. FYF.
Yeah.
How is Lonzo Ball going to be a playmaker running a 5-out offense, yo? How?
Hold on. First of all, you don't know what the offense is going to be with the new coach.
Everybody's running. Everybody's running that offense.
No, that's
what are you
not
talking
true.
about?
That's not. Hold on. First of all, because like I said,
everybody's running that shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. The most
Nah.
common offense in the NBA right now is the horn set and the pistol set. It's not 5-out. Only teams that ran 5-out. The last team that actually ran it successfully was when the Rockets went small ball with that small ball lineup in the bubble. So that's
No, the Mavericks are running it. The Mavericks is running it.
They don't run. They run horns.
High pick and roll,
bro.
Can I please disagree? Can I please disagree?
They run 4-out.
Oh my God.
They run 3-out, 2 high pick and roll with the center.
Okay, hold on. I can tell you exactly because
I disagree, man.
Okay, the Mavericks run an offense called 4 corners, which is not 4 out. It's a variation of the triangle, and then they also run horns. No, it's not.
They run high pick and roll.
Can I disagree, bro?
Not the same at all.
Hold on. Can I
pick and roll? And they spread out the 3-point shooters at the line.
Forget all that. Bro, let me disagree.
I don't think you know what's for. I don't know.
Hold on, please. Let me disagree because forget all that.
Everybody's running that offense now. What are you talking about?
You don't even know the offenses.
Oh my God.
Forget all that, bro. I'm about to disagree with this shit. Listen,
I can ask you a few questions to put you to the
everybody
test.
Everybody got to use.
I can ask you a few questions.
Let me disagree.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me disagree, please. My FYF.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard this shit so many times. Lonzo's best year was this off-ball shit. Okay.
But it wasn't necessarily
here's the thing that everybody keeps skipping though. Yes, his best year was doing what he was doing, but that's also because Lonzo was also in agreement with it because he was working on his new jump shot that he got to it. He had to work on muscle memory of that shot. That's why he's yakking 8 or 9 shots on purpose. He was yakking all threes, nothing but threes, because he was working on his shot. He had to get muscle memory on his new shot. No, when you're creating a whole new jump shot, you have to get muscle memory, and that's the truth. And why you think in the videos, Lonzo Ball's videos, if you go to Lonzo, he has workouts where he's working on the inside. This is called working on his game.
That's a horrible take, bro.
No, it's not.
That's not the reason, though.
No, his shot.
Hold on, let me give you an example for that. Because if you look at the beginning of the season, so we know the best shooter in the league is Steph Curry. If you look at the first 2 games of the season when Draymond Green, the playmaker of that team, wasn't in, and Steph had to run point, he struggled with his shot those first 2 games because it's hard to also be a great shooter and run point at the same time. That's difficult. Hold on, let me finish. That's difficult for even Steph Curry to do. But when Draymond came back, Steph's game immediately changed because he played off ball and his jump shot came back. So with Lonzo, if he goes back to point, the first thing that y'all going to see go is his jump shot is going to go because it's much harder to get your shot off when you have to facilitate and play make as opposed first of all, he's not even the primary, either the first or second primary scorer on that team. So you don't really want to run a lot of scoring options through him. He's the 3rd scoring option on that team. Most of the time, the ball's going to go through Zion or Brandon Ingram first, and then maybe Lonzo scores out of transition or maybe corner threes. Or 3-point shots out of the half-court sets.
The 3rd option on the Pelicans is by committee. The 3rd scoring option on the Pelicans.
The 3rd scoring option was Lonzo, man. Stop it.
It really wasn't Lonzo, though. It really wasn't. It really wasn't.
And Lonzo turned into that.
It really wasn't.
It was Lonzo, but it wasn't, though. You get what I'm saying?
It really wasn't.
Yeah, they were trying to act. He was the 3rd option.
Hey man, just because he was off ball and had his best year doesn't mean that this is his position. Like,
okay, well, if he wants to, go back to point, then he's going to go to another team.
Yeah, he had a good scoring. Yeah, his career scoring, but everything else he was down. You know what I'm saying? So if anything,
hold on,
you know,
his free throw percentage was
like I could see him like sure, like now let me talk, man.
Let me talk, man.
Was the scoring? His free throws, the scoring.
Defensive efficiency was the highest. Hold on, let me tell you.
Scoring.
I hear a lot of cap. His defensive efficiency was the highest it ever was. His free throw percentage was the highest it ever was. The 3-point percentage was the highest ever. Everything that tells me right there his confidence was at an all-time high. Playing at that position. Hold on, I said defensive efficiency. His defensive efficiency. His defensive win shares and efficiency. That's the highest it's ever been in his career. That's not scoring.
I don't know about that.
That doesn't.
We have your homework, man. Quit capping because y'all in love with these players. Tell the truth.
We have to research wins.
Rebounds and assists.
Yeah, I can tell you don't do your research. Go do it and then come and talk to me.
How many games?
How many games did the Pelicans win? Homework. You cannot do your don't do your homework.
FYF. How many games the Pelicans won?
Not the cap.
How many? What usage was Zoe? How much usage was Zoe in?
No, Zion had the highest usage on that team.
That's awful.
Okay, right. Now, Lonzo was supposed to be
had the most touches on the team.
Who's the third option on that team?
Touches and usage is not the same thing.
Nah, man. We already solved that argument.
Let's keep it 100, man.
We ended that argument.
We can talk facts. Let's talk facts.
He said touches and takes. So touches and usage.
Talk analytics.
Let's
talk analytics, man.
You just said touches was usage.
Least amount of half court touches.
That was half court. Exactly.
He had the least amount of half
court
analytics,
man. Like I see a point. He's making a point. Continue, FYF.
Well, stop.
Nah, man. Just because he was off ball and had his best scoring season, you know, maybe he was like, he really wasn't even that much better on defense.
So Dante, what do you want to see? Hold on, Dante. What do you want to see? What do you want to see out of him? Because obviously, maybe there's something personal you want to see. Maybe it's the Chino Hills days you want to go relive.
It's really not.
Okay, so what do you want to see out of him?
Everybody wants to see.
Okay, what do you want to see?
He was off ball by necessity.
What do you want to see?
He was off ball by necessity.
What do you want to see? Because obviously,
see him,
what's best for Lonzo ain't what you want to see.
Celtics, I just want to see him organize the offense. That's all.
You want to be. You want to see him be point, right?
Yeah, just organize the offense.
See him be point as well.
Right.
Entry, get your best players in their best spots, dump it down to them, let them do their thing, run actions, run screens. You know, it's really not that hard. Just be the point.
So run actions and run screens. Hold on, you run your offense through your two best scores. The two best scores
run.
Zion,
Yeah,
I mean, you can. They're not running shit through Lonzo.
Screens for like Zach LaVine, let him come off.
But you can.
You can still do actions with the ball in Lonzo's hand for your best players. Like they don't have to ISO every time, bro. That's not basketball.
Yeah, hold on. I thought their offense was terrible because I saw too much ISO. But at the same time, you really don't have much to work with either.
You do
outside of those two players.
I mean, the Pelicans
You don't.
Pelicans wasn't running ISO.
Zion even says the offense flows better when Lonzo runs the offense.
It was not running no ISO, man.
What happened? No, they weren't running 1-4 flat. What they were doing was
I was asking you a question relative to this. I said that the Pelicans, Zion even said that the offense runs better when Lonzo runs the offense.
Yeah, I did say that.
Hold on, say that again.
Zion said it himself that the offense runs better when Lonzo's the point guard. So I want to. What is the main reason? Why do you say the offense?
Hold on. What I'm saying is
when Lonzo has his best season when he's playing off ball.
I'm putting into context what they're trying to do, because if you look at what New Orleans is trying to do, I can't affect what they're trying to do. The reports are out there that they're actually trying to get Kyle Lowry. So if they do get Kyle Lowry and they bring Lonzo back, that means Lonzo's gonna have to go back to playing the two, which is off ball. All right, hold on. He doesn't have any control over his destiny because he's restricted.
He kind of does. If they bring Kyle Lowry, they won't have enough money.
Yes, they do.
No, they won't.
They can go over the.
No, they won't,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
He's a restricted free agent, though, so he doesn't have that much power.
You can go over the cap.
He does
bring back your own players.
He has some.
You can go over the cap to bring back your own players. So yes, they can bring them in.
Yeah, but the Pelicans, they haven't been over the cap at all in their existence.
Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, you said it can't happen, but
their whole existence, bro.
Dante, if they really want Lonzo back, they will go over the cap. But knowing New Orleans, they don't really like to go over the cap.
Hold on. You're telling us what they're not going to do.
They're not going over the cap.
It's not about what they're not going to do.
Hold
on, but you
Bro, okay, hold on. They didn't even go over the cap for AD. You think they're going to go over
You're telling us what they're not going to do. I'm just telling you what they can do if they chose to do so.
No, they're probably not.
That's all I'm saying. So if he goes to the Celtics, yes, he can go back to playing point, and hopefully you can relive your Chino Hill days, and you can see that out. Hopefully he gets back to that.
It's nothing to do with that.
We're not even talking about Chino Hill.
Lonzo, hey, it has absolutely nothing to do with it. Lonzo averaged 7 assists his rookie year with Brooke Lopez and Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram as his main targets.
No, we're talking about the Laker Lonzo.
I'm saying that's his rookie year. When he couldn't make the layup, when he couldn't make a three.
The first year in New Orleans, Lonzo.
When he couldn't make a layup, when he couldn't make a three.
UCLA Lonzo is the best version of Lonzo Ball.
No.
If he adds the skills he got, because in reality, being off ball that did help his career in the long run because he's a lot more versatile now. I will say
didn't help his career at all.
It did help.
It did. I think he even created a new position at the guard.
Hold on. It did help.
He had a 20-game span with Alvin Gentry.
Value a lot.
Hold on for a second. He had a 20-game span with Alvin Gentry where he averaged 18-8.
Yeah, right before the bubble, he was hooping.
He had a 20-game span with Alvin Gentry where he ran point. The way he ran point. Quote you, the UCLA zone.
But remember what I told you. Hold on, but remember what I told you about running point. It's going to be harder.
We redefining Lonzo Ball's position now. Come on,
we're not redefining
he
it.
ran point guard.
It's crazy.
It's going to be.
What I'm hearing,
remember what I told you about it. It's going to be harder to have a consistent jumper, especially the way he shoots, being a pure point. So if he's a great point guard.
It's not even about getting the shot off. There's still a lot of other things that he has to improve on.
I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that one of the major improvements of his game, we saw the biggest improvements of his game this year because they took him off ball. That's a fact.
But he's a true point guard, though. He's a true point guard.
He is a true point guard.
But just because just because they don't have him at the point guard position doesn't mean he can't be a secondary or primary ball handler for that team.
Secondary,
he wasn't secondary or primary.
Yes, he was secondary.
Bledsoe was a secondary.
Okay, hold on. Well, I can share my screen. I can pull up a scouting report right now that has him listed as a secondary and primary ball handler.
I'm telling the truth. He had the first time. He was number 1 in touches on the team.
Hold on. I can pull up a synergy scouting report right now.
We're going by watching the game.
No, I'm gonna pull up a synergy scouting report right now.
Now the analytics don't matter.
Come on, FYF.
The analytics don't matter now, right?
Don't be sarcastic like that.
I'm gonna pull up a synergy scouting report.
FYF, it's about watching the game.
I didn't watch the game.
I watched the game.
You be sarcastic.
I watched the games, man.
I probably watched more games than most Lonzo fans.
Bro, you being sarcastic, man.
This man's telling me that they ran 5
every
out.
game.
Every
game. Okay, here.
I don't know the offense they run.
You said that's point guard, but he didn't
every game off of the inbound. Lonzo would bring the ball up, pass it to Steven Adams, who would do handoffs, and he'd go straight to the corner. That's exactly what happened every game. He would get the ball in the front court, which count as a front court touch. Walk up the half court, give it to Steven Adams,
and he still averaged 14 a game. And he still averaged 14 a game.
But that's mostly full court touches.
He still averaged 5 assists a game.
Yo, Van Gundy thinks he's trash.
4 touches. Do you understand? 14 in a game.
Yo, Van Gundy,
that's terrible for a point guard.
Points?
Terrible.
14 points?
I thought you said touches.
No, I said 14 points.
I'm talking
still
about
averaged
touches.
14 points a game. The way y'all complain about that, he still averaged 14 points a game.
Yeah, okay, he averaged 14, but he's not. He still didn't get to the free throw line. He still didn't get layups. He still has so much more to improve on.
FYF trying to change his. FYF is trying to redefine his.
He is, and it's not.
I don't want to redefine it. I didn't redefine it.
Bro, FYF, but you really
FYF, keep it 100, man.
Yeah, look, FIF, you're being really sarcastic talking about Chino. Y'all want to go back to y'all Chino.
Yeah,
Chino.
This dude, don't get in your feelings over a joke. God damn.
No. All I'm saying is you're like, come on, because you're saying that Zoe was listed as the secondary ball handler.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up a synergy. Hold on, Rave King. I'm gonna pull up a synergy scouting report. I can show you what he's listed as. He's listed as a secondary or primary ball handler for that team.
That's
But
what.
what's okay? But
Yeah,
here's
he's listed as that, but that's not what he's actually
But that's not what
played.
he
You
was
watched
on
the
the
games,
game,
right?
bro.
That's
Yeah.
what
Watch
the
the games.
report is.
Oh my god.
You watched the games.
Well,
Okay,
did you watch the
come
game?
on. Let's
Hey,
keep
FYF,
it real, bro.
FYF,
You watched the
He
games.
gets some honor.
the
Let him
analytics don't
say
mean
his
nothing when
thing.
it comes to
Let
Lonzo.
him let him
Let me
rock.
tell you this right here. Also,
Then y'all refute.
hold on. Also, with Stan Van Gundy's offense, he
I
slowed
don't
the
mind
game
critiquing
down,
though.
and they didn't get in transition as much. So
I'm
you
just
saw
trying to
more
respect
half
him.
court sets like that.
FYF, did you
Right?
watch the game,
So
bro?
it's okay to be disrespectful now?
I don't think he
Somebody
watched
gotta
the
mute their
game.
background.
FYF, did
I
you
don't
watch
think
the
he
game,
did.
bro?
I don't think he did.
Yo, mute your background, whoever that is.
Oh,
Hold on. I didn't watch the games, but dude's saying they ran 5 out when they ran pistol and orange.
oh no, I'm asking you, did you watch the game? I'm asking you.
You just say stuff just to say stuff.
Yeah, Lonzo's
He
trying
didn't
to
watch the games, man. That's tough.
I'm asking you.
I watched
FYF,
over
did you watch the
700
game?
games this year, man. Stop the cap.
Oh, no, okay, you did watch it.
man.
Okay, you did watch it.
We're
So
talking
if you
delicate
watch
games.
it, okay, so if you
I'm
watch
just
it,
saying,
Delicate games.
if y'all are, I'm just saying a realistic scenario for if you're talking realistic scenario for this team. Okay, you can put him back at point, but you're gonna see regression in other parts of his game if you do that. Hopefully, he can be a better playmaker. So that's all I'm saying. So I'm saying there's pros and cons that come with this.
That's about it, though.
But he's a playmaker though.
Hold up,
That's
y'all.
the
Hold
thing.
on. FYF.
So
Take
he's
less
known to
threes,
be a
that's
point
about
guard
it.
his whole life.
That's
Can y'all
about
stop?
it.
Y'all stop
He's
getting
gonna
hypocrites
adapt
here,
to
bro.
being a shooting guard now.
FYF speaking facts, man. He's speaking
He's got
facts.
How
would any of his game regress? He's just taking less threes, maybe. That's about it.
He's speaking facts, man.
About it.
Look, I'm just being honest about his.
facts and
I'm just being
analytics when it comes to Lonzo.
No, I'm just trying to be honest
FYF,
about
you have a
his
point,
role.
but
Hold up.
Because
There are
secondary
other teams that
playmaker.
want him to play point guard.
Because what do y'all think he's going to do if he goes to the Celtics behind Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? He's
They
going to be
want
in
more
the
likely to be the secondary playmaker.
No, he's going to be in the corner. He's not going to be a playmaker.
They've
Those
said
guys-
in interviews they want him
I
to play
said
point guard.
secondary.
They said
If he goes to
that.
the Celtics, he can be a playmaker.
He's going to have literally the same role that he does with New Orleans right now.
No, I don't think so.
I agree.
Y'all are tripping, bro.
Yo, this dude didn't watch. I don't think this dude watched those games.
Jason
Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they said, "Oh, we need a playmaker and we need to get out in transition more."
No,
That's
they needed
what they said.
They needed a defensive point guard who doesn't get injured all the time.
I don't
like
think this
Kimba.
dude watched the Pelicans game.
Kimba couldn't play
All
D.
right, well, I need to go.
Kimba-
I need to go to the barbershop, so I'm out, y'all.
Kimba couldn't play defense.
I don't
And
think he
Kimba
watched
couldn't
the
be
Pelicans
healthy.
game, man. I don't
Kimba
think
couldn't
he
play
watched
defense or be healthy. They need somebody who's going to be available.
Come on, bro.
Brown and Jason Tatum, they crying for a point guard right now. Dog.
Hold on, no, what? Yeah, they can cry.
They
They
don't
want.
want to play.
No,
They don't want to
hold
play
on.
iso ball
SMG,
no more. They don't
SMG.
want
When
iso
we say
ball no more.
playmaking, what happens? Okay, when you look at Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown play, they're not catching the ball off assist and scoring. They're catching it off of face ups and they're going ISO most of a lot of times scoring 1-on-1. They're not scoring out of sets or plays or cuts. No, because that's just how they've been like that for the whole. They've been like that. So in this game, in the half court in the NBA, the ball usually goes to your number one or number two, and they usually try to take their man 1-on-1 to score. They're not, or they're going off pick and roll and they're kicking the corners for open threes, or they're going to the basket. Zion will be one of those guys standing in the corner if he plays with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Has it worked for them? Have they got past the second round with that?
They no. The reason why they haven't got past the second round is because they don't have a bench, and then Kimba keeps getting hurt. That's why they don't have no depth.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Jaylen Brown got hurt last year. He wasn't even playing in the playoffs.
Can we start talking about the Celtics? I agree about that.
Jaylen Brown gets hurt, Kimba gets hurt, and you already don't have no depth on your bench.
Okay, you can have the Celtics part.
Lonzo gives you 17, 8 and 8 like Kimba was. Is he an all-star Nice?
I've always believed Lonzo could be an all-star.
Okay,
no.
hold on.
No, he's never gonna make it over Trae Young and Kyrie.
FYF.
Ever.
Okay,
Come on, man.
Hold up,
bro. Trash. No, come on.
Oh my God, bro.
It's going to be hard for him to look. It's going to be hard for him to make the All-Star game.
Over Kyrie and Trae Young. Come on, man.
It's going to be hard for him. Listen, it's going to be hard for him to make the All-Star game at the point guard position. But if they say they play him off, that they play him at the 2 or the 3, and he's still a playmaker at the 2 or the 3, then he gets to make it's easier to make the All-Star game from those positions. But at point, it's going to be tough.
A playmaker at the 2. Listen to yourself, man.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is Jokic a primary playmaker at the center position? Is Draymond Green a primary playmaker at the power forward position?
Yeah, what shooting guard? What two guards the primary playmaker?
You don't have to be the point guard to be the main playmaker.
Okay, okay.
was a primary
Can we not
playmaker.
talk about the Celtics until next
Marcus
week?
Smart. Marcus Smart was a two guard that was a primary playmaker.
I said that makes plays. That makes plays.
I just said Marcus Smart.
No, he don't make plays like that.
That's cap right there, man.
It's not
Marcus Smart makes plays,
It's not
and he's a
cap.
defensive player. Come on now.
Thank you.
I'm in
man.
Boston, man. It's not cap. Come on, man.
Oh
He's
my
not a
God.
playmaker.
Oh boy.
No, hold on. Okay, no,
He can shoot threes.
Okay, we're not here.
Wow.
We're not even here to
Come on,
agree about the Celtics.
That was ridiculous. He is
I
not
wanna
a
talk-
two
I wanna
guard
talk about-
whatsoever.
That's what I'm
Who?
saying. That's
Marcus
that's what
Smart?
we're
Smart.
talking
He is
about.
not
What
a
is he?
two guard. Never.
What is he? What is he?
He's a point guard.
Oh, okay,
What
so
you mean
he
he's
was.
a
So
point
hold on.
guard who can stick two guard?
Okay, so
He's not no
Marcus
two
Smart.
guard.
So
He
Marcus
don't
Smart was
score.
playing.
He
So
ain't
what
never
was
played point. He ain't
what
never
was
played
what
two
was
guard.
Marcus? What was Marcus Smart playing with Kimba?
It's
What was he playing last year?
This is about the third time you just said something crazy.
Okay, what was he
can't
playing
live.
last year? What was he playing last year? For the last 3 years, what has his position been?
Bro, he come off the bench as the
Shut
one
up, man.
guard.
He's been a
He come off
starter,
the bench
dummy.
as the one.
He's a starter. Are you
He was
slow?
so.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
because what they when
Marcus Smart is a starter at the
Let
two.
me ask you, what was Marcus? What was Marcus
What
Smart
was
playing at
the
Oklahoma
lineup
State?
this year? Can you read out
What
the
was
lineup for the
Marcus Smart
Boston
playing at
Celtics this
Oklahoma
year?
State?
Oh my
For
God.
anyone in Boston or a Boston Celtics fan, read up the Boston Celtics lineup this year.
I can tell you.
Because I don't know.
It was Kimba. It was Kimba. It was Kimba at the
Why are we
point.
talking about the
It was
Celtics?
Marcus Smart at the two.
That's because they changed
You
their
had
lineup
Jaylen
around.
Brown at the three. You had Jason Tatum also as well. And
Exactly.
at center, you had
And listen
Tristan
to this.
Thompson.
And listen,
Okay.
and then none of them play those positions. The only one who played that position, first of all, Jason Tatum is not no 4. And Jalen Brown, he can play 3 and he can play 2.
If you go to NBA.com, Jason Tatum is listed as the power forward. Go to NBA, okay, hold on. Go to NBA.com. Jason Tatum's listed as a power forward. Go look.
Exactly, but is he a power forward? Is he a power forward?
Now you're trying to change NBA.com.
No,
Listen to nothing.
Jason Tatum is a small forward.
Hold up, Saka. Hold up. This
He's
is
not
what
a power
I'm talking
forward.
about.
He's not.
No, FYF. This is what I'm talking about.
That's
This is
the
what
same
I'm
thing.
talking about.
Just because they got him listed on the Celtics as a shooting
He's
guard,
not a
don't
power
mean he's
forward.
a shooting guard.
Thank you. Right. FYF. Just because Lonzo.
Nah, but Marcus Smart is a combo guard, though. Come on, man.
FYF. Just because Lonzo is listed as a primary ball handler, that don't mean he was on the Pelicans being a primary ball handler. That's bullshit. That's what you're doing right now.
Hold on, bro. Ray King. Hold on.
Hey,
Ray
breaking news. Josh Richardson just got traded.
Wait, what?
Hold on, but y'all
He
think
went to
primary ball
Boston.
handler?
Josh Richardson got Boston. They traded with the Mavericks. I don't know what's
For what? For what? For what?
I don't know.
It better
Because he's a two
it better
guard,
not be
and they're
what
gonna
I
probably
think
move
it
Marcus
is.
Smart back to the point guard like he originally is.
No, I don't think Marcus Smart's going to be with the Celtics. next year.
That's why they don't pay you for thinking.
Wait. FYF. So if Marcus Smart is gone, does that mean they have a chance to get Lonzo?
No, I'm saying the Celtics.
Marcus Smart ain't
The Celtics were interested in Lonzo at the trade deadline.
Yeah, Marcus Smart ain't going.
Yeah, that's for sure. We already know that.
The Clippers are still
Well,
interested if they can make
but
something
you
work.
don't know because he ain't going.
But here's the thing, FYF. The Celtics are interested in him this offseason as well.
I know, but I know.
So,
what
hey,
I'm saying
you
is
said
just
the
about if
Clippers.
they make the right
Hey,
offer.
You said the Clippers.
Okay,
Hey,
good.
can you please speak
The
on the Clippers?
Celtics are
That's my
prepared
pick.
to pay Lonzo $20 to
Clippers
$22
for
million.
me, man.
A lot of teams are going to pay him that. The Bulls will pay him that.
Hey, speak on the Clippers for me.
That's gonna give Trash a heart attack to see Lonzo Ball on the Celtics getting $22 million.
Come on, he's a Boston native. He's kind of like this, Mike. When you look at the Raptors here, they be trash at times, but when you look at a player come here, it's just like, yeah, it is what it is.
Hey,
That's how it is.
Speak on the Clippers.
Just
for
like
me.
the Raptors.
How would that look?
They should have drafted.
No,
Jalen.
that would be a perfect fit for me.
Hey,
I think
he gonna- he gonna-
I understand,
that's my pick.
guys.
I'm
About
thinking
the
the
Change your
NBA.
name,
I
Trash?
understand it.
Would you change your name,
The
Trash,
Scotty
if
Barnes
Lonzo
pick, I
come to the
understand it.
Celtics?
I think that'd be the best fit for Lonzo.
Hold
The
on.
Clippers.
That's
The
my
Scotty
pick. Tell
Barnes
us
pick,
about
I
it.
understand
Nah,
because we do need
fit.
a backup power small forward.
The best fit for Lonzo is the Suns.
We do need a
CP3
backup
not
small
there.
forward. Come on now.
No,
Nah,
CP3
We still
resigned.
drafted guards. We still drafted guards in the second round.
CP3's not there.
CP3's resigning.
And y'all mad over Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes ain't gonna get minutes like that in the NBA because the Raptors they develop their rookies
y'all
in the
try to
G
gloss-
League.
y'all-
That's how
y'all
they
try
do
to-
it.
Hey,
Stop
y'all
it.
try to gloss
The
over
top
that.
4 pick.
Why would
He's
Lonzo
not-
be the? Why was that
Stop
your
it,
best
come on.
fit for Lonzo?
No,
On the Clippers.
What, the
Scotty Barnes would be coming off the bench for OG if that's the case.
The Raptors, they
He's better than OG. He's way better than OG, bro.
See, I'm
No, you
not
don't. You just
Lonzo's
say he's
trash.
better than
I'm not.
OG.
I'm saying that I understand the Scotty Barnes pick. I'm not
I don't.
saying
I don't
Scotty
understand
Barnes
it.
is not. We need a backup small forward.
How long?
In the
Listen,
first
how
place.
long have you been watching? How long have you been watching Scotty Barnes play, man?
This was my first time seeing him, but I've been watching my
So, man,
Raptors from the start, since I was 13.
So you gotta watch Montverde. He dominated. Him and Kay Cunningham.
Man,
he's a
he's a
dominant
little
player,
kid,
man.
man. That kid, he got some.
I saw his film. He's pretty good, pretty decent defender.
He's raw. He ain't.
He's dominant. He's a.
You can't
He's
call
not
him.
a shooter though.
on,
He's not a shooter.
He's not a shooter, but he has good form. He has good form.
I don't mind. We will develop his shooting. Don't worry. We'll develop his shooting.
Yeah, Toronto got the best developing staff.
We'll develop his shooting, man.
You know what that told me about that pick? You know what that pick told me? That pick tells me that they want Lowry back. They want Lowry back.
They want Lowry.
Because Scotty Barnes, I'm not mad about the pick.
They should have.
I'm not mad about it.
Why didn't they take Jalen Suggs?
I'm actually hype about the pick. To be
They
honest,
got Van Fleet.
Why didn't they take Jalen
They got
Suggs?
Van
like
Fleet.
we got Malachi Flynn.
But
we got Malachi Flynn. I do not even see what he got.
Hey, Malachi Flynn was nice for him last year. I ain't gonna lie. He was hooping.
I've not even seen what he got as a starter. Forget coming off the bench. I've not seen what he's got as a starter.
Malachi started a whole bunch of games last year when Kyle Lowry went down.
But Scotty's a point forward, I mean. So you can use him. You can use him.
Yeah. True.
In multiple ways, man. You know what I mean?
We need someone that will replace the shot creation that Kawhi left us.
His wingspan is too long to play a point. He has 7'2" wingspan.
But you gotta understand, if you pair him with Pascal, him and Siakam together, that's gonna be a duel.
I think they're trying to move Siakam.
Y'all keep saying what's the best fit for Lonzo Ball. That's
the Clippers.
The Charlotte Hornets is the best fit, man. You don't see that squad.
Oh my God, we doing this again?
Miles Bridges,
come on, Pope.
Mason Plumlee.
We're not doing this again.
I mean, the Pelicans, my fault.
Yeah.
Pelicans.
No,
it's not. No, it's not. Hey, let me tell you about the Clippers, because this is exactly what Lonzo gonna have to do in the Clippers is pass the ball and run to the corner for Kawhi Leonard or Paul George to do their work. They play ISO ball over there. That's not a good look. They don't run up and down the floor. They play ISO ball, so that's not a good look.
Okay, let's cancel out the Clippers because they're about to get Reggie back. They're about to get Reggie back.
Yeah,
so let's cancel out the
Reggie's gonna go get
what does Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are they up and down the floor runners, or do they like to set a half court
That's because they never had a point guard. They never
Kawhi can't run the floor.
So you mean to tell me Kawhi Leonard all of a sudden he gonna become a running type of player? He's not that player.
He has the ability to.
Toronto, he wasn't that player. He's never been that player.
Wait, but Kawhi said he wants a point guard though.
Okay, guys, let me answer Pope. Guys, let me answer Pope. As a Raptors fan,
that's up and gun who likes to run and gun. That don't
as a Raptors / Laker fan, let me answer you. Let me answer you, Pope. Let me answer you, Pope. Kawhi was our best shot creator. So I was happy with Scotty Barnes coming in because it will replace what Kawhi left us in that creation, so that it will create space for guys like Pascal Siakam or even Fred VanVleet. So in the common sense, just saying. But I'm not. But I know he's not a good shooter, so we can develop his shooting. So that's not going to be a problem. The problem is that it's just like the fit, and we still got to deal with OG, and I don't trust OG.
Chemistry is everything. The Charlotte Hornets, that chemistry over there, that tight knit family over there. Mason Plumlee is such an unselfish player. Miles Bridges is such an unselfish player. Lonzo, all of them play exactly to what Lonzo would need. Just like if y'all know at UCLA and Chino Hills, he didn't need all that no slow motion. He need people who ran the floor. That's how you knew who Kyle Kuzma was.
Very good.
We know that BBB stands for the three ball brothers, but we already have a new big three with that same trademark name: Lamelo, Miles, and Book Knight.
No. Yeah, you're funny. That's a good. That was.
We got somebody with that trademark. Lamelo, Miles, Book Knight.
Hey, you
ain't nobody putting no stock into the rookie. He gonna come off
into
the
that
spark.
Clippers lineup. It's
I know
depth.
you
You
will
got the
have to
best
earn his
defensive
stripes.
backcourt
Oh, so if
in the
Lonzo
league.
goes to Charlotte and it doesn't work, are y'all gonna go back to
You
blaming
plug
James
Lonzo
Borrego
in
again?
with that
Nah, dude.
defensive
From
lineup,
FYF, I
best
won't be on that
defensive
list,
team.
bro.
we
Come on
don't.
now.
Yeah,
I
I
won't
don't
be on
We
that
don't
agree with
look
list.
at
James
that if
Borrego.
it
Best
doesn't work.
defensive
We,
I
team in
don't
the
ever
league.
blame James
it's the
Borrego.
best
PG,
fit. That's what
Kawhi,
we're looking at.
Joe.
James Borrego's a solid coach.
I don't want to care about solid. Like, here's my analysis of James Borrego. He's a good tactical coach. The
Yeah.
problem is
Hold
making
on.
adjustments.
Hold on. James Borrego
That's
did the best with a shitty roster. Like
yeah. He's
you
a
act like
great
the roster
tactical
was great.
coach.
When you got to
He's
look
a
down your bench and you see the Martin twins, that's all you got on the bench. Like, what the hell
that's
you want to
right.
do? What adjustments can you
And
make when you got to bring the
for
Martin
him,
twins in the
So
game?
I said it.
so for
He's
him
not
to
good
do
at.
what
He's
they
not good with
You
did,
got
adjusting
Vernon
he
to
all
Carey
player
right.
at the end of the bench.
relationships.
He all
Yeah,
right.
Come on, man.
But
exactly. So
hey,
give
he's
Zoe to
He
still a
be
good
Tyronn
He
Lue.
player.
tried his best, yo.
Let
He got
Tyronn
tried
Lue
his
give
best.
him
Y'all
exactly.
act
go.
like this man had an all-star roster. The man had to look at his bench and
Let
Exactly.
see
Tyronn
the
Lue give
Caleb
him
Martin
go.
twins,
Come on.
Devontae Graham,
Cody
and
Zeller,
Vernon Carey.
But
Beyond
another
Ball.
They had no
FYF another con
the
with
problem
Borrego is
the
that he
problem is
kind
the
of
big
fall in
man.
love with the players at times.
I will fall in love with my best players too because when you look on that bench, it ain't nobody else I can fall in love with.
He was trying to fall in love with the wrong player, but now he's falling in love with the right player, and he gonna give
He
him the
didn't have
keys.
much
He
options. He
gonna
had
give him the
6.
keys.
Yeah, and
Everybody
Tyronn
kept
Lue
getting
gonna
hurt.
fall in love with
Zeller
Borrego.
Borrego
got
has
hurt.
no loyalty.
And Mr.
Borrego,
Glass,
he has no loyalty.
the leader,
And
Mr.
He had
Tyronn
no
Lue
Glass, the
gonna
choice.
fall
leader.
in love with
Yeah,
Borrego
Joe.
be switching sides.
hey, he had no choice.
I'm not
He
switching
went
sides. I'm
he
just saying
went
that.
with
I'm just
Devontae
being
then
Graham.
honest.
No, I said
When
Borrego,
LaMelo came
James
in that
Borrego.
game, when LaMelo came in and did what he did, he
I'm
had
just
no
being
choice.
honest with Borrego, bro. I'm being honest with Borrego. He's a pretty decent coach, but he has issues with making
Look,
adjustments
before
and player
LaMelo got hurt,
relations.
they were the 4th seed in the East.
They were
I'm
supposed.
in
They
Tyronn
was
love
Lue
with
doing
gonna
good.
Tay man.
That's fucking amazing for that roster.
We're
Correct
in
That's the
though.
love.
East though. Come on,
That's
man.
the
It's the
man.
East.
That's the first thing you said on
No,
here.
God
Smart.
damn.
FYI.
He done threw Tay Bay to the curb.
Hold on,
Hey,
Tay
maybe
Bay
he
got
Lamelo
hurt.
deserved it.
before
He should have
Lamelo got
rightfully
hurt, they were
so.
4th seed.
Yeah, but
Lamelo got hurt, they
the
went to the
Hornets got
6th
no
seed.
big man, no man.
Devonta
Lamelo
Graham
doesn't
cut
fit
Gordon
shit
that
then.
team.
Hayward got hurt, they went to the 8th seed. Lamelo Hayward and Monk got hurt, 10th seed.
Bro, they got injured and they couldn't win a game, but he did a good job until everybody got injured.
I'm not gonna
Correct.
After
lie,
that,
but
there was
this
no
man
helping
cost
him.
the team 7 games, man.
Hey,
He cost
Yeah,
the team
once
right.
he
7
once
games.
he
Let's be
let up
real.
off of that LaMelo bullshit and pulling him out, taking him in, pulling him out, and he
Man, come
started
on,
letting him
y'all.
play
I'm
or
down with
whatever,
him, man.
they
I'm
did a
down.
lot better.
Once he gave LaMelo the keys, it was a wrap.
They did a
Exactly.
whole lot better. And now LaMelo
That's
got the
all they had
keys.
to
They
do.
fully aware. We don't need Terry Rozier because we got LaMelo who can average 20 easy.
So
We
let me
got
ask
we
y'all a
got
question.
Gordon Hayward. If we still
They
want to
need
keep him,
Rozier.
he can average
Lamelo's
20
never
easy.
Hold on, if
We
y'all
don't need
just
that.
said
They
We
need
got Miles
Rozier.
Bridges who gonna average
They
20
need
easy.
Rozier.
We got 3 starting lineups that's gonna average 20. Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges, LaMelo Ball. All you need Lonzo to do
Okay,
is distribute to
FYF,
them.
let me
You
answer
Hold
also
on.
got a
Miles
big man
Bridges
who
is
averages
not
10
averaging
FYF,
points
let
a
me answer
game.
Kobe real quick.
Miles
hold on.
Bridges is not
But
averaging.
let me
LaMelo's
see. If
best
y'all want
friends
Lonzo,
on the
What?
team. LaMelo's
if you
best
want
friends on the
Lonzo
team
to
is
go,
Terry Rozier and Miles Bridges. So why would
yeah.
you now break up his second best friend?
No, I'm just
What that he
saying.
Like I
made
keep
on the
okay.
team?
Y'all just
I
talked
keep
about,
telling you.
but y'all just talked about Lonzo being a point guard again. Why would he go to Charlotte where he have to play that off-ball position
We
again?
don't
Like y'all
have
said?
to. We don't
LaMelo,
have to.
LaMelo's a
We
shooting
don't
guard,
have to.
yo. LaMelo
And
can
on
score.
top
He can
of it,
play
he's
shooting guard.
capable. Let me answer that, FYF. The
I'm just
beautiful
saying.
thing about it
No, it's
is, let
not
me
me.
answer that, please. Because the thing is, he can play his starting role as a point guard. And he also, since
Huh?
Pelicans turned him into a 2 guard last year, he also can move over at any time if he want to. Because he accustomed to it. He used to it. They made him a 3-and-D player. So don't act like he can't go play the 2 if
I
he
didn't say
want
he
to.
couldn't do it. I didn't say that.
So
I
he can do
SMG.
they both
no. The question.
interchangeable.
But that
SMG.
creates a
Hold
LaMelo
on.
and
problem that they
Lonzo
don't
are the
need.
2 of the same.
SMG.
That,
I wouldn't
Facts.
be
hold on.
Who
surprised if
told you they're
Lonzo
the same
averaged 10
players.
next year.
FMG, bro.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me ask.
Ray.
Let me ask the panel. Let me ask the panel a
I
question here.
think the Bulls.
Okay, who's the
SMG,
better
I think
defender,
the Bulls may
Lamelo
have
or Lonzo?
won me over, bro.
Who's the
Yeah,
better
no.
defender, Lamelo or
The
Lonzo?
Bulls may have won me over. I ain't gonna cap to
Lonzo Ball. What you mean?
Because
That's
here's the
easy.
thing you don't understand. On ball defense, Lonzo's the better
9
player.
o'clock. 9 o'clock.
All
Everybody,
around,
everybody
Lamelo's
had their pick.
he's still getting there.
Everybody had
What
their
pick?
picks by 9
Correct. That's
o'clock.
great. That's what you
Hey,
want. That
all
means
y'all
you
had
have
my
a good.
picks by 9 o'clock, bro.
That means you have a good defensive. You have a great defensive backcourt in Lamelo Ball and Lonzo Ball. Plus, if you Gordon Hayward, you can hide him. Miles Bridges is a
gonna
good
hide
four.
Gordon
You
Hayward?
can switch.
What?
James Borrego loves to
Gordon
switch.
Hayward?
He loves to switch. No, I
Wow.
said he's the only
Oh,
one you can
come
hide on
on.
defense. Not that he has
I know
defense. You're
Gordon
not
Hayward.
listening.
I know Gordon Hayward be
He
getting
don't
hurt
have no
every 2
defense.
days, but he's pretty okay on defense. Come on now.
Okay, I didn't say he was terrible. I said you can hide him. I'm not saying he a great backcourt like Lamelo Ball and Lonzo Ball, who plays the passing lanes very good. Who does? And Lonzo is a good on-ball defender, and James Borrego loves to switch everything. So now, if you got Gordon Hayward and you got Miles Bridges who can switch on guards, you also got Mason Plumlee who know how to
They
move
only
his feet.
switched because they had
He know-
Devonta Graham out there half the time. He couldn't
No,
guard
no, no,
goddamn
no.
body.
Even after when
They
Devonta
had to go
Graham
into
was out, they
zone and
still were
shit.
switching everything. That's how
Devontae's
they
a good
play.
6-man in my eyes.
Devonta
Hey,
needs to
he
be.
might be okay.
He's flawed.
And listen, they
They
might
need to
sign
trade his
him
ass.
back for a 6-man. And don't get it twisted. They get Terry Rozier, they can get Lonzo Ball, no problem.
Hey, SMG.
But they
Okay,
got that rookie.
okay.
That rookie
FYF
could be
in
the
chat.
6th man.
This is the Hornets' free agency problem. Another thing, they have to keep only one. Who you taking, Monk or Devontae Graham?
First of all, Monk has his off the court issues because the man can't pass a drug test to save his life. And then
Because
you
that's
got
how
Devontae
their
Graham
free agency is.
an undersized guard. Is an undersized guard who can't defend. So if I'm going with Monk. I'm going with Monk.
You can get rid of both of them and replace
I
them.
agree. I'm going with Monk too.
I'm going
But I'm
Monk.
just saying. But I do like what Graham brought scoring. But to tell you the truth,
Graham was so
statistics says
inefficient, though. He
Lamelo,
was
Monk,
inefficient
and
than a motherfucker.
Hayward combined are the top scorers for the Charlotte Hornets. Lamelo, Hayward, and
Devontae
Monk
Graham
are the
Devontae Graham has to take so
combined
many
are the
shots to
top
get his
scorers
points. He has to take a lot
for
of
the
shots to
Charlotte
get his
Hornets.
Hey,
points.
look, the Graham is just little Grams ain't a good. I mean, hey, he have his sometimey like FYF. I give you that. He's a sometimey player. Sometimes he'll look like, oh, we can put something into him, and then sometimes we're like, get
let
this
me
little
read the
dude off
statistics
the
to you
court
guys.
fast.
Although it sounds more skewed because they said 44% of the scoring comes from three
I'm
players.
not knocking his offense. His offense is
No,
cool.
I'm
but
saying
it's
that.
inconsistent.
I'm
It's
saying
his
the guys.
defense.
I'm
He's a
saying the entire
liability
team.
on defense,
Big
bro.
time.
We all know.
Big time
I'm saying the
liability.
entire team. FYF, I said that
When you're trying to
the
get
entire
better,
team,
but the
scoring
entire team.
wise,
But when you got one
scoring wise,
liability, you got to
has better
understand.
scores.
Look, let me tell you this: when you got one liability on perimeter,
let me tell you
that
this.
can get your center in foul trouble.
For a second.
Fight
We pulling back up at 9 o'clock, man. We about to shut it down. We got
Yeah, 9 o'clock special.
get ready. I listen. I got the notepad ready. If I got
Make it a short stream this time. Like, make it a short stream because this is about the teams.
Realistic. I'm gonna have about 50 slots. I might have more, but first come, first serve. I got the first 20. You feel me in the first couple of minutes. So
Yeah, he's gonna let people who are not really on the stream like that, like slide in and out. To say
FYF is welcome
as
too.
long as they subscribe to the
No,
channel.
I'm just saying he's gonna. You get what I'm saying? Like the people.
Yeah, I mean, we might have some honorable mentions, but you know the top dogs are going first.
Yo, Flight, Chicago Bull 2 days.
Hey, come on, the people who are day ones.
Listen, y'all
Come on,
pull
like,
up, man.
keep
Get out of
it
here.
real, Sergeant.
Be ready. No,
Be real. You know what's up, man.
Flight Sports TV.